争取给他们最差的游戏体验。
希望你们可以多加的练习努力拿到第4名。
大家好，我是来自中国佟家堡战队的打手。
大家好，我是来自中国佟家堡战队的墨竹。
大家好，我是来自中国 NV 腾讯视频战队的 Jimmy。
大家好，我是来自中国赛区 NV 腾讯视频战队的 Powerboy。
大家好，我是来自中国赛区 ST 战队的苏南。
Hello， 大家好，我是来自中国赛区的 ST 战队的三智。
我对我们自己战队还是很有信心的。
对自己战队的实力的一个评价，我觉得我们战队还是很猛的，毕竟我们拿到了 S4总决赛的冠军嘛。
感觉在国内可以低调一点，当然在国外毕竟必须给狂一点。
参加这次 PMGC，我们 NV 的目标其实还是希望可以和去年一样的水平和成绩。
我们战队一直以来的目标都是冲刺冠军，
因为觉得在国内既然都拿了一次，我觉得努力一点，在国外也拿一个回来。
打职业的目标就是冠军，所以没有战队会对我们造成威胁。
感觉这次最大的竞争对手是 NV 吧，佟家堡就算了吧。
能跳过吗？那我就说没有是不是有点过分啊？
我只喜欢我们自己的战队。
对于海外战队说，其实中国战队是一个比较大的一个竞争对手。对于我们自己而言也是这样的。
既然你们认可我们的实力，我们也不会让你们失望。
他们的眼光是挺好的，然后就是我们会争取给他们最差的游戏体验。
Nice。听说有2支 ST 战队，
我希望另一支 ST 能够害怕到我们吧。毕竟，其实我觉得我们这支 ST 一定比他们更猛。
国内的3个战队都是很强的，我们冠亚季都包了，你们准备一下谁去抢那个第4名吧。
希望你们可以多加的练习，努力拿到第4名。
I saw the first light, the first steps. Now I see much more. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama. And I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration. And the first steps. I am the 1+9.
PUBG Mobile fans around the world, welcome to the 2021 PUBG Mobile Global Championship. To the top teams across all regions, we have a message for you. The Middle East, you have proven your worth. Now, make your formidable debut on the PMGC stage. South Korea, forget the past. This year, show the world you've ascended. Remind the world of South Korea's raw talent. Japan, you came so close last year. But what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Bring it back better than ever. The Americas, you're the alpha dogs that dominated the West. Now, lead the pack on the world stage. Southeast Asia, you took down so many strong teams on your journey to the top. It's time for a comeback on the global stage. Europe, it's now or never. Push your limits and surprise us all. This is the moment to create your legacy. South Asia, you were the dark horse of 2020. Amaze those who would underestimate you again. China, you carry the crown of last year's PMGC. Now, with everyone's eyes on you once more, can you secure back-to-back victories? PMGC needs a champion. The world needs a champion. Who will stand victorious in the end? Who will be next to glory?
Hello, PUBG Mobile fans. It's almost time to bring together the world's top teams for the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021. This year's PMGC has a total prize pool of $6 million for teams and players, and tons of great rewards for our fans as well. PMGC will consist of 2 stages, League and Grand Finals. The league phase will last from November 30th to December 24th. During the league phase, teams from the Americas and Europe will compete in the West League, while teams from Asia and the Middle East will compete in the East League. Each league, 20 teams will compete on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for 16 slots to compete on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in that week's Super Weekend. The total Super Weekend scores over the first 3 weeks will determine which 16 teams will compete in the PMGC League Finals during the final week. The top 9 teams from the East League Finals, the top 6 teams from the West League Finals, and a special invited team will advance to the PMGC Grand Finals. The PMGC Grand Finals, which will take place on January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, will determine the PMGC 2021 Global Champions. Who will be the next to glory? Don't miss a single minute of exciting PMGC action.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021. This is the official Philippine broadcast. Ako po si Beck and kasama natin ang nag-iisang idolo natin na si Vince G. And Vince G, kamusta ka naman so far?
Actually, this is my first time casting for this tournament and I am so excited. And yes, Beck, na-excite ako na makasama kita tonight. Grabe, no? Ako, malita ko daw, sobrang ganda at sobrang lakas ng mga teams na kasama natin dito or maglalaro tonight. But, mas na-excite ako kasi it's my first time casting with you, my Lodi.
Ay, actually ako din very first time ka rin na makakasama ka. And I'm so very excited. And syempre, mas may excite tayo sa battlegrounds natin for tonight dahil from yesterday's match, nakita natin kung paano naglaban-laban ang ating mga teams. And may mga teams tayo dito na kung saan hindi pa natin na-feel yung kanilang mga laro. Hindi pa natin sila nararamdaman. Katulad ng FaZe Clan, BTR, BC Swell, and at the same time yung Danawa Gaming. So etong apat na teams is kailangan natin tunghayan for this evening. Makakapasok kaya sila sa ating top 16 para yun ang maging susi nila towards that league finals. And syempre, we have 5 matches. Very excited. And alam ko, excited ka din na mag-cast ng ating PUBG Mobile Global Championship.
Of course, Beck. Grabe. I mean, ang ganda ng mga teams dito. And sabi mo nga, may mga teams pa na hindi pa parang, alam mo hindi pa na-activate yung mga super saiyan nila, yung mga, hindi pa pinapakita yung 100% lakas nila. So, baka on this weekend, we will, witness how they play out. And I'm so excited to at least cast all of them. Yung tipong hahataw kung hahataw itong mga to eh. Alam mo yun, masarap manood ng Battle Royale ng PUBG Mobile if yung teams mo is like nagtitipid sila ng lakas and then malay mo on the last map or at the last day saan sila magpapakitang gilas, like yung nasa baba sila bigla aangat. And Beck, let's talk about the format of this tournament. Look at the format. November 30 to December 19, we've got 5 matches per day, Tuesday to Wednesday yan, no? And of course on the super weekend which will happen on Friday to Sunday, that's 3 days galore, no? 5 matches din, top 16 kukuha sila ng top 16 on this weekend and then ibabato nila yan to December 22 to 24 sa league finals natin na 6 na ang mapa or matches natin per day, Beck. Ang saya.
Grabe, Noche Buena na Noche Buena. Nakikita pa rin nila na nagkakas tayo dito sa PMGC Global Championship 2021. And the fact that this is the Philippine broadcast, so might as well you guys have to, or you guys invite your friends to watch the Philippine broadcast. Malay nyo, makasama natin si Vince G sa ating PMPL Philippines and baka naman, di ba? Naglalaban-laban. Then also we have to discuss our points breakdown and the prize pool, and we're in our points breakdown will fall down into 2 categories, which will be the kill points 1:1 and syempre yung placement points natin dito. The winner chicken dinner will be able to get 15 points, and then as their placement points goes down or the placement goes down, talagang bumababa din ng yung ating puntos. And not only that they are fighting for that bragging rights, but they will be fighting for that 6 billion and US dollars pa to. No, alam mo kung ilang OnePlus ang mabibili natin doon at saka ilang skins ng kotse mabibili natin doon. But syempre, moving on to the participating teams, we have here the 5 groups. Ang ating Group A, we have the Tongjiang Bao, Deadly Eyes, Nigma Galaxy Nova, and Group B, Infinity MSC, and we also have 4 rivals, 6 to 8. For the Group C, we have the Behavior, Rico Infinity, the Nawa Gaming, and syempre the Cryptics. The Group D, we have the BTR, Stalwart Esports, BC Swell, Reject Esports, and finally our Group E, Team Secret, The Real Soldiers, and we also have GD Gibbs and Praise natin. So sa ating groups na to, may nakikita na tayo mga teams na naglaro-laro na yesterday, and I'm very excited no kung paano ba nila lalabanan. And this was actually the yesterday's ranking, yung 5 matches natin from yesterday. So we have the Infinity staying on the number 1 spot with the 97 points, setting the bars higher for the rest of the teams. Meanwhile, we have Secret placing 2nd with the 44 points, the Real Soldiers placing 3rd with 40 points, Nigma Galaxy placing 4th with the 40 points, MS Chonburi placing 5th with the 38 points, Tongjiang Bao placing 6th with the 38 points, 6 to 8 placing 7 with 35 points, 4 Rivals placing 8 with the 31 points, Stalwart Esports placing 9th with the 30 points, and syempre we have GD Gibbs placing 10th with the 28 points. And as well, we have in the bottom half kung saan yung ating Nova Esports placing 11th with the 28 points, Face Clan placing 12 with the 23 points, Rico Infinity placing 13 with 21 points, Reject placing 14 with the 20 points, and we also have the Cryptics placing 15 with the 18 points, the Nawa Gaming placing 16 with the 15 points, BC Swell placing 17 with the 12 points, Behavior placing 18 with the 12 points, and Deadly Eyes placing 19 with the 9 points, and we have the BTR placing 20 yet with the 7 points. And grabe, napakabilis naman yun direct, pero we also have from the yesterday's match yung team summary, no? Infinity versus Secret, the number 1 and the number 2 stat, and grabe yung statistics na binibigay nila dito. Infinity, hindi masyadong nagkakalayo, but syempre with Infinity setting the bars higher for them from the yesterday's match, and 40 points ang kailangan habulin ng Team Secret and the rest of the teams. It was really a big major points para sa kanila. And Infinity here, grabe yung eliminations, grabe yung damage, and yung kanilang statistics was really a big thing. And grabe, we have here that today's matches, mabilisan lang to, Vince G, and sinasabi ko sa'yo, we have here the match 1 which will be on the map of Sanhok, match 2 Erangel, match 3 Sanhok, match 4 Erangel, and syempre we have the match 5 on the Sanhok. So dalawang mapa ang ating i-feature na yun, yung Sanhok and yung Erangel. And ikaw, ano ba yung prefer mong makakas mo today?
Ay nako, sobrang ganda sa akin ng ano. Sa akin, for the usual, I'll go with the Erangel since nandun yung bakbakan. Pero, you know, Sanhok doesn't disappoint since I love the greeneries ng mapa na to, no? Para ang nasa Vietnam War kapag dito ka nagkakas. And I am looking forward on how these teams play. And Beck, masabi ko lang, no? Nakita ko kanina yung scores parang natin from yesterday on this current weekend, no? Na hindi lang ito hindi lang sila nagbe-base sa chicken dinner. Kumbaga parang may chicken dinner ka nga pero you have to be consistent or else wala ka sa top 5 or top 6. Kasi nakita mo naman kanina parang may isang nakamanok pero hindi siya kasama doon, hindi siya napabilang doon sa malakas, and then there are teams na they are so consistent getting on the top 2, top 3, pero yes, consistency is the key, guys. In order for them to at least stay in the top of the ranking. Oo nga, syempre, gugustuhin talaga ng mga teams na to na maka-qualify doon sa ating Super Weekend. Oh my goodness. And I am looking forward to that, Bex. Napaka-init ng gabi na yun. And of course, I am looking forward to the weekend as well. Aren't you?
Yeah, ako din actually daw. Speaking of consistency, may mga iilang teams talaga na kahit wala silang winner-winner chicken dinner from the Super Weekend last week and yung weekdays natin, kahit wala silang winner-winner chicken dinner, talagang nasabi natin, mapapasabi talaga tayo, oh my God, they were able to get on the number 2, number 3 spot pa nga as well. But this time, nakita natin, Stalwart Esports yesterday, yung Stalwart yesterday, hindi masyado nag-pop off. Hindi masyado maganda yung pagka-pop off. Hindi sila nag-pop off, literally. on the game number 1 to game number 4. But game number 5, they even push through. Nakipag-push through agad ang ating Stalwart Esports. And that's the great thing about the Stalwart Esports. Na that game 5 made them into the top 8 natin yesterday. And I'm glad to see more aggression coming from the Stalwart Esports. Kasi syempre, ito yung isa sa mga teams na gusto talaga natin makakuha ng magandang puntos, and at the same time the storyline that we are going to unfold para sa kanila, kasi ang daming storylines actually from yesterday na na-unfold namin nila Ray and at the same time ni Nomad. But this time, let's see if how are we going to be able to unfold the storylines. And syempre guys, don't forget, we would like to thank our following sponsors: the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, with the flagship performance and immersive 120Hz display and hyper touch made specifically for gamers. The OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Kung ang problema mo is lag and render, mukhang ito na ang perfect phone sa'yo, the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro. Kaya kung gusto nyo maging katulad, no, gusto nyo umabot dito sa PMGC, the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro are your best partner in crime. Diba?
Grabe, gusto ko na nga lang din ayoko na mag-caster, gusto ko na lang din maging participant ng PMGC. Kung ito ang aking phone, ako excited na ako humawak talaga ng OnePlus. Of course, feeling ko magiging na ako dito no, pang-qualify na talaga sa PMGC, and I am so looking forward to see these guys play using this phone. Aren't you, Beck? Ako, balita ko, kasi sabi mo nga, you're talking about storylines. And I am so interested to see these players try to at least battle it all out. Kung kahapon, feeling ko, may mga storya na hindi natapos agad-agad, no? Feeling ko, baka dito nila ituloy yan or hanggang bukas. So, hindi natin alam. That is what we are going to talk about, no? So, habang maglalaban pa lang sila dito, actually, let's discuss what happened. Ano ba nangyari kahapon?
Well, ang daming storylines na nangyari kahapon on the area of Sanhok, wherein this is going to be the sea supremacy happens. Lahat ng mga nagre-represent ng Southeast Asian countries, talagang napanalo nila yung Sanhok natin. And lalong-lalo na tatlong mapa tayo today. Tignan natin kung makukuha nila once again yung ating map ng Sanhok. And I'm very excited, no? Lalong-lalo na Infinity, and at the same time, the Real Soldiers, ang dami pa, marami pa. Bakit mo Team Secret, magaling sa ibang bang-bang. Dito rin kaya, magiging saksi, or magiging successful kaya ang ating Team Secret dito sa PUBG Mobile Global Championship. And grabe, ang dami pang storylines na uncover kapon na hindi ko matandaan dahil sobrang amazing, dahil patong sila ng patong at the same time, and I'm going to be excited, lalong-lalo na makasama kita, Vince G, tayo mag-unfold ng mga storylines natin for this night.
Gusto ko yan. Actually, malupitan yung sinasabi mo eh. May patungan na kasama dyan. Kaya gusto kong makita kung sino ba ang papatong sa isa't isa at magka-climb on their way up bago matapos tong araw na to. Siyempre, no? It matters eh. The kills and the consistency of these teams. At take note we have 20 teams, nakita mo naman sa bracket, no? Pero 16 lang ang maglalaban-laban dito sa ating first map, and on the same map, I think ABCD ngayon, no? So, yung E yata pahinga muna, no? Yung apat na teams sa E will probably take a break and then watch from the gameplay kung paano ba maglaro yung mga teams from A to D. So, meron silang idea kung paano maglaro yung makakalaban nila, or on the next map, they can like use it to utilize. Pero alam mo kaganda dito. Kasi hindi naman Sanhok yung next map eh. It's going to be Erangel. I think syempre it's the OG of the PUBG. Ito yung unang-unang mapa sa lahat, and then probably most of these players, ito na yung pinaka-comfort map nila. They know their landing spots are. Alam nila yung maganda pumesto kapag kunwari yung zone, kunwari nasa Pochinki, doon na sila tatambay. Then alam nila yung mga position, good position for them to at least keep their enemies. Or let's see. Ako, I wanted to see these stories unfold dito, since we're talking about the global championships here, Beck, no? So hindi mapapatalo tong mga teams na kasali dito, since they are here right now, and hataw kung hataw to. They wanted to move forward dito sa ating pinaka-finals, wherein syempre kapag nasa finals sila, Alam naman ano pang gawin na itong mga to. Alam naman magbiro pa yan. Siyempre, nandun na sila sa finals. They need to at least get the first place kahit paano. Get the global championship for their team. Ika nga, no? That is the ultimate prize na pinaka-inaasam-asam ng lahat. No? It's East versus West. I'm so excited to see them in play.
Yes, and you know, speaking of the Super Weekend last week, nakita naman natin na hindi nakapasok nga yung apat natin na teams, which will be the BTR, FaZe, BC Swell, and at the same time yung Dab1 Gaming. Now, expect na natin dapat sila by this game or by this day, dapat makapasok na sila sa top 16 kasi, you know, sa Super Weekend, hindi naman nagka-count doon yung kung anong praise ka eh. Kumbaga, yung magiging, yung accumulated points, no? Accumulated points din kasi sa Super Weekend 1, 2, and 3. And if hindi pa humabol dito yung apat na clan na yun this Super Weekend, I guess it's going to be harder for them sa susunod na week kasi this is their time, this is their time, or this is their chance na to prove that they wanted to go for that league finals and invest a lot of points kasi sabi nga din talaga ni Ray dito, as much as possible, as early as you can, kailangan mo na mag-invest ng maraming points. You don't have to play it safe. You have to really take the risk kasi high risk, high rewards dito sa Battleground. And I'm sure sana yun talaga ang gagawin ng apat natin na teams for this Battleground.
Yes, and of course, I love that term, no? High risk, high rewards. Pero syempre, you have to risk yourself out. Kapag ikaw pumalpak, then expect na you might fall dead last in this map. Pero we all know, we've seen players that are so greedy in terms of gameplay. Okay lang malagasan ng isa or dalawa, or maybe isa na lang yung matira. They just need to at least inflict a squad wipe, and then yes, they're just investing on points. Hindi lang naman to sa ranking, no? Pero if you get a lot of kills, then you will get points on that as well. Pero syempre, ako, if you want to play safe, if you want to be consistent, then you have to get both kills and of course, the placement point at the same time in order to be on the top of the leaderboards. And that is what the teams are aiming for. Gusto nila ng consistency. Ayaw nila ng parang, syempre, they're risking, yes. Pero they have to at least be wise on their game plan. In fact, this is a battle royale game. This is, the strongest one will survive. Kung sino mas mautak, yun yung mananatili. It's either a squad, it's either two men, or maybe kahit isa na lang, just outwit your enemies in order to at least get the number one. Kahit ano pang gawin mo, camping, or play aggressive, or like team up for D1, ganun, para, or maybe clutch kapag ikaw yung nasa 1v4 situation, no, wala kang gagawin. You just have to outsmart your enemies. Taguan mo, just to at least hayaan mo silang malusaw sa zone or whatever. You just have to be clever in just maintaining those points. And, hindi biro to, Bek eh. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga, this is the global championship, no? Lahat ayaw magpatalo. They made it this far. Kailangan nila magpakitang gilas since this is the global battlegrounds for them to show their potential.
Yeah, I love it, no? Na talagang outsmart. Kailangan talaga nila ma-outsmart yung mga teams natin. Here in the Sanhok na map, ano kaya yung magiging dropping point or yung contested drop? Sino kaya ang magkakaroon ng early engagements dito? Kasi nakita natin yung mga teams, may nagsasabay-sabay sa area ng bootcamp, may nagsasabay din dito sa area ng bootcamp, and actually also in the area of finance meron as well. But we will see on how these players are going to be able to survive throughout that game. Now, the goal here is makakuha or makapag-survive hanggang dulo. How these teams will be able to play, and who will be able to get that most kills dito sa game. Kasi nakita naman natin yung record ng Nova Esports on the Super Weekend. Sila so far ang may pinakamaraming points. But yesterday's game, talaga nasabi natin na na-breakthrough yung point system natin, na-break yung record natin from the Super Weekend. And if I'm not mistaken, talagang kailangan ko i-recall kung sino yung team na yon, yung nakakuha ng maraming kills. And let's see, no, if mag-break ulit yung record nila dito sa ating Super Weekend. And talagang masasabi ko, no, winner chicken dinner. Oh, MG, yun pala. It was the Team Secret who broke the record of Nova Esports. And let's see if may makakapag-break ng record doon sa Team Secret natin. And yun na nga, we have already started the game number 1 and we have the playing path here starting from the area of Mognay towards the end of Tambang. So masasabi natin, napakaganda ng ating playing path dahil equally distributed ang ating playing path. And kung saan man sila mag-drop, kahit malayo man ang kanilang pupuntahan, mapabantay mo yan, Camp Charlie, Sammy, kayang-kayang puntahan ng ating mga kaibigan. And I could see here sa area ng Paradise Resort, nandito yung ating DPR and it seems wala dito yung Rico Infinity natin. And great thing to see, naglalaban na nga dito sa area ng bootcamp. We've seen here 2 teams na nga, Stalwart Esports versus Power Plays. Simula pa lang, nagkakaroon na ng bakbakan dito as we have Tony K natin already been knocked out or had already been taken out of the situation. Now let's see with the 3 players on how are they going to be able to take these players ng FaZe, kasi alam natin FaZe kailangan nila bumawi dito sa ating battlegrounds, and let's see on how are they going to be able to do it. Is it FaZe here who will be able or who can manage to take out Stalwart Esports? Now we know for sure na how Stalwart plays, napaka-aggressive nila on the very first part, pero yung aggression nila paminsan napaka-delikado din sa kanila. But we have here Pika natin dito, knockout siya by Beer 11, and I love how Beer 11 plays right now dahil siya yung pinilit na yan for the FaZe Esports. But there we go, bakbakan, trade knocks, nagkakaroon pa nga ng trade equations right away. But let's see with top on, if he will be able to remain on top as he go against FaZe. But yun na nga mga kaibigan, what an elimination coming from the Stalwart Esports as they managed to take FaZe out of the equation right away. Kumbaga sa FaZe natin, manood muna kayo, mag-reset, mag-practice muna sa TDM. Stalwart muna ang mananalo dito sa bootcamp area natin.
Grabe yun, natuson yung FaZe doon. Actually, FaZe has a strong start. They eliminated 1 member of STE in the process, pero nakita mo naman, 2 was knocked down on that process. But STE, yung nag-iisang remaining member ng STE, he fought back and he eliminated the entire FaZe clan out of the equation. Natuson sila doon, mas makapagpahinga sila ngayon and they can observe what will happen into the remaining 15 teams. Pero mukhang makakatambangan yata dito. O, tingnan mo, oh my goodness, may tao doon sa may taas. So, let's see ako kinakapapa nila dito kung anong pwede nilang gawin since they're just trying to at least loot whatever they can in this area para at least prepared sila to go to war. Nakita mo naman kanina, it was an early drop and then an early engagement from FaZe and STE. Alam mo naman, sa ganong sitwasyon, Beck, kailangan mabilis kang dumampot ng item. Kahit pistol, ang mahalaga meron kang baril kaysa naman suntukin mo yung mga kalaban mo. Luging-lugi ka, no? Parang one punch man, parang nahihirapan ka, pero tingnan mo, STE, Pika, and Aksyon, they're low on HP on that engagement. Now they're looting for some medkits to heal them up. Kasi nga, parang ang sakit eh. They risk everything eh. That is the good thing about high risk, high reward. Now they're on the top of the leaderboards right now. Pero hindi pa tapos yung game since we are just in the first 2 minutes pa lang.
Grabe. First 2 minutes pa lang tayo dito. Grabe yung pinapakita na sa atin ng mga teams. And I guess from the yesterday's game, from the yesterday's vibe, kasi kahapon, more likely talaga nagpe-play safe eh. Naghintay sila hanggang 4th or 5th place. Doon nagkakaroon ng bakbakan ang ating mga teams. And here with Stalwart Esports being able to take out the FaZe Esports, that shows na they have really aggression. They have, the teams here will go for an aggressive strategy this time. Lalo-lalo na points is points pa rin. But ginagawa Tong Jiangbao against our GD Gids, and napabagsak pa nga nila ang ating JD. Yes sir! Para kay JD Gids natin dito na si Safar, and we will be able to take out with our Tong Jiangbao. Lalong-lalo na dalawang kaibigan natin dito has already been eliminated into the game. With Bamboo left here, siya ang sandwich na yon sa kanyang posisyon, but he has to get away from that health of the GD Gids, kasi kung hindi mapapapan siya right away, and Bamboo natin dito knockout, and diniretso na nila. Huwag na tayo magpatumpik-tumpik na patayin natin ang kailangan patayin, pero nandito na rin ang ating 628 sa ating MS Chonburu. But how are they going to be able to manage dahil nandito lang Peekaboo na dito ka na Balbon Ponsay natin dito knockout, and at the same time canceled right away by the 628 real quick agad yun.
And just look at that. The stats here shows that, you know, si 4V RVL he got 17 headshots. alam ko overall na to eh. Ang dami
Yeah,
na lang na-rake in na headshots dito. Of course, from Sunan, just got 10. And yes, ang dami nang kumukuha ng headshot dito, Beck. Based on that last encounter, no, dalawang player ang sumugod dun sa bahay and then they managed to team up just to eliminate one player. Oh my, I think they know what they're doing. Pero yung MSC, they still have 3. TJB, yung kanina, with the one surviving member na nakasasakyan. So, he needs to get away or maybe just try his best to stay in the top. Kumbaga parang he needs to avoid any conflict or pwede man he needs to at least take the good position and then probably snipe his enemies out. But tingnan mo naman to, si BTR, si Bigetron, no, naghahanap ng kalaban dito si Saxi. So si Saxi here, nasan yung mga kampi niya? I think he got the information nandun pa sa may Paradise Resort, nasa loob pa eh. Baka nagsiswimming pa dito, Bex, no? So sabi niya, pre, may gulo dito. Punta tayo dito sa may baba. Susubin na ba natin to? Men, kalma ka muna, men. Magbabanlaw muna kami dito. Swimming lang namin sa resort. But of course, iniba na natin yung camera dito sa kabilang ibayo. Samantalang itong mga teams natin na to, itong 4RVL, they're just trying to loot everything in this house para lang, alam mo yun, kargado sila. Kasi any moment soon, pwede silang bumakbak eh. And then the Enigma here, ganun din ang ginagawa.
Diba? And, you know, from that aggressions or from that engagements on the early phase, on the first phase of the placing zone, that shows talaga na itong teams na to, talagang mag-a-aggressive sila on the latter part or sa mga susunod pa natin na mga phases. So kasi kahapon, no, napansin natin, kahapon pa lang, sinabi na sa atin or talagang napansin na natin, nakalma lang to mga to, mamaya na tayo makikipagbakbakan. But yeah, here, they are really willing to take that risk and yung risk na yun, napakaganda for stalwart esports from GD Kids and even eventually our 6 to 8 na talagang naghirapan sila umangat sa ating scoreboard yesterday. So marami tayong makikita, marami tayong teams na mangyayari dito sa ating game na to. Now with Reject here, Divine, ito na nga ang kapatid ni Adam Levine. Adam Levine gusto niya ng I want to see your voice. But dito I want to see the heads and talagang mapatay kita. But let's see with our Reject Esports if mari-reject nila right away ang ating GD Kids. From the previous engagements or from the previous fights ng GD Kids and Reject talaga ang nananalo dito. But let's see if it's going to be the other way around para sa ating Reject. Kasi so far with Rejects here, the problem with Reject is that early aggression sometimes falls apart. Yung mga strategies nila nagpo-fall apart kasi nagiging readable para sa ating mga ibang teams. And I guess here in this battleground, we will see or let's see if mangyayari ulit yon sa ating Reject Esports.
Actually, kanina napakaganda ng position nila. They're on the high ground. Pwede nilang gulatin yung GD Kids dito. But GD Kids, they have 3 kills on their team banner talaga. No? So, I mean, these guys are so serious. Alam mo yun na parang nag-iinit pa lang sila. Unang mapa pa lang to Bex. And any moment soon, if they manage to lock sights on their targets, then probably, yun, baka patayin nila or mag-counter-retaliate. Pero si Tar, he's on the high ground pero hindi niya alam na may mas nakakataas pa sa posisyon niya. Itong si Daoshi from ZZSTE, mga kaibigan, naghahanap na pwedeng masilip. Kaso yun na nga, napakagandang bahay. Parang ahente lang, no? Oy, best, dito tayo. Magandang tumira dito. But, I mean, Daoshi is really, alam mo, parang sobrang layo niya sa kakampi niya at may gumagapang pang isa. Nako, si God Tani. Magandang posisyon niya dito, Beck. Nasa taas siya ng hills. So lahat, they're investing on the high ground because once you have the high ground advantage, then you can at least see them kung saan sila tumatakbo and then shoot them. Kailangan talagang tutok yung targets mo or else, nako, you'll give away position. Parang, okay, ma-alert sila na, uy, may bumabalik sa taas, di mo tinamaan. Ay, nako, magtatago na yan and they can make a play out of it, no? But you can see on the map, yung iba wala pa sa zone. STE, yes, they have the vehicle, pero any moment soon, ang lapit lang nila dito sa may bilog. At yung Infinity, may mga members sila na nagluluts pa dito sa cow. Pero, you know, you don't have to stress it out. Pero RC Divine here, ang kapatid niya ni Adam Levine, sabi nga dito ni Beck, is trying to fire some shots, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to fight with 4 members. Tapos yung ibang members niya is, I think, papunta na. And they will at least try to punish GD Kids on this encounter. Samantalang si Satar is lumuluhod na since he needs to hide from the enemies on the high ground.
And, you know, it's a matter of fact talaga na tingnan natin kung may mapapa-knockout ba dito ang ating mga players. Kasi second phase pa lang, and then we have 55 players left. And what a big number. Ito pang number na to, hindi talaga nangyayari kasi 55 talagang napapakita na yan sa mga 4th or 5th phase of the play safe zone. But here, second phase pa lang, 55 na tayo. How much more sa mga susunod pa nating na laban? But magkakalapit nga dito ang ating 6 to 8 and at the same time Infinity. And I guess, no, etong 6 to 8 natin na kung saan yung jersey daw nila is parang pantulog, sabi ni Ray Ray. And, ang cute daw talagang cute daw yung kanilang jersey dito para daw pang tulog. And there we go. With GD Gids here, was able to take a knockout sa ating reject on the other side of that mountain or hill. But with Infinity natin dito, still stalling their high ground position. Now, kung may makita man sila dito sa baba, yung ating mga 6 to 8, knockout agad nila. And eventually, baka makancel nga nila. Dahil nakikita nga natin ang ating Infinity and Stalwart doon sa area ng hatting natin. Doon sila naglalaban-laban. Second phase of the play safe zone, majority of our players are already inside of it. So the thing is, pag sumunod pa kaya, magkakaroon na may ilit na laban. But yun na nga, what the freak we have here, Yuyang natin dito was able to backstab yung ating Infinity Mela na nasa pinakatuktok. Mela na mainit ang kanyang tarima and mukhang nagchichiling lang na yung kanyang tarima na yun kasi siya is now out. And what is going to happen sa kanya, lalong-lalo na, he was actually the star player of the Infinity Esports, and him being falling down, talagang, it's really a questionable where the Infinity Esports on the latter part of the games.
I'm seeing here that STE, ZC STE, they wanted to at least try to push forward, pero the Infinity is just there. They need to counter-attack because any moment soon, ito na yung ZCSTE, they have the full control. I'm seeing some smokes being popped here from the side of ZCSTE, but oh my goodness, nagbato na ng grenade kasi sa Team Infinity. Sasabog ba kaya ito? Pero boom, walang tinamaan kahit isa, and they're trying to at least move forward to this position.
Yes, and yun na nga, with Infinity Esports natin dito, all they have to do is makapag-knockout sila. But with God Tani natin sa Gedi lang, nakapag-knockout pa nga siya ng isang 6 to 8 natin na si Sunan. And let's see if may mapapasundan pa siya ng isa dito dahil 6 to 8 is really on fire on making sure na mapapa-knockout nila the whole squad of Infinity Esports. But it seems like 6 to 8 is not allowing that to do so. And Daoshi natin dito, he is on a very tough spot right now dahil meron pang Infinity na God Tani sa Gedi lang, and here with his position, he could actually take out the players of 3 Easy and Yuyang natin on the other side. Now Yuyang here and 3 Easy, what can they do? They can take out God Tani here and eventually for Daoshi natin to knock out yung mga natitira nating Infinity natin dito na si Mir and si Logan natin. But with these two players here, spraying into an open, making sure na maganda ang kanilang pagpupwestuhan or pag-reposition right away. But Daoshi natin dito, lapit na siya mapa-knock out, and let's see if yung kanyang natitirang buhay talagang tutuluyan na siya mapa-knock out dito by the Infinity Esports sa nangangalang God Tani natin dito.
Grabe yung init ng bakbakan natin dito, Pex, no? STE and Infinity, hindi nila tinatantanan ang isa't isa. They wanted to at least eliminate each other because they wanted to get the most kills. They wanted to get the position. They wanted to get the advantage within each other. Umiikot na nga yung iba. They're just trying to open up the spot. Pero si Daoshi, shots won, at makikita na siya dito ng isang member ng Infinity. Now he needs to be careful or else papatayin siya ng members ng Infinity. Mali yata ng barangay ang pinasukan niya dito. Nasa ng kakampi ni Daoshi dito. He needs some backup, but Infinity Senior medyo gumagapang lang at wala yatang magpapaahon sa kanya. Oh my goodness, eto na ang grenade pero hindi na tama kay Nier. So near yet so far, ladies and gentlemen, at si Logan hinahanap kung nasaan nakapesto si Daoshi. Ilalabas niya na ba ang kanyang metal claw at magpapaka-Wolverine siya dito, pero hindi natin alam kung anong nasa isip nila. Daoshi, on the other hand, wanted to cook something up, and here comes the grenade! Tumama kay Nier at napatakbo sila ng ganun-ganun na lang.
Napakalayo pa. But syempre, Godtan here trying to make sure. But siya pa nga ang napanout dito. Dahil kailangan ng revive dito ng Infinity Esports. And Daoshi here has an opportunity already to take him out of the equation. But one more frag grenade or one more stun grenade. Masusunod pa nga. And Stun lang yon. Kalma lang tayo kaibigan. 6 to 8, in-pinir natin dito. Talagang masasabi natin, no? Malapit na ang ating near dito sa 6 to 8 and Daoshin is already pressured in dahil siya lang ang nag-iisa dito. Nawawala pa si 3 easy but 3 easy natin dito. Knockout by Logan natin on the very top and natutira pa nga dito ang dalawang kaibigan natin. Let's see if the dynamic duo dito ng 6 to 8 will they be able to handle the situation of Infinity Esports that hindi nagpapatalo ang ating mga kaibigan but Daoshin natin knockout right away and Yuyang na lang. Nasaan ka na Yuyang na lang ang natitira and with the fragrid napapayas kaya nila ang ating Infinity Esports but may sumasabay pa na Ligbang Galaxy sa likod. Daan lang, practice lang, malay mo may makuha ako dito pero hindi nga tumuloy ang ating Ligbang Galaxy dahil tuloy pa rin ang laban natin dito sa 6 to 8 against our players from the Infinity Esports natin. Na Winwell Logan natin nasa labas pa ng play zone and springing to open. Yes, one, knock two for Nigma Esports. And anong nangyayari sa ating Nigma? Pasok lang kayo ng pasok without checking the angles or without checking the situation dito sa ating area ng 6 to 8. Now, 15 teams left. Ano na mangyayari dito sa ating mga kaibigan from the Infinity Esports dahil tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang storyline ng nating dalawa and subukan natin kung may mapapasunog ba sila na tosilog dito. Mas masarap ang tosilog pag may kasamang itlog dahil Mir was able to take out the 6 to 8 Esports right away.
Napakainit ng bakbakan nila, Beck, no? From every corner, but we're seeing some Team Secret shots right over here. Napakaganda naman ng sports car mo, sir. Pero Team Secret, they're on fire. They're just trying to eliminate every enemies. They got 2 kills from that encounter. Bakang gusto pa yata nila sundan. Pero hindi nila alam, yung DRS, meron pa sila ditong dalawang members. They're just trying to hide. Pero on top of the hill, nandito pa ang GD Gates. So, pwede pa sila mag third party.
Yeah, and with Nigma Galaxy natin dito at this very moment, he has his spray in, moving in already, nakipagbakbakan na nga sila dito with our the real soldiers, and let's see if they will be able to take a knockout dito kay Nima dahil spray lang ng spray. Anong ginagawa mo sa ating frag grenade? And napatapon siya ng wala sa the oras, but Team Secret here was able to take out the real soldiers naman. 13 teams left here into the fourth phase of the play safe zone. May natitira pang flick dito, but is he going to be able to stay alive dahil marami pang kalaban just around the corner na andito ang ating stalwart Esports pero hindi na nagpapatalo ang ating Infinity. Once na nakita dito ni Logan si Freak, patay kung patay ang ating Nigma Galaxy.
Nako po, Logan needs to at least come close into the circle. Pero si Logan, nako po, nilabas na ang kanyang metal claw kay Hamdi para mapatumba siya. And of course, si Order with Law and Order. Ano kaya ang order mo, sir? And of course, nagbabato lang siya ng mga smoke grenades at lalabas na siya dito sa mapa. He needs to hide himself. Pero si Fredo, naka 5-man scope, mga kaibigan. Talagang napakainit niya. Secret, ang dami na yata nilang tinatanggal sa laro dito. At may nabunggo pang ang isa, si Order. Bakit ka nabunggo ng sasakyan, kaibigan? Hindi mo in-order yon pero biglang hinain sa'yo. Oh my goodness! Yung mga members ng 4RVLP, mga kaibigan, hindi pinapapasok sa loob ng bilog. Talagang hini-gatekeep sila dito ng malipit ng ating mga teams na nasa loob ng circle. And here comes Envy. Sabi nila, walang papasok, Lods. Mahigpit ang checkpoint. Sobrang higpit dito dahil you can't enter these premises. We are cooking something for you and you're going to deny yourself just like that. BTR. Si Luxy, nakakuha pa ng isa at hindi pa tapos ang Bigetron dito at si Jimmy napaluhod na lang ng ganon-ganon. Si Kay, hindi ka hari, lumuhod ka!
Wow! Luhod kung luhod. Pero sino ba ang tunay na luluhod dito sa ating battleground? Dahil we have our 6 to 8 or our stalwart Esports napapasok pa lang, pero ginigitig na nga sila dito. Team Secret here, it was a secret na dito lang sila sa Gedi, but huli ka, one, not just one, not just twice, but let us see if they will be able to take that last player natin dito na si GD Gid Satar na nasa kabila pa na hindi pa pumapasok. Ano ginagawa mo? This is the fifth phase of the play safe zone. Dapat pumapasok ka na agad dahil mas masakit pa kaysa sa iniwan ng jowa mo dito ang zone natin na to.
Grabe yun, no? Now we have 10 squads remaining. Yung TJB, they're holding on to their position kahit isa na lang yung member. Pero hello, may sumilip na isa! Bakit ka nagpakita? Pero okay lang yan, tol! Because I will be taking one with me and babay na rin ako as well as yung pinatay ko. Pero si Saxi has the good opportunity here to punish his enemies on the high ground. Hindi niya tatantanan dito ang Team Secret at ang RC, mga kaibigan. Bigetron, oh my, nasa may gitna sila pero you're just looking for some potential targets here. Let's see. Ang ganda ng position nila. They're on the high ground. They can set up some smoke para maitago yung sarili nila. Unahan lang to eh. Depende lang to sa kakalabasan or pepestoan ng bilog. Saka sila mag-uunahan na lang doon. Pero okay, magpapaalam na yung isang member. RC will be saying goodbye siguro. Ang dami na nagpapaalam dito. Pero total elimination na. Tapos matatanggal na lang kayo. Placing 8. My goodness, sayang i-invest nilang points pero may dumapa ng isang member ng Secret. Hindi sikreto yon mga kaibigan dahil bunyag na ang posisyon ng Team Secret dito. At yung mga pating na NSC, magpapaalam na rin. We have 6 squads left. Make it 5 dahil magpapaalam na dito. Now Secret with only 1 member remaining. They have to say goodbye. And Bigetron, DE, for RVL and TJP na sinabi ko lang is nagpaalam din. So much goodbye, Beck. Hindi pa ako ready for this.
Parang sinasabi mo, anak, dito ka na, akin na, kukunin na kita. Papa Beans G agad dito. Ito, grabe naman. Dasal tayo. Dasal tayo kay Papa Beans G. But yun na nga mga kaibigan, sino nga ang kanilang dadasalan dito? Ito ba yung ating BTR dahil Dead Eyes? Dahil sila pa ay hindi pa nakakakuha ng winner chicken dinner. So BTR right now, we've seen them play, we've seen them how they play right now sa ating battlegrounds and we know that they can do it. Lalo na they have the upper hand. Nasa kanila ang height advantage. All they have to do, pag lumabas lang dito ang ating Deadly Eyes, huli ka Balbon, nakuha ko isa sa'yo, dalawa, but tingnan natin with Ryzen kung paano sila makapaglabanan with UI natin na so high, not so high ang ating mga Deadly Eyes. But with that frag grenade, makakakook up sila dito ng isang Deadly, and with that frag grenade, damage lang naman ang isang frag boy. Walang practice lang yun, tumama pa sa kanyang paanan. And tingnan natin kung may matutuluyan dito ang ating BTR dahil isang labas lang dito ng Dead Eyes, down agad sila kasi BTR has the upper hand right now.
Okay, now it's 4v4 BTR na place na nasa may bandang huli, mga kaibigan ng ating ranking. I think this is going to be their first chicken dinner and DE, they don't want to give up on this. Mga kaibigan, makasatunghayan natin ang kauna-unahan ng chicken dinner ng dalawang teams na to. Pero sino kaya sa kanila ang matitira? This is the battle of survival. This is the battle royale that keeps BTR, Bigetron showing how big they are. They're on the high ground throwing some grenades, pero meron sa baba Highboy na nasa baba. Ano yun? Ganun na lang si Luxy nakita pa nga ang isang member, and that is the opening that they want. DE knockdown, 1 member, pero they're not stopping. They want more. I think these guys are on fire. Mukhang they wanted to raid this house, this hut, mga kaibigan, just to get their first chicken dinner. And boom, Saxi just spraying, just connecting all those shots. And now they have to deal with 3. Yung 3 remaining members nagkakampi na sa loob. At si Highboy, mga kaibigan. That chicken dinner from 0 to hero. It's the biggest one Esports getting that first chicken dinner of the night.
Grabe ang ating Bigetron. Control Alt Delete sa ating mga Dead Eyes. And finally, ito yung hinihintay natin sa kanila. Ang dalawang magkakapatid. Yung twins yan eh. Ang pinagkaiba lang sa kanila, salamin. No? But yun ang the Bigetron Red Aliens was able to control Alt Delete sa ating mga Dead Eyes. Now, it's going to be a big shake-up on the leaderboard. Kasi sila, nakita naman natin na sila ay on the 20th spot. And ano kaya ang mangyayari? now the winner chicken dinner plus the 10 kills that they have on their plate, men, masasabi natin mataas ang kanilang pupuntahan sa leaderboards right now.
Totoo yan, Beck. Sabi ko nga dito, from zero to hero. From zero kolelat, no? They have proven themselves. Sabi ko na nga ba, they only need is pahinga, mga kaibigan. As you can see on the highlights, hataw kung hataw agad to. Ito yung first encounter. The first casualty will be Face Clan. Talaga na nabura agad sa mapa, no? This is what you call the high risk, high reward. Hindi nila tinantala ng isa't isa. And then there you go. Samot-saring left and right gunshots na nakita natin dito. But of course, the main highlight from this is going to be the Bigetron versus PE. Nabura agad yung mga member, yung mga teams doon since hindi naman sila 4-man. Ang dali ubusin ng DE sa Bigetron. Ngayon, save the best for last, ika nga, it's DE and Bigetron trying to show how dominant they are tonight. Kung kahapon, no, kung ilat sila, I think they have a good rest and napagpahinga sila and they revise something like more of a game plan and it kind of worked for their end, or maybe yung position talaga nila, it is what made them like get those chicken dinners talaga since they have the high ground advantage. Tapos si Zaxi is trying to rotate at ayun na nga, hindi nila tinatantanan yun with the grenade, talaga kinakalampag nila yung DE dito. Raid pa nga sa bahay at there you go, mukhang masarap ang hapunan ng Picron.
Diba? Ganon ang ginawa ng ating mga BTR Esports. They were able to control alt delete talaga ang ating mga kaibigan dito. Now the thing is, with if Rico Infinity was here, tapos sumabay pa sila doon sa area ng Paradise Resort with our BTR, I guess BTR here won't have a chance. But they did. Nagawa nila. Nagstay lang sila sa area ng Paradise Resort. Naghintay lang sila once the zone starts to shrink, once the zone starts to shift. Doon natin nakita yung BTR. It was really going to be a BTR win dahil they were in control. And all they have to do is to put pressure sa mga players outside of the play zone. Pero we could not also mention dito yung ating stalwart Esports na despite na nakapag 8 plays sila doon with the 12 points or with the 12 kills on their play. But syempre mga kaibigan, yung 12 kills na yun, hindi magyayari yun kung hindi naka 1+9 or 9 pro dito ang ating mga players dahil it is with a flagship performance, an immersive 120Hz display, and hyper technology made specifically for gamers. The 1+9 and your 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Just like you and I, MI Gamer, kung ito ang problema mo is lag and render, mukhang ito na ang iyong perfect phone. And yeah, here it is. Dito ang ating match number 1. BTR placing first with 25 points. Dead Eyes placing second with 16 points. Team Secret placing 13 with 13 points. Stalwart Esports placing 4th with 13 points. 4 Rivals placing 5th with 12 points. Tongjiang Bao placing 6th with 8 points. Infinity placing 7th with 8 points. And GD Gitsu placing 8 with the 7 points. Now, we could not deny the Stalwart Esports on their aggression. Sila ang may pinakamaraming kills dito sa match ng Sanhok. And somehow, it was actually still a Southeast Asian supremacy dito sa ating map ng Sanhok kasi stalwart natin to 12 kills. Just the fact lang talaga na eliminate sila on an early phase or on the late phase na talaga dahil zone is already there to eliminate there or talagang kinukuha na sila ng ating zone. But we'll also discuss the bottom half on the latter part, pero we still have our Tongjiang Bao. What a great way, no? Kahit wala silang kills, pero maganda ang kanilang posisyon, no? Di ba? Wala silang kills eh. And the fact 8 points yon. Oh my God. Wala man lang na silang napa-knockout doon. But it's a good thing, no? It was really a good thing for Tongjiang Bao, no? Na racing up with their placement points. Hindi mo na sila siguro nakipag-aggressive or didn't play the aggressive style at this moment. Infinity Esports, they were the number 1 spot. And I think talagang kumakalma na lang yung Infinity Esports dito. Kasi parang feel nila 40 points kasi yung kailangan abangan dito or 40 points kasi yung kailangan habulin sa kanila ng mga team. So it's really going to be hard for some players. And I guess talagang andun na, parang chilling like a villain lang dito ang Infinity Esports. But syempre, may mga 4 games pa tayo. They have to set the bars higher para mas malaking pressure sa ating mga teams entering to the super weekend natin dito. And syempre, we have here our 9th place goes to MS Chonburi with the 3 points, Reject Esports placing 10 with the 2 points, 6 to 8 placing 11 with the 2 points, BC Swell placing 12 with the 1 point, Nova Esports placing 13 with the 1 point, The Real Soldiers placing 14 with the 1 point, Pace natin dito placing 15 with the 1 point, and syempre our Enigma Galaxy na wala silang nakuha, wala silang patay, wala silang placement points, 16 place with the 0 points. Now, talagang masasabi natin dito, maganda, sayang yung mali lang yung pinagpasukan ng Enigma Galaxy Esports. They were not checking their areas kasi nandoon yung ating mga kaibigan from the Stalwart Esports, from the 6-8 rather, no, and at the same time yung MS Chonburi. But syempre we have here our MVP of the match. We have Logan of Infinity Esports natin. Akala ko mapupunta sa ating BTR, but Infinity here with the 5 kills on their plate and 698 damage pa and 54% team contribution and 4.2 MVP points. Grabe yung kanyang longest elimination distance, 117 meters. Ang layo nun. So, masasabi natin, Infinity still was actually the team that we have to be scared of. Sila pa rin ang dominating dito sa ating Super Weekday.
Grabe yan, no? Logan just dominating for his team Infinity talaga, no? We've seen him like eliminate more players talaga, and yes, talagang on point pati yung mga ginagalaw niya dito, no? Akala ko din talaga, no? I have the same thought na it's going to be on the Bigetron side, the MVP, pero nope, I was wrong. It was Logan that did a spectacular job, not only for his team but also for himself, no? Because kita mo naman yung the averages, mga kaibigan. He did it better than the most averages na ipinakita ng mga players natin. So, he exceeded the expectation of everyone talaga. So, okay lang, kahit hindi kayo nakakakuha ng chicken dinners, ang mahalaga kay Logan, okay, I got the MVP, bro.
Diba? Ano lang, talagang I'm a superhuman. Labas agad yung claws. Diba? Labas agad yung claws. Talagang papatay nga each and every one. And syempre, head-to-head, go ahead, Vince G. Take it away.
Oh my goodness, just look at the stats here, mga kaibigan. Is Logan versus Action from STE. Sabihin na natin mas maraming kills dito si Action, but the damage output kasi na ibinigay ni Logan dito is 898 compared to the 781 lang na nakukuha ni Action. Probably si Logan kasi mostly ang damage niya comes from the knockdowns, and of course kapag inaangat din binaparansahan niya ulit, no? Pero si Action naman, on the other hand, probably kaya ganito yung stats niya is he had more kills, pero mostly puro parang feeling ko mga last shot or yung last hit lang, mga parang okay, I got my 8 kills pero nahati naman to 781. But yung ratio ng damage nila is like 54% to 53%, which is sobrang taas nung kay Infinity. And of course, ang daming nagbabatuhan kanina. Pero sino kaya ang maraming ibinato ngayong gabi na to, ngayong mapa na to? Si Yuyang lang naman with 8 throws, mga kaibigan. Samahan mo pa ng isang Daoshi, mga kaibigan. That is real good talaga. I mean, they have a lot of utilities on their pockets. That is why they threw it all the time. And yes, nakita ko yung intent to at least yumusob dito sa STE. Kaya nga, hindi sila naubusan ng grenades, hindi sila naubusan ng smokes. And that is why nakita natin na binabato nila yung bahay nila para makalampak yung kalaban. But this is the weekday rankings. As you can see, Infinity just staying on top with 105 points. And Secret ang pumapangalawa dito with 57 points. Grabe, itong jump out, sabi mo nga kanina, no? Napaka-consistent, wala silang kill, but they managed to at least get 8. Ngayon, idadagdag mo yung 8, they managed to at least end it with 46. But napakabilis ng aking screen, mga kaibigan. Hindi na natin sila mag-discuss isa-isa, but look at how BTR managed to climb on top.
Yeah.
They are on 20th spot. Dead last, ika nga. Pero, they managed to climb their way up into the 11th, mga kaibigan na. That is a huge leap of faith for these guys. And just by winning this first map, mga kaibigan, they have proven themselves na pwede pa silang pumasok. Hindi pa tapos tong araw na to, hindi pa tapos tong weekday natin na to. They can do better than this and they can climb their way up into the top 5.
Yes, and syempre, don't forget to subscribe us on our YouTube channel, official YouTube channel, the PUBG Mobile Esports, and click that notification bell dahil you guys will be able to see amazing content coming from the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021 and also the future PUBG Mobile Global Championship content natin dito. And syempre meron din tayong mga social media accounts that you guys can also follow: the Instagram, Facebook, PUBG Mobile, YouTube, Twitter, and even TikTok as well. Nakikita nyo doon si Vince G kumakaldag sa TikTok ng PUBG Mobile Esports. No? Since when? And syempre meron din tayo ditong fan favorite. Don't forget to vote for your favorite teams and your favorite players here in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship and get rewards. You can get a voting ticket by logging into the game, watch live the voting page with your friends, and syempre you can also find for more information in the in-game Esports Center. Go play PUBG Mobile and get millions of rewards. Various pink level permanent items only during the PMGC period, and ang ganda nga ng ating mga pink level permanent items natin. And also we have the PMGC exclusive treasure box in the Esports Center only. What you need to do is watch live the PMGC on the YouTube or in-game Esports Center, get the PMGC token and redeem it to PMGC to get the permanent items in the PUBG Mobile Esports Center. Makakuha kayo ng fan and at the same time yung parachute and even that outfit as well. Plus, there will be 2 more treasure box coming up during the PMGC. Kaya wag kayo mag-alala, hindi lang dito nagtatapos yung ating fan and at the same time yung parachute and yung outfit natin. Marami pa tayong surprises na ibibigay ng PUBG Mobile Global Championship just by tuning in sa ating YouTube channel and at the same time or watching in sa ating Esports Center natin. And syempre mga kaibigan, we still have 4 matches. We're going back to the map of Erangel mga kaibigan, and aabang-abang natin dito. Huwag kayong bibitiw dahil muling magbabalik ang PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021 here sa ating PUBG Mobile Global Championship YouTube Esports.
Ready for abstract.
I saw the first light, the first steps. Now I see much more. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama, and I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration and the first steps. I am the 1+9.
And we are back here on the PUBG Mobile Global Championship Filipino broadcast. Kami pa rin ang inyong mga casters, Vince G and the one and only Madam Bekbek. Mga kaibigan, that is an awesome game number 1. At siyempre, mas awesome pa rin talaga si Madam Bekbek dyan. And of course, what can you say about what happened in game number 1? It was Bigatron's time to shine. From zero to hero indeed. From 20th place, naging 11th place sila sa ating leaderboards. And that is a huge leap of faith talaga, Bex. What can you say about that?
Masasabi ko lang, Southeast Asian lang sa alam. Sila pa rin ang nananalo dito sa map ng Sanhok natin and walang makakapigil sa ating Southeast Asian countries. But syempre, we would like to thank our sponsors for this event, the 1+9 and the 9 Pro. With the flagship performance, an immersive 120Hz and display made specifically for gamers, and syempre, the 1+9 and 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Kung ang problema mo is lag and render, mukhang ito na ang perfect phone para sa'yo.
Grabe, no? Actually, ako, Bex, gustong-gusto ko maglaro pag yan ang cellphone ko, no? Probably, makakailang chicken dinners ako dyan, no? Grabe yan. Feeling ko, 5 maps ko, feeling ko 10 chicken dinners ang kaya ko i-omit sa cellphone. Grabe yung capabilities talaga ng phone na yan, no? And as you can see, guys, kaya na nga ang chicken dinners ang Bigatron kasi it's only 1+ that can give that performance talaga na hinahalap ng isang professional players, lalo na sa ganitong tournament. We're talking about the Global Championship. Papayag ba kayo na putyo-putyo lang cellphone? Yes, the 1+ will bring enough performance. Hindi lang basta enough yun, It is a superb performance para, you can focus on your gaming, and then it's your fingers that will do the talking talaga in this PUBG Mobile Championship.
Pero alam mo kung mas okay, talagang, alam mo, first time kong sasabihin ito, hashtag baka naman 1+. Baka naman 1+. Ilan tayo dito? Ikaw, ako, si Direk, marami pa, yung mga talents natin dito, diba? And actually, talagang masasabi natin, magaling din ang ating Direk. Shout out din sa aming the man behind the scene, no? Low-key Gaming and diba? Grabe. Pero, siyempre, maraming salamat. 1+, baka naman. Pero, moving in to the second game of the second day for tonight's match, which will be on the map of Erangel. And I know na excited ka for this Erangel map dahil sabi mo nga, El Clasico. And dito pinanganak lahat ng PUBG Mobile players natin. Every PUBG Mobile players dito pinanganak. Pero, ikaw, anong i-expect mo dito sa map natin ng Erangel?
Actually, yung mga players the players and the teams that are eliminated too soon will have a huge performance in this map. Kasi nga, sabi mo nga din, it's the El Clasico. It is where all it began. The PUBG started with this map, and everyone should be familiarized in this kind of, environment. Alam na nila kung saan sila babagsak, and, these terrains, these places that is on the Erangel map, familiar na sila dito I think they can devise a game plan. Alam nila yung pasikot-sikot, alam nila kung saan pwede magtago, alam nila kung saan yung highs and lows. Pero the one thing na hindi nila alam dito is yung flight path, and yes, pati yung bilog, kung saan tatama yung bilog. Hindi naman pwedeng, kunwari nakatambay ka sa military base tapos yung bilog nasa may bandang Stalber, no? So lugi ka. You have to at least move forward. And that is the beauty of the Battle Royale. Hindi mo predicted kung saan tatama yung flight path, hindi mo alam kung saan tatama yung zone. Hindi mo rin alam kung ano yung loots dun sa bahay na pinupunta mo araw-araw o palagi. Iba-iba yan That is the beauty of Battle Royale. It changes every time. Not only with the other games na it was fixed on a single objective, no? So the mechanics is the same but different. Same but different. But here we go. The flight is on, ladies and gentlemen. Lumilipad na ang ating airlines dito sa ating mapa ng Erangel. Saan kaya babagsak ang mga players natin for today. And of course, this is the second map of this day. Bex, nakita mo naman, nagtatalo na ng lahat.
Yeah, and dito nga nagsimula sa may outskirts ng ating hospital towards the end of the Susunod military base, and I am really curious, no, kung saan yung ating circle. Alam mo ba, sama-sama talaga ni Ray kay Nomad. Sabi, pag si Nomad daw ang nagkakas, laging tabingi yung, laging diagonal yung plane path. Kaya, ewan ko, baka nangyari din sa'yo. But, what shocks me the most, walang nag-drop sa area ng quarry, men. And walang nag-drop sa Primos lalo. All the players are going into their left ng plane path. And reject natin dito on their usual dropping point sa area ng ferry pier. So, matik na talaga yon. But, masasabi ko lang, no, si Nomad, pinangarap niya daw maging pilot. No? Maging pilot. Tapos, ako, helicopter. Ay, hindi. Helicopter. Hindi ko pinangarap maging helicopter. Pangarap kong sumakay ng helicopter.
Actually, nung nakita ko si Nomad nung isang gabi, akala ko talaga tropa siya. Nakita mo yung respeto sa kanya ng ating mga bouncer. Saludo sa ating idol Nomad, no? May caster tayo na mukhang sundalo, ladies and gentlemen. Pero ito na, ang bakbakan dito, and I think mukhang mainit ata ang TJB dito, mga kaibigan, because may kapitbahay silang bigatin. Ako. So, yes. I am so excited here, Bex, dito sa encounter, sa first encounter. Nako, BCS pa nga.
Alam po talagang nagugulat ako bakit ganun. Pero syempre, don't forget to subscribe to our official YouTube channel, the PUBG Mobile Esports, kasi we will be giving away amazing contents for you guys here in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021. Lalo na, this is the Philippine broadcast, and kasama pa natin dito si Vince G, no? Then some other talented talents natin as well. Malay nyo, magkaroon na nga ng PMPL Philippines, diba?
Oo naman!
When kaya? But syempre, still here in the area of Susunod military base, we've seen here two teams, our Tongjang Bao and at the same time BC Swell. Nakita natin yung Tongjang Bao ng Sanhok na map, wala silang ka-kill, but placement point was good. But BC Swell natin on the other side, medyo nagkakaroon din ng hello mother, father, we have si attacker natin dito, knockout na nga, and at the same time, namatay na nga sa kaway ng ating BC Swell. Pero susundan pa kaya ng dalawang kaibigan natin dahil ang bamboo natin dito at saka si BH, yes sir, will be able to survive on that part. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyayari dahil medyo malayo-layo pa nga ang ating lone 9Z.
Grabe yun, no? Si attacker binigla ng 3. Bumaba sila dun sa baba and then binulaga nila. Hello, the attacker has been attacked, ladies and gentlemen. At ito na si Bamboo, hinahanap. Oy, naku po, hindi, konti pa guys. Malapit na silang umakyat sa taas, pero si H Sir, mga kaibigan, will be trying to at least scout the potential enemies. Pero si Bamboo, eto na. Anong balita sa radyo at TV? Oy, si Lon 9Z, mga kaibigan, tinira lang naman si Justice, and just like that, si Justice napapainom ng soft drinks sa may ilalim ng signal tower dito. Mahina yata ang signal kaya tumatambay siya doon. Wala pang pumapasok ng notification na mag-subscribe kayo dito sa ating YouTube channel ng PUBG Mobile Esports, at hindi pa nila tinatatanan ang kanilang mga sarili because TJB and of course itong BCS here with one elimination. Nako mga kaibigan, they have to at least be prepared kasi alam ko prepared din ng TJB here to bumulaga napaka-konyo yan para bulagain tong mga teams natin.
Diba? Bulaga kung bulaga. Pero, tira kung sino ang magwawagi dito sa ating Susunod military base. Nandito pa nga ang ating Bamboo. Kumakanta pa nga ng tatsulok habang sila ay nasa tuktok yung ating mga BC Swell. Pero, let's see with yes sir natin dito ng BH kung may makikita siya na BC Swell. Sa gedli-ged lang. Kalma lang ha. Tingnan mo yung ating saksi. Tingnan mo yung isang kaibigan natin sa BC Swell. Galit na galit yung kanyang Godzilla dito sa Gedlio. Siya, yung galit na galit ang Godzilla. Pati rin, yung tomato natin, no? Galit na galit, gustong manakit sa mga tongjangbao natin.
Ang cute-cute ng pet niya, no, Godzilla, no. Mamaya bigla lumaki, tapak-tapakan tong mga ano.
Grabe.
Iyak talaga tong mga to. Ang kukulit nyo, ayaw nyo tantanan ng mga BCS, ha. Itong si Yes Sir, mga kaibigan. Okay, so lumipat na tayo sa kabilang ibayo, mga kaibigan, dahil nagpapakiramdaman lang yung dalawang teams na to. At samantalang yung CS naman dito, on the other hand, on the other side of the map, naghahanap lang sila ng magandang loot dito sa area, and vroom vroom vroom. At yung face clan natin na natusun nung ating first game, mukhang hindi pa yata sila matutusun. Hindi sila yung team na may early elimination, no? TJP, sila lang yung natanggalan agad, pero mukhang rumoroming na dito. Oy, si Bato! Naku po! Inusob ng BCS ng ganon-ganon at dumapa ka sa bamboo manyalak ng PUBG Mobile, mga kaibigan. Hindi nila tatantanan to. Ang kulit nyo, TJB, ha. Gusto nyo malagasan ng isa at ayun na nga, dalawa na lang sila dahil kailangan na mamaalam dito ni Bamboo.
Grabe naman yung ating bamboo natin dito. Feel ko gutom na dito ang ating mga bisiswell. Kaya gusto nang gawing show lang bao ang ating mga tongjangbao natin dito. And let's see kung mangyayari yon. Pero syempre, lipat na naman tayo. Tapos mamaya pag nagkaroon na nga ng engagement, babalik tayo doon muli sa ating tongjangbao natin. But for the meanwhile, still, this is still the early phase na kung saan loot lang tayo ng loot. Habang sila ay naglulut ng loot, bakuhan nila yung maximum weaponry, bakuhan nila yung maximum armory nila. Pero nandito na nga yung ating BCs, well, ready na to push sa ating Gedli ng tongjangbao na si Yes Sir natin dito, si BH Sir natin. And let's see kung tutuloyan ba agad dahil nasa Gedli lang. And konting steps lang, galaw lang tayo ng maliit-liit, but yun na nga, ulit ka kaibigan, nandito na ang ating tatlong musketeers ng BCS, and let's see, ipapapana-out nila ang ating mga Yes Sir, dahil Yes Sir is ready to push as well, ready to attack the BCS well as well, pero may nasusunod na nga mga posilog natin dito, kahit walang itlog, okay lang yon, pero we have your BCS well na we're able to get back on their feet. Now, natitira na lang ang ating Lone 9. Ano kaya ang kanyang gagawin? Pushing into an open. But justice has been served. This is well natin nanalo sa area ng Susunod military base. But wait, there's more. Naandito ang ating mga Nova Esports versus Nigma Galaxy. Labanan to. This is going to be the Nova versus Nigma Galaxy Part 2 series dahil kanina pa sila naglalaban-laban. And let's see what's going to happen kasi si Jimmy natin dito malapit na siya mapana-out na nga, pero and hamudi natin, sila na lang ang dalawang natitira para sa ating Nigma Galaxy. And with that Fraginate, will it connect kay Paraboy natin dahil si Paraboy is ang ating lover boy and wala siyang, hindi nag-connect sa Paraboy natin. Pero yun na, let's see what's going to happen. Si Freak natin dito, knockout na nga by JB. And eto na yung opportunity nila. Mapa-knockout nila or mapa-fully squad wipe nila ang ating Nigma Galaxy. Good trades yon para sa mga Nova, para sa ating mga Nova and Nigma Galaxy. But who will be able to win this battle? Is it going to be Nova or is it going to be Nigma Galaxy in the end?
Actually, hindi natin alam eh. Probably baka si Hadi biglang i-clutch tong dalawa na to, no? So it's possible. Pero yung position ngayon ni Hamdi is, sobrang exposed, and I'm seeing right now na binabato talaga ng mga utilities like Molotovs, Mollies. Talagang ayaw na talaga nilang buhayin si Hamdi. They need to ensure a squad wipe because they will benefit from that eh. Kill points din naman yon that will help them at least boost their way up into the ranking. Pero habang nagkakagulo doon ang Nigma sa ang Nova, so focus tayo dito sa mga nagkakarerang sasakyan. Naghahanap lang sila ng mga pwede nilang targetin dito. At yung DX natin mga kaibigan na kanina napahinga, I think they're raring to go. Mukhang ito malakas tong D-Generation X natin, no?
Generation X ang labanan dito ng mga behaviors sa area ng Pochinki, pero still tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang laban natin ni Hamudi at saka ni Nova, ng ating Nova Esports. Kalma lang. Isa lang ako, mahina ang kalaban natin dito sa ating Nigma Galaxy. Batuhan sila dito, pero talagang double threat nila ng dalawang mollies ang ating Nigma Galaxy, and another frag grenade will be thrown sa Nigma Galaxy.
Jimmy Santos! Grabe yun! Jimmy Saints just threw a grenade sa mukha ni Hamdi and he will be eliminated na kalat-kalat ang katawan, mga kaibigan. That is not a good thing for you to be eliminated like that since napakasakit. And Nigma will be getting 2 kills pero they will stop in the 15th place. Pero yung GD Kids, ito na yung mga transformer natin dito. Bumblebee pala, rather, na sasakyan. Grabe. I mean, let's talk about what happened there. It's unfortunate na Enigma has to fight with one remaining member pero to be compressed like that na it's just a matter of grenades talaga that will kill you. May nakakagulat naman. Ako actually nagulat ako pero tingnan mo to Bex. BTR na sobrang init pa lang kanina on their first win, on their first chicken dinner. Talaga nagpapasiklab sila on the high ground. They are so composed compared to the recent days na naglaro sila. And I think they're setting sights on DG Kids. So DG Kids, they need to be aware kasi mahirap kalaban ang isang team or isang squad na yung momentum nila nandun Paraboy, si Moy Paraboy dito with 9.8k total damage. Mga pangalawa si Aksyon with 9.4k. Si Nuzi on 8.8k and nawala na doon. Ganun-ganun na lang yun.
Ang bilis talaga. No, parang galit na galit ata sa atin yung direct natin. Direct pasensya na, sorry po. pero okay lang yun. Still chilling like a villain lang dito ang ating mga kaibigan. Pero no, with cryptics natin here sa area ng pre-boards, good thing na pumwesto sila dito sa ating cryptics. Goods na dito sila sa area ng Primars. Dahil yung ating second phase of the play safe zone is actually hati siya merong porsyento dito ng area ng Susunod Military Island and meron din porsyento dito sa may area ng Primars and Ferry Pier as well. So, hindi pa tayo sure kung saan ba mag-i-end up. Is it going to be the same as yesterday's match na kung saan nanalo doon ang ating stalwart Esports? But still, the fight is ongoing dito sa ating area ng kung saan sinasabi nilang screams dropping point, no, yung GD Kids versus our BTR natin, yung Bigetron natin dito. And let's see if mapapa-knockout nila ang ating GD Kids dito kasi meron nga nasa pinakatuktok, no.
Actually, kinakabahan na ako.
Actually, kinakabahan ka na din.
Kinakabahan ako dito. Kasi any moment peperso na yung DG Kids dito. So baka magulat tayo dahil someone is cooking grenades from high ground at pinapaulan na ng mga Bigetron dito. Pero sabi ng Bigetron, "Preto mo, alis! Huwag na tayo pumalag dito, men, we can't." Pero no, I changed my mind. Hindi pala ako marunong mag-drive. Pumalag na tayo. Wala tayong takas dito. Samantalang I think this is Nova na nakikipagbakbakan sa may open area dito sa may kabukiran, mga kaibigan. So they're just trying to at least, napaulan lang siya ng bala doon and then, okay, I'm out. Bye. Ito si
Mamba out mo na.
Sobrang galing mabato ng granada. Sobrang init pa
Mainit-init nga ang kanyang paghahawakan ng granada. But let's see kung mainit din ang ating Sator dahil spring into an open. But knockout dito si Yuhai Boy. And Yuhai Boy maka-answer siya agad by our Satar. And let's see if he will be able to get a lot of stars ng ating BTR dahil si Zaxi Ryzen natin is nasa upper hill. But we have here si 8 Booms ready nang makipag-push sa ating mga Bigetron natin. But tama kaya ang kanyang pinagpopwestohan dahil meron na sa kanyang right, and Ryzen here is just making until he make it, until may makuha siyang pinaka-player sa pinakatuktok, which will be na kaibigan natin, no, sa ating GD Kids. But let's see with the BC Swell natin na yun, that they are ready to fire the stalwart Esports na papasok pa lang and entering to that Grandmas Bridge dahil wala na sa kanila yung advantage. They have to push or they have to move into the play season agad-agad dahil marami ng mga kaibigan going in. But the thing is, once na pumwesto ang ating stalwart Esports sa pinakakabila, they could actually gatekeep yung mga busy swell natin dito na nandito pa rin sa area sa Susunod Military Base. And the fact that the zone is already moving, kailangan nilang bumilis, kailangan nilang mag-move na rin at the same time.
Uy, actually, BCS, I think these are the guys na sobrang tumabaho rin kaninang game number 1, no? So, okay lang kahit nasa labas sila ng zone. They have the vehicle, they can move forward dun sa ating zone para at least, di ba, they can rotate pa They can find a good spot. for them to hang out and then wait for the other members na nasa labas ng zone and then they can gatekeep from there. Samantalang itong team ng RC is okay, may kapitbahay sila. ST is on the bridge. Pero si Saral lang yan, si Sana All. Pero ST, sabi nila, man, parang pakiramdam ko may tao rito. Sabi, sige, dantay sa ilalim. Magkarasyon na lang tayo dito. Okay, sige.
Okay.
I got you, bro. Hilera mo yung mga sasakyan para makita natin dito. Pero I think they know. They know na there is... Okay, ito pa lang game plan. Bulagain nila yung isang member dito, yung isang team dito. At anong ginagawa nyo? Bakit kayo kumukula sa mga sasakyan nyo? You need to evacuate real quick. Nakita ko na dalawa yata ang sugatan dito. And they are trying to rotate. No, I'm seeing some grenades. I'm seeing some molotovs being thrown up. Pero okay, may isang dumapa. Ang sakit nun, Vex from the high ground. BCS is trying to fight back. Pero no, STE had the good control of the situation. They wanted to dominate these teams and I'm seeing some smokes poppin para maitago sila sa may ilalim ng tulay. And BCS, just like that, hindi magandang pasok yun for them since that is a surprise attack. That is an ambush.
Yes, and yun na nga, BCS natin, hindi sila prepared. They were not mentally prepared na andun pa rin yung ating mga stalwart esports. But already happening onto the sides, nakikita natin ang ating mga Team Secret going against with Nova Esports. And Paraboy, he was able to take a knockout sa ating mga kaibigan. But Rico Infinity present pa rin into the area. And let's see, patutuloyan nila ang ating stalwart esports dahil nakikipagsayawan na nga dito sa loob ng bahay. And let's see, tuloy-tuloyan pa nga ang ating Team Secret. Hello, goodbye dito sa mga reject esports natin. Tutuluyan na namin kayo and reject natin. We'll see if they will be able to reject our Rico Infinity natin na nagtatago lang doon sa ating mga containers. Taguan talaga yun. Baka doon pa nga nila ilibing ang mga Rico Infinity natin. But stalwart natin just stalling their position on the very high dahil may papasok pa nga na mga ibang kaibigan dito. But reject natin or by Rico Infinity natin per se, they have already been taken out. One member has already been taken out rather by our players from the stalwart esports.
Grabe si Saraol, cooking some grenades and he's not stopping. He got more grenades in his pocket, mga kaibigan, na pwede niya ibato no. Bubulagahin ka na lang talaga and now he's just rotating dito. At si Divine, mga kaibigan, nagpabagsak ng isang player at kita mo naman si Jasper sa ating leaderboards with 165 utilities being thrown out. Samantalang si Skryer of AJ and Lamborghini. Wow, napakayaman ng pangalan niya. These are the top 5 that uses most throws in this tournament. And now, umaangat pa yan. Ang daming nagbabatuhan dito Kita mo naman, hindi pa tumitigil sa pagbabato itong mga players natin na to. Kaya hataw kung hataw. Now, let's talk about what happened. BCS, yes, they had the first elimination. Tinanggal nila yung TJB on this game. Pero natuson din sila Na-hold up sila nang hindi inaasahan ng mga STE. Now, STE is on the top of the charts with 3 eliminations, with 3 kills on their team banner. No, now, they're not stopping because CS is now on their sides. Pero si Lazy Boy na tamad-tapad, pinatay na si Sugar, na si Adam Devin. Hindi siya tumitigil dito, mga kaibigan, because they wanted more in their plate. At si Aksyon na gusto ng aksyon, nagtatago sa kanyang mamahaling sasakyan. And poop, pinaplatan ng gulong. Wala kang takas, boy. You can't escape our rat.
Walang escape. We cannot escape nga dito sa ating Grandma Stage. Pag pumwesto ka doon, patay ka kung patay dahil may nag-aabang na reject and at the same time na mga kaibigan natin sa stalwart esports. But Bigetron, what a shocking elimination coming from them. Ano nangyari sa ating Bigetron? Ano na? What happened along the way? But syempre, nag-move in or nag-shift na naman ang ating play season. And actually, I'm very glad. This is going to be challenging for most of the players. Saan kaya sila pupwesto? Dahil ang dami nang nakasurround sa kanila by STE na nga nasa pinakababa and Cryptic here is also on the other side. But onting limited spaces na lang ang pwede nilang puntahan dito or kailangan nilang pagposisyonan. So it is really going to be challenging for most of the players kasi meron pang nasa tubig ang ating log B natin dito. But syempre, yung pagpumwesto sila sa tubig na yon, it's going to be a dead end for everyone right away. But let's see with our Danawa Esports na kung saan nasa gedi-gedi lang ang ating Danawa Esports. And I'm not sure what's going to happen sa ating mga Danawa natin dito. But we know for sure that they want to get that winner chicken dinner. They're just making sure na tama lang ang kanilang timing. Uy, may nakita tayong malaking bird. Malaking bird naman. May malaking bird talaga yun. Alam mo, mas masakit pag kumakain. Mas masakit pag sinabihan kung kumakain ka ng kalapati. No?
Pero tingnan mo to hindi pa nila tinatantanan ng isa't isa. Ang daming teams on that spot. Pero let's focus our side on DRS because they're just throwing one member, and what is down, ladies and gentlemen, DRS now is on top of the charge. Pinaparusaan nila yata ang DE, pero iyan mo naman, para kayo naglalaro ng tagu-taguan dito, no? Secret, ilang team yun? Secret. Tapos samantala dito, SE, samantala ang Nova. I think magkabilang ibayo, parang nasa may ano lang to Taal. Ganun, parang Batangas sa Katagayta yung pakita ng dalawa. Pero Nova, Nova yung third party pa nga, next. Tingnan mo naman yun, si DG Gids, nauutal ako dito, pero they're not stopping on their crossfire here because this is a free for all, Beck. This is Battle Royale. Matira matibay, the strongest survive. Naku po, hindi mo na alam kung sino kakampit kalaban mo. Kailangan mo na lang bumaril dito.
Kumbaga para tong Squid Game, sabi nga, referencing to Duck 2021. Ang sabi nga ni Dax ito, parang red light, green light lang to. Pag nakita kita dito, papatayin kita. And eventually with DRS natin, nakikita nila kahit malayo ang ating mga deadly eyes. Mukhang deadly pa ang ating mga the real soldiers natin dito. But phase natin, Tony K knockout sa ating mga stalwart Esports, and action is on for that stalwart natin dito na si Nova natin. Ako, nahihirapan na sila dahil Jimmy natin dito knockout and tinatapunan pa nga nila ng maraming combo. And what? Grabe naman yun. Bakit naman may nag-hit and run dito sa ating mga DRS sa mga Nova Esports, but Team Secret as well eliminated into the game. 10 teams left. Here we are. 80% of our circle is nasa tubig, and yung ating GD Gids nasa tubig lang din siya. So mukhang dito tayo makakakita ng maraming panaka. But let's see if yun ang mangyayari dahil danawa natin dito. Kasama pa nilang ating Rico Infinity. Then may reject and face dito sa area na to. 4 teams left but only one will prevail. Who's that? Sino yung team na yon ang makakakuha ng parte na yon, di ba? But stalwart natin dito, kalma lang sila. Chill lang tawid habang may pinapanood sila ng mga kalaban sa pinakamalayo. But let's see if mapapatuloyan nila dito ang ating DRS kasi kitang-kita nila. But nagdadalawang isip but hindi nagdalawang isip si Top doon na pa-knockout niya ang ating kaibigan doon sa kabila. Now let's see here with reject. How is he going to be able to do that? Dako, ang ating mga cryptics natin dito has already been eliminated by our reject. Now what's going to happen? Is it going to be a yes or no?
Uy, yes or yes? Umalis siya sa bahay, nasusunod na daw, pero lumuhod ka kay Tony K at K na K ang mga tira niya. Rated K shots na nga indeed. Samantalang si Sana All nagtatago sa bahay. This is a total chaos sa party in the Erangel. Bakit ka lumagoy? Oh my goodness, that is an action star, but I think I've seen this already. Ito na ang pinakamalupitang strat kung saan uupo, pero hindi yan baggy tol. Nakita ko na yan kasi I think I've encountered alam mo yung bagay yung pwede ka upin sa likod tapos bigla kang babarel from underwater. That is an insane play, pero oh my god, the dives are on point. Samantalang si Gallosen here trying to crouch his way to victory, aiming the most shots, and Tony K on the other hand, hindi pa nakontento sa isa, he wants more, and of course, dalawa ang kanya, gusto niya padagdagan, at babatuhan ko ng isa, fire in the hole indeed, and boom, samantalang may RC doon na malapit-lapit na pwedeng pasukin ang face clan dito since dalawa na lang sila, pero nag-iikutan na lang at bye-bye RC. Grabe yun. Beck, this is not stopping. We still have 6 more squads here and 24 minutes in the map, mga kaibigan. At tumalbog sa kanya yung granada. Fall back. Hindi maganda to, tol. Samantalang si Juni Boy ay gumagapang. Tamang alley-oop lang. Naghahanap siya ng pwedeng matuhan. And of course, hindi tama din.
Marami ng shenanigan ang nangyayari dito. 6 teams left. And sino kaya ang makakakuha ng winner chicken dinner? Pero Johnny Boy, our lover boy, has already been eliminated into the game. Now, natitira na lang ang si phase natin ng Tony K, and kailangan nga pa dito ang ating Vincenzo. for them to be able to work in hand para mapatayo pa nila the rest of the team. But syempre, we cannot deny the fact, Stalwart Esports, sila ang nasa pinakatuktok and they have the biggest advantage. May makita lang silang kaibigan dito, may makita lang silang mga players swimming around or just walking around. Talagang easily, they could take them out of the equation right away. But let's see with Phase Esports if kaya ba nilang i-stall or kaya ba nilang ma-eliminate ang ating Stalwart dahil ang focus lang nila is nasa baba, wala sa gedli lang. Pero let's see with our players right now. Rico Infinity, may nakikita na tayo maraming palaka dito. Hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, kundi 3 play or 4 na players natin ang nagpapalaka na dito sa fund ng Pochinki ng Erangel area natin.
Ito na, STE firing some shot and Nuzi just sitting 43 elimination at paalam na Face Clan, hindi kayo natuson today but we have our 5 squads. Yung ibang squads dito, they have 1 remaining member left, so this is going to be crucial for them. They need to clutch this. It's going to be STE, DWG, PRS, GG Gids, and RIT. If this doesn't go well, nako, or itong mga teams natin to, if they gang up on STE, probably it's going to be a very chaotic 1v1 situation and I'm hoping to see that. Pero ito na si Gyalse nagbabato. What is cooking with that molly pero walang tatamaan. Pero grabe ng mga sisid kids, mga taong dagat from underwater, they're just trying to destroy them unnoticed, mga kaibigan. And Gyalse just cooking some nades. And of course, hindi pa tumitigil ang palitan, mga kaibigan. Too soon, pero not too soon. ERS, they're trying to hold on this, pero napaalam na sila. STE, they still have 3 more members. Samantalang inuubos na nila ang RAT na nag-iisang members, pero may kapitbahay sila on that coral reef. Nako, akala nyo bikini bottom yan? Hindi. Bakit kayo nag-chilling sa ilalim ng tubig? Hindi naman kayo sila SpongeBob, pero grenade kill, pinalubog ang mga sasakyan at napilitan lumabas si Press Tego. Mga kaibigan, sumabog rin sa sasakyan at ako, na-Titanic pa nga, napilitang lumangas eh.
Jack, saan ka na? Nandito ako, STE, nasa pinakatuktok ang ating pika, but let's see if we will be able to catch them all dahil ang dami tayo rin nakikitang mga Pokemon waters dito. Mga aqua. Tubig ba yun? Parang iba kata yun na. But syempre, 3 teams na lang tayo dito. Stalwart, they have the biggest advantage right now. And let's see if matutuloy na ating dalawa. But what? Ang bilis ng laban natin. Oh my God. Wow. Stalwart natin. Yes, another Stalwart win. And you know, sila nanalo ng last game natin kahapon, Erangel map, and nakakuha sila once again ng winner chicken dinner here in the Erangel map once again, and I love it. I love talaga. And tingnan mo, grabe naman yung buhok. Alam mo, feel ko yan yung gusto kong kulay na susunod, no? Ano red? Pink yan.
Ako ba yan? Sorry,
Pink.
kala ko red eh. Red kasi sa akin.
Pink yan. But,
Oo, ano? Kala ko red kasi kakulay ng jersey.
pero pink yan. Yeah, maganda yung ano. Hindi, parang red nga, no?
O diba? Ang kulay ng jersey.
Color blind pala tayo. But syempre, let's discuss the highlights natin dito from our Erangel map. Nakita natin kung paano nilaban ng BC Swell ang ating Tongjang Bao. And actually, hindi ko in-expect yung Tongjang Bao natin doon. May eliminate sila on an early phase dahil it was really unexpected coming from BC Swell kasi we know them na talagang na-early ang BC Swell natin dito, but it happened. Nag-turn yung situation around, but deadly eyes natin, and the thing is, yung zone natin or yung ating area ng zone is nasa area ng bridge, yung very similar to yesterday's match, and Stalwart was really on fire during that moment. They were able to control not just the ups but also the downs na for them to be able to eliminate the BC Swell and going in with the reject, going into the phase, and masasabi lang talaga natin, no, it's in your face, no, sabi ng mga Stalwart Esports natin. Pero aggression was nice for the Stalwart kasi nakita natin yun yung talagang ine-emphasize ng ating mga talent dito, lalo na si Dax. Yung aggression dito ng Stalwart Esports was really nice, and they did it once again here sa Erangel map, and that was a good thing coming from the Stalwart. So congratulations sa ating Stalwart Esports as they managed to take that win sa map ng Erangel natin. But syempre titingnan natin kung ano kaya yung leaderboards natin for this match, sino kaya yung magiging MVP, and sino kaya yung magiging head-to-head natin. But also we would like to thank our sponsors, the OnePlus and the 9 Pro. With a flagship performance, an immersive 120Hz display, and hyper-touch technology made specifically for gamers. The OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Kung ang problema mo is lag and render, mukhang ito na ang pinaka-perfect phone para sa'yo. The OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro. And syempre, let's discuss our match rankings as we have the Stalwart Esports was able to get that winner chicken dinner, and at the same time the 14 kills on their plate, a total of 29 points. GD Gids placing second with 15 points. Danawa Esports placing third with the 13 points, and we have the Real Soldiers placing fourth with the 13 points as well. Rico Infinity placing fifth with the 9 points. Reject placing 6 with the 9 points. FaZe placing 7 with the 8 points, and Behavior placing 8 with the 5 points. So masasabi natin napakaganda, no? Talagang pag punesto mo ang Stalwart Esports sa Sanhok military base, and doon malapit ang zone, and they have really the upper hand, they really have the advantage on winning this game. Now we also have to discuss the lower rankings as we have the Nova Esports placing 9 with the 5 points. BC Swell placing 10 with the 4 points. Cryptics placing 11 with the 3 points. Dead Eyes placing 12 with the 3 points. Team Secret placing 13 with 3 points. NGX placing 14, and the rest of the team. Ang bilis naman doon direct. But syempre, we have also the Stalwart Esports action natin, who was able to get that MVP on this match. 8 total elims, and syempre 1,268 damage on his plate, 44% team contribution, and medyo malayo nga ang kanyang pinag-damage na to, 260, ang layo nun, men. And he went against head-to-head with Tony K of FaZe Esports, and 2 kills naman para kay FaZe, pero yung damage natin hindi natin malalayo dahil he got the 744, and the team contribution 40% on his plate. So masasabi natin goods na good. And syempre, let's also discuss the weekday rankings naman na kung saan we've seen here Infinity still managed to stay on top with 100 points. Stalwart Esports placing second, and Team Secret placing third. The Real Soldiers placing 4th, GD Gids placing 5th, Tong Jiangbao placing 6th, 4 Rivals placing 7th, Ligma Galaxy placing 8th, MS Chonburi placing 9th, and 68 placing 10th. And syempre, we also have the Nova Esports placing 11th, BTR placing 12th, FaZe Esports placing 13th, and we have the Reject Esports placing 14th, Rico Infinity placing 15th, Danawa Esports or Danawa Gaming placing 16th, Dead Eyes placing 17th, Cryptics placing 18th, BC Swell placing 19th, and Behavior placing 20th. And syempre, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, no? And at the same time, click that notification bell for you guys to be notified and to be updated for amazing contents here in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship. And also, don't forget to vote for your favorite teams and your teams as well, players and your teams as well, just by logging in sa ating PUBG Mobile client. And at the same time, na log in lang kayo, manood lang kayo, tune in to get exclusive rewards, pink permanent rewards. And we also have that PMGC treasure box na handang-handa ihinandog para sa inyo, mga kaibigan, just by tuning in and receive that token at the same time. And syempre, meron pa tayong 3 matches. And we are going back to the map of Sanhok. Huwag kayong bibitiw dahil muling magbabalik ang PMGC 2021. Ako po si Backpack, and here alongside with me is Vince G. We'll be back after the short break.
こんにちは、どうも日本から来ましたチームリジェクトのリーダーのサラです。チームでの役割は、IGA でやってます。
チームリジェクト所属令状 CO です。役割はオールラウンダーです。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。BC スウェル所属のクリティカルトマトと申します。
リジェクトが他のチームより優れているところは環境の良さ ゲームに対するゲームが集中できる環境が整えられているところはどこにも負けないと思います。
現在の僕らの実力としては、僕らのメンバーは世界大会を経験したメンバーが少ないんですが、今まで僕らがやってきたことを十分 PMGC でも発揮することができれば PMGC でも、十分トップ10以内トップ5以内にどんどん食い込める実力を持っているっていうふうに考えています。
まあ4人で固まるというよりかは、一人一人が自分で考えて判断して動く、どちらかというと、海外のグローバルのチームよりは、中国のチームを参考にして僕たちは練習をしてきているので、そういった特徴が強いのかなって思います。やっぱり一番気になるのは、ビゲトロンっていうチームは BTR は、すごい昔からずっと世界大会で、敵として戦ってきたので、やっぱそろそろ一矢報いたいというか、勝ちたいっていう気持ちが一番強くて、
はい、自分たちの脅威となるチームとして考えているのはビギトロンです。理由はそうですね、僕らのチームとは対照的に、世界大会の経験を非常に多く持っているので、そういった面で、世界大会の戦い方をより熟知しているというふうに考えています。
注目している意識しているチームは中国チームです。
はい、仲がいいというか、普段から、たまにですけどコミュニケーション取るのは、ビゲトロンの選手、ラクシーですかね、ビゲトロンのとかは、誕生日の日に僕がテキスト、チャットを送ったら電話突然かかってきてラブコールをもらいました。
勝つためにしている努力はその強い選手の欠点を見つけることで、僕たちのフィジカル強化とか練習とかというよりかは相手の選手の欠点を見つけることです。
僕たちリジェクトのチームの目標は、ずっと世界でチャンピオンを取るということがすごい目標としてやってきているので、それに向けて、チームで課題であった、コミュニケーションであったり、そのチーム全
はい、今困っていることというか、不足していることといえばそうですね、やっぱり世界大会の経験が少ないので他の世界の代表チームになれるっていうところが一番必要なところだと考えてます。
頑張ります。
現在のチームの状況としては PMGL、PMRC が終わってからすぐなので、かなり、成熟度が高くなっていると思っています。
僕ら新しいチームが世界王者のチームをどかして新しい風を吹かせてやろうと思います。
じゃあ、日本の強さ世界に見せつけてやるから待っとけよ。
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
담원 기아 소속 준이라고 합니다. 저의 포지션은 포탑 및 어태커여서 포탑도 되고 어태커도 됩니다. 저의 실력은 일단은 다른 팀 높게 평가하는 것도 있는데 저도 어느 정도 중상위권이지 않나. 제가 할 거로 따지면, 그러니까
또 이게 팀합이 안 맞고 기복이 심해지다 보니까 중상위권으로 내려온 것 같기도 하고,
포지션적으로나 뭐 해줘야 될 부분으로 따지면은 딱히 질 것 같지는 않습니다.
지금은 더 잘해지고 있다고 생각합니다.
이번에 올라온 BCSOL에서 저스티스 선수랑 친합니다. 옛날에 저희랑 같은 팀 동료였습니다. 저랑 걔랑 사이가 원래 안 좋았거든요. 근데 같은 팀원이 되면서 그 안 좋았던 걸 다 풀고,
저도 개인적으로 이제 그 노바 XQF의 이제 파라보이 선수를 되게 좋아합니다. 이유는 이제 외모도 되게 잘생겼고, 이제 총도 이제 되게 잘 쏘고, 이제 또 자기가 실수가 없어요.
운영 위즈? 교전보다는 운영으로 가는 것 같습니다. 아직 그 교전을 했을 때 합이 살짝 안 맞는 느낌이어가지고 그걸 좀 더 보완하면은 충분히 비벼볼 수 있다고 생각합니다.
네, PMPS 시즌 1 때 딱 이제 대회를 뛰고 이제 시즌 2 때는 안 뛰었어요. 안 하다가 이제 다시 와서 시작하니까 전처럼 그렇게 잘 하지는 못하는데, 그래도 지금은 형들이랑 연습하면서 이제 다시 실력을 다시 끌어올리고 있으니까 저는 나날이 발전하고 있다고 생각합니다. 저는
BCS 저희가 그냥 밟고 지나가는 발판이라 생각했습니다. 보고 있나 저스티스.
모든 선수들은 내 손 안에 있다. 다 죽었다.
Split coming out from blue.
What happened?
Babalik kami dito sa PUBG Mobile Global Championship. At of course, this is the day 2 of our second week. Siyempre kami pa rin na inyong mga caster, Vince G together with, hindi na siya si Beck, siya na po si Dax, mga kaibigan. Grabe yung nangyari. So, game number 2 was so insane. Natanggal agad yung Bigetron na, alam mo, sila yung nag-unang chicken dinner kanina. And of course, STE just managed to at least get that second chicken dinner of the night. And of course, ikaw, Badax. So ikaw na bagong salita dito or bagong pasok pala dito sa ating stream, have you witnessed all of this?
Nako, napanood ko syempre. Bakit ko di papanoorin yung ganda at yung pagka-pogi ng mga caster natin? Ako lang, sasabi ko lang biglang, pasok ko dito. Ba't nakasuit na si Vince? Ang ganda naman ng suot. Pero sayang, di ko dalang coat ko dito. Pero alam naman natin, tayo talaga magbibigay ng action anyway. At makita natin yung labanan. Pero tama ka naman, di ba? Bigeton. First map natin sa araw to, chicken dinner. Pero natuso na naman sila. Maaga na tanggal dito ang BTR. And at least, nakikita natin na bumabawi sila from that first week na hindi sila nakaabot ng super weekend. So that chicken dinner helping them out. Pero back to business nga yung para sa BTR doon. On the flip side though, yung Stalwart talaga eh. 12 kills nung unang game, tas 14 dito sa second. Ito yung i-expect natin sa Stalwart Esports eh. Na kind of performance, yung pag-pop off, yung pag-dominate. And they have been one of the biggest powerhouses dito sa PMGC so far. Week 1 pa lang, nakakatakot na sila. Na kailangan nga sila targeted o unahin ng mga iba't ibang teams eh. Pero ngayon, dito sa ating weekday session, bago mag super weekend, they're just left to their own devices. Sige nga, Stalwart, gawin nyo nga ano pwede nyo kayang gawin. And we see it here, time after time, sila ang nag-top ng mga score sheet.
And of course, napakaganda at napakainit ngayong gabi. No? Sabi mo nga, compared to the first week, yes, nakita ko na nanood ka na dahil si Bigetron from 20th place, bigla silang umangat from 11 because syempre, that chicken dinner is kind of a big deal and they rake up on kills. Now, STE, being consistent as well, I think, nagpapakitang gila sila dito. But, you know, Dax, let's talk about the phones na grabe, sobrang ganda. Piling ko, ito yung ginagamit ng mga nakaka-chicken dinners tonight.
Ganun yun. Gusto nyo mali, PMGC guys. Thank you na lang talaga sa OnePlus with flagship performance at an immersive 120Hz display at hyper-touch technology made specifically for gamers. Ang ating OnePlus 9 at 9 Pro ang yung best shot nyo para i-climb your leaderboard. Isipin nyo na lang paano gumaling. Diba, unahin nyo yung device na yan. OnePlus has it all for you at alam natin kung mag-OnePlus 9 ka. Ako, chicken dinner every day, all day. Magsasawa ka sa manok na yon. Pulse off the bone and good to go palaga every single time din, please.
Kaya ngayon, actually, I'm so looking forward to what will happen. By the way, no, kung nakita nyo kanina, it's Sanhok and of course Erangel. And now it's alternate. We're going back to Sanhok and, you know, pwedeng maraming action na mangyari ulit dito, no? Madaming teams na yes, na too soon on this map like the Face Clan earlier tonight. Probably, baka mag-iba yun na yung takbo ng istorya ng mga teams natin na to. Face Clan, we've seen them play so aggressively pero they're not producing much. I think this is kind of like a strategy. Do you think na ito yung parang they're just saving up energy? Okay lang kahit matanggal kami, matusod kami, pero siguro in our last few days on this tournament, siguro doon kami babawi and we will try to climb into the top spot or into the leaderboards para lang maka-qualify in our finals. Siguro ganun yung strat nila para makasave ng energy. Don't you think, Dax?
No, I honestly disagree actually kasi yung FaZe Clan nung week 1, hindi sila nakapasok eh. So, ito talaga, yung FaZe Clan, yung Bigetron, yun yung dalawang squad na sobrang notable na hindi nakapasok alongside Damwon Gaming at DC as well. So, para sa SEA, interesting eh, nung umpisa talaga, nung week 1, parang, SEA, saan na kayo? Asa na ang pop-off period? Pero nung super weekend, nag-step up talaga yung mga Infinity, Team Secret, yung 4 Rivals, doon sila pumalag, MS Chamburi rin, masasama na natin. Pero guys, mukhang lalapit na tayo sa ating labanan na naman. At sabi nga, diba dito ni Vince, Sanhok ang next. So kung nanood kayo ng week number 1, ano yun? Erangel, Miramar, pero again, balik tayo sa Sanhok at isipin natin para sa side ng Sanhok. yung mga SEA teams dapat feeling at home sila dito kasi Vince, tingnan mo, di ba, islands, grabe, architects, parang may temple, tapos may paradise resort, sarap tayo dyan sa Boracay real quick. Pero masasabi ko na lang, ang parang eto natin, dito sa araw na to, talaga bumabawi yung SEA side in terms of Sanhok. Like you mentioned yan, kanina, yung BTR, yung nanalo, alam ko talaga, na yung labanan rin kahapon, may nanalo rin sa Sanhok yung MS Chonburi. Nakakuha silang chicken dinner nung second map. So, kitang-kita yung bawi talaga ng SEA overall is being there. Kasi umpisa, MENA supremacy, pero dito talaga natin yung mga labanan na pwedeng mag-aggression, pwede lumapit sa mga kalaban, doon talaga pumapalag yung SEA. Pero matatanong ko sa'yo dito, Vince, ano yung pinakapansin mo last time na nag-Sanhok tayo dito sa araw na to? Kasi yung Bigetron nakuha na nila yung performance na hinahanap nila. Isip mo ba magagawa nila ulit yun? Or iba mong step up ngayon dito?
Probably, ako in-expect ko, there are teams na mag-step up since naka-play na sila last week. So, probably they're just, yung mga unang week, they can be forgiven since nakakapa pa sila They're just trying to adjust in this kind of gameplay because some of them, mas sanay sila to play in the regions. Tapos, this is somehow of an adjustment to them since they're playing on the global scale. So, pinapakiramdaman nila kung paano maglaro yung kalaban and probably by week number 2 siguro na warm up na yung mga fingers na tong mga to and they have a proper control of every situation given in this kind of map in any other map. So you know, it's a matter of survival talaga, Dax kasi you have to consider kung saan ka bababa and hindi lang basta yon. Kailangan manalig ka na kailangan pumabor yung bilog doon sa pwesto binabagsakan mo. And just like that, nagpakita na agad ang ating first circle.
Yeah, mong na ito nakakando top right to the southwest at kita natin around Calp Alpha talaga magiging circle pastuhan per tingnan natin the behavior muli na naman may kalaban dito FaZe just gonna be there on the other side at ang tanong sino kaya unang push dito FaZe Clan daw Tony K ito ko na ba ang okay dito subscribe all guys to PUBG Mobile Esports huwag natin kalimutan Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok lahat na nakachip nandito kayo nunod sa YouTube pero dapat na natin ngayon FaZe Clan face up Tony K daw gonna go down at behavior mukhang naghahabol hindi sila gaano sa scoreboard pero mukhang nasa kanila ang first blood dito, Vince. Umpisa pa lang behavior on their best behavior and get the first kill on the game.
Grabe yun, FaZe Clan, lagas na naman in the Sanhok map. Sana lang wag matuson samantalang itong si Berry, mga kaibigan. Ewan ko, si Birtu to o si Berry, no? So, nagtatago siya dito sa may pader. Nakikiramdam siya na nandito na ang D-Generation X. Ako, malupit din. Idol ko yan.
Ako, kumakoros shop ka dyan, Vince. Ano yan? Sino dito si Triple H? Sino dito si Shawn Michaels? Yun yung tanong. Diba?
Sino si X-Pac? Sino si Road Dogg? Yun yung gusto ko malaman 4-man squad ang ating ang DX dito. Pero FaZe Clan, I think they have to be wise on this and have to fall back. Since sabi mo nga, hindi maganda yung position nila sa ating leaderboards. They have to at least climb up. Kahit pa paano, they have to make their way into the top 8, top 6. Maging consistent lang sila doon. Mapatuloy nila every given weeks and then from there, yun, mag-try lang sila mag-attempt to get some height pa, 1 or 2 kills para lang hindi sila maging kulelat. Kasi ang nangyayari, they're very aggressive and then after that, minsan, hindi pa nga sila aggressive, nakikita lang agad sila tapos pinipilayan na sila. And FaZe, this is not a good start for them since it's 3 men up against the entire squads na kompleto pa.
Yung pinawalala pa nga minsan sila pahamak sa mga iba't ibang labanan. Pero Rico Infinity also gonna be losing a member real quick. Pero wag natin kalimutan guys every team gets to play 8 maps overall. May mga skip talaga dahil sa groupings nyo. And looking at the leaderboard right now, yung pagkadelikado talaga dito, yung Dead Eyes guys. Nahuli na nilang laban to. Nakalaro na sila ng 7 games. Itong last game nila. At nasa 17th place pa sila. Pero yung mga kapwa nila dito sa lower half, Down 1 Gaming, meron pang games. Cryptics, ganun rin. BC Swell, ganun rin. Behavior, yun nga, kahit 20th place, may laro pa rin. So talaga, kailangan big game dito para sa Dead Eyes. Pero ito na, big place for Marshall. Already finding King there. Nova, ano nagagawin mo? Kasi doon Cryptics nakabantay sa'yo. Aggression na naman, naghahanapan. At dito lang taga sa Sanhok, isipin mo, pupunta ka lang ng beach, magpi-picture-picture, tapos bigla ka na lang sinipaan ng buhangin sa bumukha mo. Pero ito na, BC Swell, malapitan na naman. Dead Eyes, don't gonna get too soon quickly here by Turo Love going on down. And big loss dito. Uy, Dead Eyes, open your eyes real quick naman. Nadubulag na lang ba kayo? Andyan yung BC Squad at si Turo Love. Siya talaga yung taga-clutch dito ng Dead Eyes pero wala na siya kaagad dito, Vince, sa last game nila. Naku.
Grabe, no? From Dead Eyes, from being dead. Grabe yung nangyari dito on that encounter. you can see the determination of BCS punishing every member because they're just investing on kills. Kita mo naman yan, tumatawid lang sa kalsada, nakahuli ka agad. Tapos sasampal lang tayo ng frying pan ng ganun-ganun pa lang. Pero BCS, they're not stopping because I think they know na hindi lang siya ang member na kailangan nilang patayin dito. They have to hunt for the other remaining members as well and ensure a squad wipe. Because I think all of these squads are really, really hungry to eliminate all the 4 members of the squad na makita nila. Tingnan mo naman to, samantalang yung Nova na si Order, no? May nakita siya papalapit. Anong order mo, sir? Eto, sir, malupit ang chicken dinner pero kakamustahin niya. Hello! Saan pupunta? You have to knock down or knock on the door first before you knock yourself down. Pero si Order na hindi tumitigil, napatanggal niya yung isa. And it's up to him to eliminate the remaining 2 members of CS. Nako po, mukhang babalik sila sa sinapupunan nila and of course, malupitan tong laban na to, Dax.
Uy, ayoko na. Sige, back off na ako dito sa drive-thru na to. Malala. Hindi ako binigyan ng oras. Binaril pa ako. Dumaan na lang ako, tapos binaril pa ako. Kakaiba talaga. Pero eto na yun eh. First pickoffs, ang pinaka-importante na nakikita natin dito sa Sanhok. Late na mapa, pag na-rotate ka, huli ka kagad. Especially kung ikaw taga-scout. Nako, bigla na lang sa compound gaming na yan, may nakatago lang sa nipahat. Sabi nila, bahay, kubo, kahit bunti. Pero kaysa yung mga tipong singkamas-kamatis, dala-dala dito, mga M4 at ready na mga QBZ. But there you have it. 2 na lang natitira dito sa Cryptics. And so, this is actually a pretty interesting sign. Na first circle pa lang, ganito na yung nakikita natin aggression from the teams. We haven't seen this too much from the Eastern Conference. Kahit no week number 1, dito sa week number 2, dito sa week 3, sige, gets you wanna go for the risk. And yes, this is the solar map. Kasi ilang beses tayo maglalaro ng Sanhok sa araw na to. Pero still, it's just interesting na ganito palang may gera na compared to like last week na tipong first 2 circles pa lang. Pwede ko pa tanong kayo kung sa araw nyo, kung ano na ginagawa nyo, bakit ang ganda ng suit nyo, at pwede pa papitan dyan. Pero ito, mukhang may laban na talaga. Pero ako, impressed talaga ako. First time ko kasama si Vince. Tapos, first impression, kinilig na ako. Grabe, naka-suit and tie. Formal na formal.
Ganun talaga pag hibigatin yung mga kasama ko. Biruin mo, kanina kasama ko si Beck. Ngayon, kasama ko naman yung the one and only Dax, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be prepared for, alam mo yung mga loadies ko to eh. Gusto ko makasama yung mga loadies ko.
May hindi prepared real quick.
Ito kabahan eh. Yung DX, ito na. Triple H and Shawn Michaels binulgas ni MR5. Nako po, kailangan mo ng MX3 para hindi ka kabahan, tol. And now he will be taken down just like that. 2 members ng DX lang ang pumatay sa'yo. Pero si Bamboo Manyalak, on the other hand, nakipagbakbakan kay Freak. At yung Freak show natin dito, tumatama ang tira sa kanya. And he will be taken down habang may taksulok. At siya ang nasa tuktok. Tapos ang storya mo, kaibigan ko.
Oh, grabe, singers talaga. Pero tama ka naman, Tong Chabang, nasa tuktok tagal ng hill na to. At si Bamboo, grabe, mapapahaleluya ka na lang sa shots na dyan. Malapitan lang, huli na kagad ng Tong Chabang. Hit or miss talaga place na nila dito. Minsan, unang gera pa lang, okay na. Pero pag papasok sila circle, nako, pag hindi sila handa, wala na rin. Pero ano kaya yung magiging circle natin dito? Kasi kita natin talaga, northwest side of the map yung sakop with Calp Alpha. Pero that's the smallest island here sa Sanhok eh. So, baka naman, may water gameplay na naman, may mga palaka, pero ito na, Dam1 Gaming, nako, ang ating mga opa dyan, going for the shots, and they do get to confirm onto 1, first kill na para sa Dam1 Gaming, at kita talaga natin dito, first time may bungi, na ganito karami, umpisa pa lang, Nova, -1, Cryptics, -2, ito rin, NGX, BTR, Reconfinity, Dead Eyes, -1, at FaZe, -2, ganun karaming squads, yung may kulang na kagad, umpisa pa lang, hindi natin to gaano nakikita, pero I guess kahit dito sa Sanhok talaga, ganito ang mga galawan, pero ang tanong ko si Vince, isip mo ba na magiging tubig circle na naman makikita natin? Kasi parang kanina puro mga action star eh. Diba parang pasok lang, langoy-langoy at tiwala lang. Pero kung may buggy lang talaga doon, nako.
Totoo. Actually, I was expecting for the buggy kanina. Kaso ang mga nilulubog nila sa tubig is yung mga sports car na mamahalin. No?
Tinatago nila sa customs. Kaya pala. Yung pala yung na-confiscate nung isang araw.
BBB daw eh.
Kaya pala. Pero alam mo yung nakita ko yung last week eh, yung kwento mo. Yung DRS, yung The Real Soldiers, naging The Real Swimmer sila eh. Tapos, pinarking nga yung buggy doon sa loob na may bumabaril na kaupo lang. Isipin mo, isa-strap mo, nag-seatbelt ka lang, pwede ka na bumaril sa tubig. True. Kakaiba talaga. Ang gandang logic eh.
Doon ako nagulat. Actually, I've seen that before and sabi ko, is it possible? Yes, it is. Talagang konting hinga lang, upo ulit dun sa may buggy and then babarel. And then of course, after the tago, hindi nila makita kung nasan yung kalaban. And then that is a very clever strategy na I think hindi pa yata inaayos at wala yata balak ayusin yung PUBG. Hindi yata balak ayusin ng PUBG yun, no? Pero that will like spice things up kasi you have to invest on buggies lalo na pag nasa tubig yung yung zone. So that is a wise strat, no? Kung may buggy ka lamang ka, pero yung mga ganitong sports car, yan, di mo. Yan naman, kakulay pa ng Galaxy yung sasakyan na dito, maangas.
Galaxy brain, no? Galaxy colors.
Yes.
Kaya ang tanong, nice. Ikaw, pag may sports car ka, syempre alam ko may lima ka. Ano yung mga kulay ng mga limang sports car mo?
Natanong mo ako ng kulay?
Probably
gusto ko kulay pink.
Oh! Grabe.
Lalaki yun, tayo, men.
Tunay na lalaki lang.
Lalaki pink ang gustong kulay.
Pare. Totoo tayo natin. Tama yun. Ganito kalalim boses ko. Enigma Galaxy. Driving. Isipin mo, mag-drive ka lang sa Boracay, tas ganyan kotse mo. Flex? What the flex? What the flex?
Gawin mo, no, sports car, tas bibisita ka sa mga huts, no? Hahanap ka lang ng magandang loots. Mangre-raid ka lang, manggugulo ka lang. Pero ito maganda. Medyo malapit, ay wala na, nilipat na ni Direk, pero medyo malapit na nila yung GD Kids dun sa pwesto ng, I think, Liga o NV, ng Nova. Pero I'm seeing some rotation here, no? Coming from Nova, any moment soon, baka magkakitaan yung dalawa. Pero Bigetron na ating mainit-init kanina nung game number 1, and that is a Sanhok map. Feeling ko hindi pa nawawala sa kanila yung pakiramdam ng warmth nung ating Sanhok map. Pero ang nawala lang sa Bigetron is yung isang player nila agad-agad. So wag lang sila matuson, medyo maganda ang contest nila dito. But yung secret, no? Yung secret on the other hand, medyo hindi na sikreto yung lugar nila since wala pa namang casualty. Pero what do you think about Secret, no? Based on the rankings nila from the previous week, what can you say about them?
Oh, Team Secret is honestly improving every single day. Pinakapansin talaga natin yung mga parang pastuhan nila sa umpisa. May pagka Team Secret talaga na huwag mo sabihin sa iba. Pero tayo mag-uusap. Kasi yung pinaka-usual ng Team Secret, kung nakikita sila sa camera, kung nakikita sila ng direct, dun sila medyo lugi sa umpisa pa lang. Kasi dun, meaning lang nun, malapit sila mga gera, malapit sila sa hotspots. At yung pinaka-ginagawa ng Team Secret, yung systematic sila nag-pick apart. I see it especially pag nag-Erangel tayo. North, east side of the map. Stalber pa. Sino nag-drop ng Team Secret lang? Naka-separate pa sila. It just goes to show na gusto nila sila yung nakaka-chancing. Sila yung papasok ng circle, kukuha ng control, na mag-edge gameplay for quite a while. And then dun sila mag-pop off. At yung pinaka talaga nakikita natin sa side ng Team Secret pag may gera, ang ganda ng decision making nila. Pero it wasn't the best. Nung unang week there were so many games na natutusun sila. Pero overall, and bit by bit, nakikita rin natin Team Secret improving again and again and again. I have to say though, naka-chicken din na sila. First game nila pagpasok dito sa week na to, kung tama pagkaalala ko kahapon. Pero pa naman silang games third place pa nga sila. And it just goes to show na hinahanap na yung mga consistency na to na para talaga sa Super Weekend. Handang-handa sila. Pero to, Stalwart, handa na rin makipaglaban si Aksyon though. 10k damage milestone. Kakagba, bigyan ng medal. Pero ang tanong, sino goal niya? Reject no, nandyan lang, Sara 11, Sara all. Pero kita natin, si Duel nakatalog lang sa hot, and Stalwart for now, I think bootcamp ang pwestuhan talaga na, at kitang-kita natin na handang-handa sila magstay ng doon hanggang kailangan nila gumalaw.
Ay, nako po, kailangan nila mapakiramdaman dito. Pero yung DE, they managed to punish one member of BTR, knock it down. Pero kapag ito hindi pa nila nabuhay, magiging 2 members na lang ang BTR dito. They need to be careful on this. And mga kaibigan, mukhang kinokontrol pa nga yata ng DE ang kanilang area. Hindi nila hinahayaan na maghari ang Bigetron dito. But of course, tingnan natin yung mga teams na nasa labas. Pero mo, Enigma Galaxy, medyo confident pa sila outside the zone since hindi pa daw masakit. Wala pa sila mga sasakyan. And nasa may tambang na sila na napakalayo. Although yes, maliit yung mapa ng Sanhok, pero napakalayo pa rin nila on the safe zone. I think that is the second safe zone. And BTR here, on the other hand, is just trying to scout for some potential targets in that area. At yung Coach Jabao, si Babo mga kaibigan, kumakanta na, anong balita sa radyo at TV.
Big fan ka talaga ng Tong Jumbo Okay to. Ayan si Jimmy. Pero kanina, yung Nigma, tambay sa tambang, pero to, goodbye kay Jimmy real quick. Tong Jumbo, tumatambay rin. And another instance na, dito sa Sanhok, ito yung pwedeng gawin ng mga teams Tambay lang sa may outside na circuit, tambay lang doon sa mga compound, at biglaan lang may dadaan pa lang, huli ka na kagad. Sinasabi ko nga sa marami, dito sa Sanhok, pag nag-vehicle ka, ikaw ang lagot. Ang ingay-ingay ang liit kita, Ma'am Pap. Tapos biglang babarilin ka pa ng malapitan, it's just easier to hit those shots from that close range compare mo sa ibang mga maps. Pero mga stalwart na baka i-contest na dito na malapitan ng GD Gits. At ang tanong, sino magkakakitaan dito sa mga warehouse? Pika daw, looking to go for the call screen. In the meantime, ready for the flank. At talaga, sa shot callers to Pika, ano magiging plano nyo dito para sa stalwart? GD Gits naghahanda, mag-drive on the way. First Pika driving, the real soldiers. At sabi nga, di ba, ba't ka pa mag-drive ng sports car dito sa Sanhok? Mamamatay ka lang. Recon Infinity getting on the board, and that's another -1 dito sa game na to per stalwart. Tatakbo muna dyan, GD Gits nandyan na nakapwesto. At isang trouble kaya dito kay sa Tar, konting nade lang para sa action na to. Pero hindi, sabi ng STE, back muna tayo guys. Di pa tayo handa sa labanan na to.
Yeah, they need to at least bounce back. Pero ito na, ang secret, ang kanilang identity exposed na. Hinahanap nila isang member ng Nobat. Kao po, kami kumakatok sa inyo mga pintuan at kami magki-clearing operation lang. Moy Paraboy has been taken care of ng ating team Secret. At ladies and gentlemen, order na kanina medyo matapang is napapatras na lang sa tarima ng Team Secret dahil ito na ang caravan nila. They are now switching positions since hindi sila kontento sa kanilang posisyon, pero may nakita silang isa and they're firing shots. Nako po, lalabas sila ng zone just to at least contest with this.
Kawawa daw. Kinawawa lang si Paraboy doon at nagiging sad si Beck. Uy! Nahuli tong jump attack! Kaya nga pangalan niya attacker, siya'y taga-atake at biglang mapapaheart attack lang dito Team Secret at iniwala lang si iShot. See you next time, good sir. Jumper daw, pasok muna dito, malapit lang sa ilog at ang tanong, Team Secret makakatakas ba per pizza din na BCS versus Behavior at Team Secret, unang may eliminate dito. Pusun na naman, yun talaga ang problema ng Team Secret. Minsan hot na hot, minsan cold na cold, parang yellow lang na walang mapapala dito sa map na to kasi tutunaw lang sila sa init ng Sanhok. Pero Team Behavior, pangalan mo Lamborghini, so syempre ikaw una dito. Direto Justice, looking to dispense justice with the nade real quick. Ang tanong, sino matatamaan niya? There we go, Behavior on the other side, nade muna dyan at malapitan na naman ang labanan. BCS though, mukhang malayo pa ang isa, konting covering fire. Frankie gonna be the same case there for Behavior. So 3v3 sa compound mismo. Lamborghini though going on the left hand side at may nakatago lang. Sabi niya, uy, wag muna DND, wag muna po kayo pumasok ng housekeeping. Pero ito na, hold up ito, pasok na lang kagad, raid na kagad ang SWAT na to. And Behavior gonna go for it, 1-for-1 trade though. Nasa sahig na ang isa sa each members, but there you have it, advantage na being taken here by the side of Behavior. At ang tanong, makiklean up pa nila si Skylar lang, nakatalo yung lapit, pero ayan na mga dinown ni Rabbit. Pero rin ang mananknock on down. Skylar right now wants to go for the save, pero yung Behavior dumidikit pa rin. Konting reset muna dito tayo, Vince.
Frankie. Nako, mukhang manlilimas dito ang members ng DX, mga kaibigan. This is not looking good for this team since ang dami ng pulado on their side at mukhang granada ang isasagot ni Duke. Hindi tatama, pero eto na ang Tigalines. Lahat is knocked down, so it's easy for him to do a sweep, ladies and gentlemen. They're making sure na kahit si Skylar hindi mabubuhay dito, pero si CR Tomato, naku po, mapapasihar siya sa kaba dahil ito maganda. May third party pa napunta, pero yung buggy ng GD Gates mukhang ini-invest na nila sa may tubig because they're anticipating na yung zone is inside this water area. STE knows this and they're just trying to fire some shot. Hindi naman sila ganun ka-nervyoso since maaga pa ang log B, no? So mahaba pa ang oras para mangisda. At hindi na tinatatanan ng GD Gates dito. Masyadong malikot dahil they're trying to basically swim their way to victory.
Just keep swimming. Uy, may nalunod! Divebot! Daldala ka kasi ng floaty. Ano ba yan? Yung inflatable sana. Di siya marunong lumangoy, pre. Naku.
Walang salbabida.
kahit yung ano lang, yung rubber ducky na iniikot mo sa sarili mo, yung sana yun na lang. Pero wala. Goodbye sa'yo. And nilikado na naman mga teams natin. Interesting enough though, Behavior, naka 7 kills na sila pero mukhang bulado at may mamatay pa nga dyan as the circle will consume Doc there. DRS though, in the meantime, Mafia sa umaga, Ninja sa gabi. At siya yung mga aasim na dito, naghahanap kung sino mapapatay niya kasi Tong Jabaw, ready for the confirm. Ito na po ang iyong order, nakahain na dyan. Reggie though, in the meantime, seeing one from the side of DRS. The buggy tried to drive on the way, pero palapit at Reject. Sabi na tama na to, ayaw namin kayo lumapit dito. Reject trying to get in position, there we go with the down and out and they're looking for the cleanup. Per DRS, hinuhuli rin dito ang Tong Jabaw. Mafia Ninja with the cleanup, pero si Reggie, baka makita niya si Mafia Ninja. Isipin mo, pangalan niya Mafia Ninja, pero ikaw yung Japanese team. At sabi ni Reggie, insulto lang yan, duelo mga kapatay. And DRS, the real soldiers are gonna be denied of their lives. 14 na lang natitira dito. At ang circle, mukhang nandito lang sa eastern side ng Calf Alpha on the land. And Nova's gonna be gone as well.
Grabe, ang dami ng teams na nagpapaalam in this circle, no? Ang dami hindi umabot at marami ring mga teams na pinarusahan na magkabilang teams as the stone or the circle compress or shrinks, mga kaibigan, no? Any moment soon, it will be a chaos. It will be a party in the middle of the circle. And I think, medyo maganda yung invested ng GG Kids dito since nag-invest na sa water and mukhang papanig pa. And of course, itong si Juni Boy, mga kaibigan, has the high ground control. He wanted to punish every members na makita niya dito. And Tong Jiangbao na si Lons 9Z, mga kaibigan. So, alam niya kung nasaan to at hindi niya tinatatanan. Magpakita ka sa aking mata. Medyo galit si Juni, no? So, alam mo yun, parang yes, he has the high ground advantage, pero natatakpan ng mga puno. Pero ang nangyayari, nalalaman ng mga nasa baba kung nasaan siya. Pero action here, ma-action na parang action star, hindi tumatantan. Pero si Frogboy, mga kaibigan, showing who's the Frogboy here in this tournament. Samantalang si Action gusto kumatok sa pinto nitong ating hot na kabitbahay niya. Naku po ang STE dito, hindi need to move forward as the zone moves towards the side or towards the middle. Kailangan na magkita-kita ng mga to at magkaroon ng grand eyeball.
Oh no, Beto, Bigetron na boy pat. Hindi kitang-kita, bawi ang galawan nila dito. Nick Galaxy daw, still gonna be alive. Nawala na si Lord, so wala na tayong pwede tingnan. Pero yan, reject daw in the meantime. Mukhang isa pa matatanggal sa R11, gonna be falling. But Cryptics eliminated. Zatar also eaten up by the play zone. At GD Kids, mawawala na rin. Marami na dadamay dito sa circle defense kasi ang rami tumatambay sa labas kanina. Yun tuloy kayo pa ang na-edge. Yun tuloy kayo pa yung natatambayan. And here we go, top right now, try to stay on top. But reject now gonna get eliminated as well. So labanan dito ng Stalwart versus Dead Eyes. At sabi nga, Dead Eyes, diba kailangan nila pumawi dito sa game na to para lang. Oh, yung kotse! Bigla na lang nag-drifting! Tokyo Drift dito sa Sanhok, nakakaiba. Ayan na, tumikit pa nga, pero Stalwart ang tanong, mga katakas pa na, Juni, ano nakita mo dyan? Wala pa rin, meron pa't mulot, tas ikaw pa nahuli ng Stalwart. Anong high ground pa nalalaman mo dyan, Juni boy? Bata ka pa. Stalwart, handang-handa. Pero si Forrest, no, isipin mo, pangalan mo Forrest, pero wala ka dun sa gubat, nandito ka sa taas ng mountain. Wala kang advantage dito, Forrest, pero Loxy with the shots, ang nag-asim dito ang Bigetron Red Aliens, going for more of the kills. STE in the meantime try to run on in, pero hindi nila alam. Andyan yung Bigetron, na-down muna si Ryzen, but there you go, Tong Jiangbao gonna be gone, 7 teams na lang. At even though yung Dam 1 Gaming, sige nga, di na makuha yung patay, pero ito na, libre para kay Forrest. Speaking of the devil himself, pantay sarado, at ito na ang time ng Dam 1 makakuha ng points here, Beans.
DWG just utilizing their high ground advantage here. Lahat na pumapasok sa zone, talagang minamatahan nila and they are not stopping here. Hindi nila binibitawan yung high ground control na meron sila dito. Samantalang yung iba, nagpapakasarap na lang, nagpapaka-inject na lang ng kanilang mga baong medkit para tumagal. Kahit paano sa ating game at sabay barrel, okay na ako, ako isa, pwede na ako mamatay. Isa pang injection toll, isa pang vaccine. Naku po, ilang dose ang kailangan mo para mabuhay.
Booster shot.
Hindi tinatantanan at face clan na overdose na sa vaccine.
Oh, wawa naman. Lahat na lang AstraZeneca, Pfizer, lahat na lang Moderna, damay, pero Dam 1, nako, alam mo, you can't spell Dam 1 without the 1. So winning na talaga dito ang Dam 1 Gaming. Mountain Men, Mountain Mama, Country Roads taking them home. At Ralph, hindi mo na kailangan ng beds, nagsasayang ka pa ng oras. Tapusin na natin to. Wala kang kasama dito, wala ng ibang squad, Dam 1 na natitira. At kita natin, the Dam 1 Cinematic Universe, sila ang papalag dito sa Sanhok. Ralph, tama na! Uy!
Tama na,
tapos na. Tapos na.
Naku po, sumasayaw na lang, wala nang choice.
Tapos na.
Dance of death para sa ating Nigma Galaxy taking the second place. And DWG, meron akong kwento, sabi ni Juni Boy, na sila daw ang makakakuha ng chicken dinner natin ngayong third game.
Ay nako, Dam 1 Gaming, tamang call lang para umasenso dun sa taas. And there you have it, si Juni at si Forrest, 3 kills each. And even though para sa Dam 1, they couldn't find all the takedowns talaga kasi dun sa vision, pag lumamig na yung circle talaga, Vince, dun na talaga delikado yung mga iba't ibang teams kasi sino nakabantay, sino nakapwesto. Yung Dam 1 Gaming lang, nandun lang palagi sa itaas. At kita natin sa highlights na to, na yung labanan, iba't ibang sides of the map umpisa pa lang, gera na. At isipin mo, paano ba nanalo yung pinaka-chicken dinner sa atin? natin dahil sa pwestuhan. Because ano ba nangyayari dito? Kill point ng kill point, hunting ng hunting, lahat na lang ng teams. Kung hindi sila yung taga-tambay, sila yung mag-scout on around. At kita natin gaano kadelikado mag-vehicle dito sa Sanhok. Sige, makakagalaw ka na mabilis. Pero at the same time, kung may nakabantay na sa bahay kubo na kahit munting-munti lang sa pwesto na yan, huli ka pa rin. At iniisip natin, okay, baka maging quarter circuit to, baka nga maging sa main compound. So hindi, mountain lang ang malakas. At pag may high ground ka lang dito sa Sanhok, minsan ang hirap kasi pumesto sa likod, ang hirap makaikot, ang hirap makahanap ng angulo. And one thing you do in Sanhok is mag-third party ka habang ikaw kinakain ng blue zone. Pero hindi natin nakikita yun at all. Walang nakaikot sa Dam 1. At alam natin, Dam 1 Gaming with the win. Perfect performance for the past 2. At dahil nag-suit ka, ako ay napasuit na rin dito, Vince. Pero grabe, Dam 1 suits them with the victory.
Intense nga yun, kaibigan. Pero of course, with flagship performance and immersive 120Hz display and hyper-touch technology made specifically for gamers, the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. And of course, napakabilis ng speeds natin. Grabe yun, Dax! Talagang inject their way to victory para makaangat. And of course, the match rankings. Nakita mo naman, sobrang bilis ng ating screen time dito.
Hindi nga pinakita yung 1 to 8 Biglang skinip lang. Okay, straight 9 to 16. Sino pinakulelat? Secret TRSGD gets a little fortunate there. At ito na, ang speedrun! Action! MVP! Oo nga, Action, pangalan pa lang, alam mo na si Action po Junior to, ng ibang region talaga taga MENA, but there you go, 8 kills, 1,268 damage, at wala lang ka head-to-head. Ito na ang active Rockies Infinity, 105 points for installer time with second 2, Chicken there 72, pero syempre, yung makita natin mamaya, yung Dam 1 Gaming sila babawit, number 3 daw, Secret 60, DRS 54, GD gets 50, TGB 46, 4 Rivals 43, Naval Galaxy still staying there, 42, Members Junburi naka 41, 62837 para sa ating top 10. Kala ko kailangan i-speedrun yun kasi hindi ko na alam kung kailan tayo papalit. Pero Vince, eto na ang ating moment of truth. Nasa na ang Dam 1 Gaming? Nasa 16th place pa. Okay. Parang hindi updated na, boss.
Napakabilis ng ating director ngayon. Gustong gusto ko yan. NBTTR Face RC R8P pero mas mabilis pa rin siya kaysa sa akin. Nabanggitin yon. Pero ano pinakamabilis, guys? Mag-subscribe kayo sa PUBG Mobile Esports and of course, lahat ng mga pages ng PUBG Mobile Esports i-subscribe nyo na from Facebook, Instagram, and whatever it is, mga kaibigan. At eto na ang fan favorite vote, mga kaibigan. We have a treasure box in the Esports Center. What you need to do is watch the PMGC on YouTube or in-game Sports Center. Get the PMGC token and redeem it in PMGC permanent items in the PUBG Mobile Esports Center. Plus, there will be 2 more treasure boxes coming up to the PMGC. You can find more information at in-game Sports Center. Para makakuha ano yun?
Ano yung taga-auction? Yung mga nagbenta sa mga auction. Pero ano kayo, yung taga sa mga sabong gano'n, yung mga karera. Ito na po ang ating fan at parachute at aking jersey. Pero ito na, guys, nakita natin sino ang mga chicken dinner today. Match number 1 BTR, match number 2 Stalwart at match number 3 para sa Dam 1 Gaming. Ako si Dax, kasama ko si Vince. Public tayo mamaya para sa Erangel. Kita-kits na lang sa Erangel mamaya.
I see much more. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama. And I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration. And the first steps. I am the 1+9.
Muling nagbabalik ang PUBG Mobile Global Championship. Galit na galit, gustong manakit. And ako pa rin po. Nagbabalik ang Bekbek. And syempre, ang ating Dax na galit din. No?
Nako, nakakatakot yun kung galit na galit yun, boss. Parang puputok na yung ugat natin dahil sa bilis na nakikita nating mga laro at mga slides ngayon. PMGC, Gun Fast, Gun Wild, Gun Speed Run. At ngayon, sunod kayo sa ating Filipino broadcast. Pero ito na tayo, Beck. Last 2 maps. At mag-goodbye na tayo sa Group A. At titingnan na natin Group B, Group C, Group D, at Group E. Pero kita talaga natin kanina, maybe pagka head-to-head nung sa kanina mapa. So, pag-usapan natin sa Rabis versus Aksyon. 654 damage para kay Rabis, 518 damage para kay Aksyon. At parehong squad. Sila yung tipong lumusap talaga sa labanan. Nakakuha ng pitas, Rabis especially versus that matchup inside that tipahat. Pero kita natin dito, updated rankings na rin. At ang pinaka-interesting na kailangan natin pansinin, Dam1 Gaming from the bottom to the top. Naka-second place kanina sila bago mag-Sanhok. Dito naman, number 8 na sila with 50 points. Gotta say though, may 105 pa rin in the Infinite. Itong Stalwart with 89, C15 Shiget 61, Nigma Galaxy with 56, DRS with 55, Tong Jaba, GD is parehong 51 dyan. Tapos nga, Dam1, 4 Rios 43, MS Ramburid 41. Pero ang tanong dito, Vic, sino ang asing nasa bottom 10?
And yun na nga sa ating BTR who placed 11 with 41 points. Rico Infinity placing 12 with 40 points. And we have the 6-8 placing 13 with 37 points. FaZe placing 14. Reject placing 15. Nova Esports placing 16. Dead Eyes placing 17. And we have Behavior placing 18. Cryptics placing 19. And BC as well placing 20. And this is the question. This is the question that we want to really emphasize. BC Swell. Ano na kaibigan?
Hindi na umabot ka last time. Pero eto, may bad news ako sa'yo, Beck. Kasi magaling ako mag-math real quick. Yung Dead Eyes, di ba 34 points lang?
Yes.
Problema, nalaro na nila lahat ng maps nila today. So sila ang unang eliminated. Kaya pa ng Behavior Mabel, kaya pa ng Cryptics, at kaya pa ng PCs as well. Pero Dead Eyes, sayang talaga kasi last week, yung Super Weekend, napanood natin, diba may mga moments na nag-pop off, moments na sila pa nananalo. And this goes to show, ganito ka-competitive dito sa Eastern Conference. For PMGC, coming back at you sa Erangel. Alam naman natin na ngayon though, we're gonna be getting at least one new team. At minimum, kapag pasok natin sa Super Weekend. So bawi talaga next week na lang para sa Dead Eyes. Pero Erangel nga ang gameplay. At ang tanong ko si Beck, bakit nung nawala ako, kakaiba yung circle nung tayo magkasama last week? Parang okay, Putsinki Wars, Rosok, Cool Condos, okay lang, Farm. Ano yung nakita ko kanina? Bakit nag-switch na? What happened to the circle?
Actually, nung hindi talaga kita nakasama mag-cast, nag-iba talaga ang circle. And hindi ko alam kung talagang ganun ba talaga yun. But let's see this time, no? Baka naman in favor ulit sa'yo, Dax, yung ating lobby. But it will really depend. It will really depend kung saan yung ating playing path dito. And sino kaya dito magkakaroon ng mga early engagement, sino kaya magkakaroon ng mga hard engagements as well, and who will be able to get that winner chicken dinner, that kills. Kasi pansin mo, no, Stalwart Esports na sa ating last match yesterday and today sa match ng Erangel, no, kahit yung zone natin is nasa area ng Ferry Pier or actually the outskirts of Ferry Pier, they got that winner chicken dinner. Now the thing is, paano kaya ma-execute kayo once again ng Stalwart Esports ito if once yung ating circle is nasa area ng Ferry Pier and at the same time sa area ng outskirts of Pachinki. So that's what I'm curious about. Kung the same performance kaya ang ibibigay ng Stalwart on the previous game natin sa map ng Erangel. And actually, the thing we say, yung Deadly Eyes natin na hindi na nakapasok, na sabi mong hindi maglalaro, the good thing about them from the Super Weekend is maganda yung investment ng points nila. And kahit hindi sila maglaro, maybe on the third week, they should be able to play the finals. para sila ay makapasok sa ating league finals na talagang magiging susi nila patungo sa ating grand finals natin as well. Now, we will see kung sino kaya sa ating mga 16 teams dito sa map ng Erangel ang mananalo. But syempre, before that, we would like to thank our sponsors, the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, with the flagship performance and immersive 120Hz display and hyper-touch technology made specifically for gamers. The OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Kung ang kalaban mo is lag and render sa dulo ng circle, mukhang ito na ang pinaka-perfect phone para sa'yo. The OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro. And talagang masasabi ko, no, nung nandito si Vinci, sabi ko talaga, hashtag, baka naman OnePlus 9. No? Naandito si Dax, naandito si Vinci, naandito si Direk, and some talented casters as well. Baka naman OnePlus 9, diba?
Lahat except si Ray. Lahat.
Ay, grabe naman. Mayaman na ang rich girl.
Talaga. Isipin mo, everyday, all day, may ginagawa. Ganun talaga ang ating Ray natin. So, baka naman, OnePlus, everyone. Except Ray.
Diba?
Thank you. OnePlus 9.
Oh my gosh.
Huwag mo sumbong ha. Okay guys, huwag susumbong. Kahit pinagtitipan ko siya habang nag-iintay tayo sa game na to. Pero bago sa lahat wala na rin ang Tongja Bao, ang Nova Esports at Liga Galaxy sa mga laro. Hindi naman meaning na eliminate na sila. Yung Dead Eyes lang talaga, yung mathematically di na makahabol kasi wala na sa mga laro. Pero in terms of the teams that are gone right now, tinitingnan ko yung standings dito, Bek. Liga Galaxy in 4th, Tongja Bao in 6th, and Nova Esports is actually in 16th. So baka, Bek, ang ating heartbreaking situation, ito talaga yung parang abangan sa K-drama kasi baka wala si Paraboy sa weekend natin, boss.
Oh my God!
Okay lang, Bek. Okay lang. It's okay.
Hindi ko na-realize yun. But, alam mo, nung naglaro naman sila ng Super Weekend, maganda naman, kahit hindi maganda yung performance nila on that 14 matches, yung Nova Esports. But man, the points that they invested on that Super Weekend is actually really good enough. And tingnan natin kung tatapatan kaya nila ang mga teams dito. Yung kasi ang hahabol dito is yung mga teams natin, yung apat natin na teams. BC Swell, The FaZe, BTR, and diba? Yung apat na teams hindi nakapasok ng Super Weekend. So kailangan nila tapatan yung Nova Esports natin, yung the way that they invest on the Super Weekend. And let's see, no, malay mo. Hindi mangyari yun.
We'll see. Pero tama ka naman, Bek, kasi 77 points rin yung Nova last time. So, ang tanong, may makakahabol ba sa 36 dito na Nova? So, nitin ko nga, Dead Eyes hindi sila makakapalag, so out na sila. Pero Behavior 10 points away, Cryptics 11 points away, BC Swell 17 points away. So, may possibility talaga. They have that one good game as we get into Erangel. Sila talaga mga babatayan natin dito, Bek, kasi ang buhay ng Nova ay nasa air na lang talaga. Pero speaking of the air, we go yet again. Kameshki Stalber side ang ating umpisa sa flight path at mag-end just outside Primors as well as SMB Island. So, unang isip pa lang, Team Secret. Asa na yung drop nyo? Ayan na, nauna na yung Team Secret. No surprises there. Alam natin, Kameshki, Stalber, tapos isa sa north side, isa sa east side, may tatambay, maghahanap sila ng vehicles. I don't think anyone's really gonna adjust except kung ikaw ay taga North Georgia Paul dito. Baka mapasa Georgia Paul ka pa or somewhere on the ruin side. But then again, sa Verney, shooting range usually for DD Gids at ang ating south side of the map, ang favorite mo, SMB Island, Felix. Alam natin, dalawang squad ang pupunta dyan at pareho silang bigatin, The Infinity at ang Stalwart Esports. Ito na ang ating fourth map at ang huling Erangel natin for this day.
And the fact also na on the previous match, nagsabay-sabay yung BC Swell and nagsimtag yung Tongjang Bao sa area ng Susunod military base. We will see. Baka magkaroon tayo ng early action here.
Uy! Ayun na! Early action! Hinihingi mo! Uy! Ikot-ikot lang! Oh no!
Uy, grabe! Parang napapakat na ni Sarah Heronimo dito. Ikot lang.
Mafia Ninja! Oh, ito na po kayo. Ito na, Pinoy Ninja Warrior. Ano pala, SCA Ninja Warrior. Ano ba sa DRS? Nakalimutan ka na real quick. Ay, nako. DRS, the real soldiers. Taga-ilag, ano pala, Nepal Ninja Warrior. Ang mga taga-DRS dyan. Pero Rico Infinity gonna be trying to get again to the north-hand side kung saan sila nakapwesto. Pero, nag-give up ka? Alam mo, wala siyang ka-vehicle, wala siyang kabaril-baril. Ba't mo siya iniwan? Sige na, huliin mo siya. Zasi! Why? Zasi!
Why?
Zasi, bakit?
Alam mo, that was his chance to eliminate yung kaibigan natin.
Si Mafia
At hindi
Ninja,
pa siya nag-commit.
Tunay na ninja talaga kung hindi ka mapapatay sa umpisa ng kotse,
Ang bilis tumuko, kaibigan. Hindi ko jojowain to. Mabilis sumuko.
Mahirap yun.
Mahirap
yun yung tipong nag-away lang kayo, give up na kagad sa'yo. Sakit yun.
Wag ganun, wag ganun. Ipaglaban mo! Ipaglaban mo, anak! Ako bahala!
Opo, itay. Matuto po ako sa'yo.
Ganda tayo. Alam mo, nababaliw na ako dito sa
Good morning.
Bilis kasi.
Ay na pala, good evening. Wala isipin mo, speedrun, 9 o'clock pa lang, second to the last game na tayo. Ako, approve ako. Thank you, PMGC. Shoutout sa inyo, PMGC. Okay, itong araw na to, tuloy-tuloy lang. Ang bilis.
I love you.
Mahal kita. My dedication to Paraboy. Pero dedication namin to sa inyo, guys. PUBG Mobile Esports, subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at YouTube. Syempre, saan kayo nanonood? Ay, favorite place ko dyan, school. Cool Bukol, Damwon Gaming daw. At eto, Beck, Damwon Gaming. This is a renaissance from them. Fancy word for a fancy term. Meaning lang nun, malupit sila kasi last game nito, chicken dinner. Before that, second place. At kita talaga natin for Damwon Gaming, this is their chance to make it to the Super Weekend. Di sila umabot. Isa sa linilista mo kanina. Pero parang more or less secured na sila dito unless they fall on a par. Pero Stalwart, of course, nasa Nova. At palagi, may neighbors dito. MSC at DRS. Always na yung yasnaya, nagkakakitaan. Pero talagang may may understanding. San yung north side para sa MSC, south side para sa DRS. At pag tumawid ka ng line na to, dun ka lang papatayin.
But yun na nga, with our two teams here sa area lang ng Yasnaya, Poliana, I'm not really sure na talagang nire-respeto nila each other. Siguro, mamaya na tayo maglaban-laban. No? Kalma lang tayo dyan, kaibigan. Mag-loot-loot muna kayo. Sarap muna tayo ng loot. And then later, let's fight. But syempre, medyo magkalapit lang dito ang ating The Real Soldiers and at the same time, behavior natin na si Lamborghini. But alam mo, with the strike here of Lamborghini, he could potentially take out here yung kaibigan natin from the DRS with using that Mini 14 and at the same time that M4. But syempre, hindi siya nag-commit. He wants to make sure na mamaya na. But at least he knew na meron person or merong tao around the area. And here we are, my favorite place, the Susunod military base, and andito yung Infinity natin. And hindi sumabay dito yung mga BC swell natin. Siguro natakot na sila. No? Ay, kit naman yan. Kit naman. May ganyan din ako. May ilalabas ko rin yung akin, no?
Wow, hindi na nakikita ko, Pek. Ano ka ba? Rinig lang ano nag-uusapan natin. Pero tama ka naman. SMB, no contest there. Happy looting lang sa mill base. Pero habang nangyari to, Cryptics nga, driving muna. At itong favorite part natin ng Erangel, driving round town, kita-kita na lang sa ibang lugar dyan. Ganit lang yun, kakanta. Uy! Parang, gusto ko sabihin kung ano yan, pero bawal eh. Ano siya?
Yeah.
Mushroom!
No, it's a secret.
Team secret.
It's a secret. Sabi nga ng team secret. It's a secret.
Tama. Ito Damon do, mga opa natin nag-driving.
Ay lang ang nakakita nun, no?
Wala na, hindi na natin. Bahala na kayo, guys. Ano inisip nyo? Bahala na. Pero yun nga, di ba? Matingnan natin kung may mga galit dito. Ako si Dax, by the way. Kasama ko si Beck. Pero ito tayo, Tony. Di pala. Pangalan ko ay Ray. At pangalan rin ni Beck ay Ray. Pag may gusto ko ay Sisi, Ray ang pangalan namin. Ray. Pero hindi.
Ay nako. Ano to? Baka ba sabihin nila? Tawa naman to. Hindi kasi this is already the fourth game and sobrang bilis nga. But we love it. Kung para mabilis pero ang bilis din gumalaw ng ating GD Gid as he was able to take a knockout kay Rabis natin dito. Ano ginagawa mo dyan, anak? Stuck up ka na dito. Daddy, I'm stuck. And yun na nga mga kaibigan. Naubos agad first blood kay boom ng ating GD Kids sa kamay ng behavior natin dito. Alam mo, ang ganda pa, ang galing pa na ng behavior. No, napansin ko yung performance nila nung Super Weekend. Medyo may mga areas or may mga strategies lang sila na bali-balit, but that's okay, fixable naman siya here sa day sa week 2 natin dito. But coming into the game or coming into the week 2, Reject Esports. And I'm very shocked with the performance of Reject Esports kasi hindi ito yung Reject na kilala natin nung Super Weekend. Nakapag, you know, the way that
chicken
they
dinner, diba?
clash, winner chicken dinner, and the way that they clash with the other teams, na successfully yung annihilate nila, successfully ambush nila. But right now, it's not working for the most of the days yung mga kinakalaban nila dito. So I guess it's going to be really shocking for the other players. So kailangan talaga nila mag-change strategies as well. And syempre, Rico Infinity committing themselves here sa area ng Severny as usual. No? And we grabe naman. Ang ganda naman ng skin nito.
Nag-usapan namin kanina sa Liga Galaxy. Pero ano mas maganda? BTR fighting the fight at si Sara 11. Sara na lang, buhay siya pero wala talaga. Mukhang siya ay may sabit. Di tulad ng iba at si Loxy pa talaga ang mga kapatay dyan sa ibang yan. So BTR, again, so ito yung step up dito ng Bigetron eh. Nag-usapan natin sila last week. Di ko alam kung nakabutan mo sila kasi nasa weekday lang sila. Pero yung Bigetron, parang ilang beses natin hina-hype up na ito talaga yung squad na kayang-kaya pumalag, na kayang-kaya pumitas, na kayang-kaya manalo. At syempre yung placing nila last year, diba, as an organization. Sobrang big deal yun na-accomplish nila para sa SCA. Pero nung unang week, palagi nila, buggy lang, pwestuhan nila, tapos may ipit sila, tapos mamamatay sila. This time, parang sila mo maniwala. Pero uy, ang ating top 1 squad, linasan na! Alala mo to? Alala mo to? 6 to 8 at the Infinity. Naku, ito na naman ang the rivalry. Bantay sarado ng bridge na to at si Tuni ang gusto bumalik ng mga kills na yan.
Grabe naman ang ating Infinity. Nilapas agad ang storya ng Spider-Man natin dito. Pero syempre hindi nagpapatalo ang ating mga Bigetron natin as they are spraying in sa ating mga reject. And reject here kahit namatay ni Sara 11 and we have here si Duelo and nakaalis sila. The hells of the Bigetron. Aalis tayo sa impyerno na binigay ng Bigetron. Mamaya na kayo anak. Dito muna kami magpakasarap ng buhay. At wag kayong ipal. Wag kayong ipal dito. Saglit lang. Saglit. Time first. Time first na muna, no? But yun na nga, shift, no? Ang ganda ng shift natin this time. Wala sa Pochinki. But center natin is nasa area ng Yasnaya Poliana. And this comes the part na kung saan very challenging pag dito pa nag-shift yung ating play season. Kasi it consists of open fields. And mahirap talaga. Ang choice nila is pumwesto sa Yasnaya Poliana or sa mga compound near it. Kaya yun lang talaga yung choices nila. And we've seen here the congestion already sa gitna. And we could see that players are just trying to make or they're trying their chances na baka may makuha sila, baka may mapitas sila dito. But eventually, let's see if once na move in na tayo to the third phase, hopefully nasa area ng Yasnaya Poliana open area tayo para at least it becomes more challenging for most of the players here.
Diba? Parang homecoming rin para sa dalawang squad nag-drop ng palagi. Pero I do wanna talk about what's happening sa south side ng map kasi yung pag-alason ng STE, ito ang result. Yung The Infinity, tipat sila bridge, yung 6 to 8, back one away. At ang tanong, will Stalwart actually run into them? Nakabantay ba dito ang Stalwart ngayon sa The Infinity dito sa right hand side? Tatlo na natitira, Asimela nga nahuli dyan. Pero kita talaga natin, the damage has been done, the rotate is forced on out. At ito talaga yung pagka-ultimate lasan ng 6-2-8 eh. Ano ba ginawa ng The Infinity sa inyo? Ano ba ginawa nila? Ba't kayo galit na galit? Palagi humaharang. At yun nga, para sa Stalwart, bantay sa ladder si Scree. Per God 2 ni makaka-drive on the way. At ang tanong dito, Beck, ito na ba ang ating Mad Max moment? Road Rage, maghahabol ba ang Stalwart sa side ng The Infinity? Susundan ba nila ng todo-todo? Pero okay rin naman rotate ngayon ng ating top 1 squad kasi all the way on the right hand side, dadaan pa nga Milta. Oy, Logan! Logan Paul? Okay. Kinaya.
Epas daw ang ating Infinity. But alam mo ba, yung Infinity natin, alam mo kahit sila yung sa number 1 spot, hindi umuurong yung kanilang score. Still nasa 105 lang yung score nila dito. And hindi ko alam kung talagang are they settled with the score that they have and they are not setting the bars higher for the rest of the teams kasi kanina 40 teams 40 points na yun 50 points na ang agwat, but nakita natin humahabol ang ating mga Stalwart Esports right now as they are actually on 70 plus points. Masasabi natin that is Infinity already settled enough with the score that they had on the number 1 spot. Or talagang errors lang errors lang talaga yung nagiging nangyayari no on the
So the
previous matches
Infinity
natin.
kasi, ang pinaka-problema nila, last game nila, talagang 12 lang sila, even though they 7 kill points. Pero, to their credit, Beck, sila yung walang laro nung first 2 games. Ay, nung next 2 games, yung round 7, round 8, wala sila. So, get someone ba't nakakahabol yung bunties? Kasi kung hindi ka maglalaro sa server, wala ka naman pa points. But you make a good point there. Yung stalwart naghahabol. Isang chicken dinner ngayon, puro ng kill points, 12 kill points, 14 kill points, 7 kill points for the first 3 games. And they're just 16 points away from the Infinity right now. So Stalwart again putting on the performance that we expect. Pero ito na, circle na naman. We'll close on in. And I'm excited to see, ayan na ang ship natin! At may yasnaya pa rin ng konti-konti. But it's more or less the mountains, the ridges, and it's all about the compounds na pwede pwestuhan na to. At unang tingin po ko pa lang, tingnan natin, Damwon Gaming, baka na naman sila ang gandang pwesto dito sa lugar na to.
Yes, and eventually, tingnan mo yung Rico Infinity natin na nasa Geddy lang, no? Na wala talagang team makakapasok unless Team Secret will enter there. Mukhang mahuhuli sila ng ating Rico Infinity. They might, di ba? But let's see on how Team Secret will be able to retain. But pinaka-spirit into an open ang ating mga STE, ready to fire up, ready to burn some bullets sa ating mga kaibigan, and eventually wala silang napanakout sa ating mga Infinity. But Logan, bawas na siya dito, and let's see if mapapatuloyan nila ang ating Infinity na si Logan natin. But not so far, not so near with Infinity Esports natin. They have completely reset. Kailangan nila mag-reposition. Umalis muna tayo sa ating mga 6-8 and reposition. But in reposition nila, going against with reject natin. But Reggie natin dito na out, and eventually, let's see with Godtuni and at the same time si Nir kung paari na lalabanan dahil yung kanilang mga vehicle dito, binabaril, and let's see, talagang sabog nila ang ating kotse ng mga Infinity.
Uy, Divine!
But Divine natin dito, na gumedli-gedli lang. Let's see kung may makukuha siya sa ating mga SPE na nagro-rotate din. Just it's going to be a 3 fatal way for our Infinity reject, and at the same time yung 6-8 natin. And let's see sino ba ang magwawagi sa kanila. Huli na ng huli si Nir as he is already pushing through. Let's see if mapapana-out niya dahil ang advantage na yun ni Divine is he has the health advantage. But yun na nga, may nasusunog na dito sa ating mga Infinity. Mayday, call some ambulance, call some firefighter dahil we have your Infinity has already been eliminated into the game.
Risky talaga yun. Wiggy, that's an emergency para sa The Infinity. At natitira na lang sa The Infinity dito, Beck, si Godtuni. Mukhang mahal siya ni Lord kasi nakapasok pa siya. Pero kita natin, The Infinity, dinaanan yung 6-8, dinaanan at lilabanan yung reject, at wala silang napala at the very end. Yes, okay, may mga namatay dito sa side ng reject. Pero sino maging malugi dito? Kailangan nilang umasa kay Godtuni ngayon. Pero 6-8 job is done. Hindi ko talaga alam ba't mismo yung The Infinity pinagtritripan na baka kasi respeto from that first week, especially na sa top 15. Sila palagi nahuli niya, pero may gustong mag-revenge to. Ang ating Infinity Revengers, masasabi ko na lang kung itong team na to galing Thailand, Bangkok Revenge na to. Galing kay Godtuni, at tingnan natin talaga kung pwede niyo impact sa pagpasok ng 6-8. DRS in the meantime, running on around na naman sa open fields natin. DRS, MSC, Damwon Gaming, all going for the compounds. At yung MS Chamburi nga makipaglaban dito. Ponsai daw, the man to watch out for. Please aside from MS Chamburi, pinapatay yung Damwon Gaming. Pero dito sa circle na to, Beck, as we're gonna go for the shift yet again. And there you have it! Ngayon, Cryptics ang nakapwesto. Pero sino pa, Beck? Damwon Gaming na naman! Ang ganda ng pwestuhan, ang ganda ng basa ng circle. Pero mag-ingat sila kasi yung Rico Infinity, MS Chamburi, Team Secret papunta na sa kanila dito pa lang.
Yes, and the fact that Face is still on the outside and pwede lang talaga infiltrate yung ating Damwon Gaming, it's going to be a heavy responsibility for Damwon Gaming. Kasi they really have to defend their turf, but Rico Infinity, dadaan pa sila sa area ng Face Clan natin. And let's see with Face Clan if they will be able to take a knockout sa ating Rico Infinity na nasa gedi-gedi lang. Now, here comes the challenge for some of these players. Kailangan nila dumaan sa open field. If may makikita silang player, talagang lalabanan sila. MS Chonburi, moving in. But Damwon Gaming natin dito, hindi nagpapatalo dahil si Strong natin was able to get out sa ating MS Chonburi. Not just once, not just twice, tatlo na nga ang nakuha sa MS Chonburi, and let's see, si Ponzay na lang ang natitira dito, and let's see if he will be able to survive. This is so mainit-init ang kanyang baril. Pinili wants to burn some bullets here sa ating MS Chonburi and Fabian natin dito. Mamaya na tayo maglalaban-laban. Ponzay natin, kailangan niya na mag-revive ng MS Chonburi. But still, the fact that he as well is not a getting and kaya nilang, and potentially they could actually knock out. But that what? The freak we have here, the DRS natin, was able to take a knockout on the other side natin for the behavior. But Infinity natin dito has already been eliminated into the game. And sinunod pa si NC2. Nice one, baby, para sa ating upa ng Fabian natin. And action kung paano lalabanan ng ating mga GD Gids. At GD Gids here, just making sure na tama ang pinagpapwestohan. But good thing, with Regis there, napaka-perfect ang pinagpwestohan. But syempre si Satar natin dito, na out sa kamay ni action natin of the Stalwart Esports.
Big pick off though on the Infinity. At isip ko ko talaga baka kailangan i-adjust ng Infinity yung style nila dito sa Erangel kung palagi sila yung bine-gatekeep ang 6-8. Baka kailangan nila labanan kagad yung Stalwart per duelo. Low already after Tony King with the mini 14 at ito nag-fire sa face, go for the aggression right there. Pero mukhang si Pandura na yan. Nakakuha pa ng pitas siya. DRS gonna get hurt right there. Stalwart in the meantime way to find out the GD Gets at si Jumper nga papalagyan sa DRS. Yeltsin gonna be going on down already. Ito na ang congregation din ng Team Secret. Gagawa sila ng barakit ng mga kotse at aalagaan muna si Kid na nasa sahig lang dyan. 4 rivals though in the meantime down in the hill and Niba. Isang nade talaga na malupit. Bigla na naman napasakit. Pero top with that fight. Kid though gonna be blowing on up. At yun yung problema dito. Gagawa ka ng barricade ng mga kotse. Isipin mo, sasabog lang yun sa bumumukha mo. At minus mo na kagad dito sa side ng Team Secret. At delikado sila dito, Beck. Smoke na lang ang pag-asa kasi yung BC as well. Nakabantay sa kanila. Ito na si CR Tomato, Potato. Puro ng tira. But Behavior gonna be gone yet again. And still a forgettable day here for the side of Behavior. For MS Chonburi at the brink of elimination. Action in the meantime para sa Stalwart can drive on the way. At eto na ang paghabol nila papasok dito. GD Kids now in a bit of trouble. Action bringing that car on in. And here we go again with the Stalwart Esports way. GD Kids na ang binibiktima. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang pitas. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang palag. And another squad wipe here for Stalwart Esports.
Grabe yung gang up doon ng ating Stalwart. Naghintay lang sila na mapanakaut nila isa, dalawa. And eventually, they were able to eliminate yung mga kaibigan natin from the GD Kids. But for the 4 rivals as they are going against with the real soldiers natin, as we have the real soldiers, tatlong players here has already been eliminated into the game. Now let's see with Nemo natin dito kung paano niya lalaban na to. He really needs his Nemo kasi ang ating Nemo, but what? The freak with the frag grenade here coming from screen. Napaskirt agad ang ating mga STE as they were able to take out yung mga kaibigan natin noon sa the real soldiers. But let's see who's the real soldier now. Dahil ang ating mga BCF, focus sila sa ating mga team, so sa ating mga Team Secret natin on the other side. And sekreto na ang kanilang mga position. But yun na nga, may nagpuling na nga dito na mga tosilog. Mas masarap pag walang itlog daw. But what a reject coming from Rico Infinity dito sa ating get, sa ating shock na yun. And what a shocking situation from the reject. But yun nga, it's called the thought dahil dito pa, tuloy-tuloy lang din ang laban natin with Stalwart Esports na napapanout nila ang ating mga 4 rivals and they are on a sandwich situation na yon with in between.
Tutog na naman, no?
Mga kaibigan, but let's see with Rico Infinity dahil sila ay tinatamaan din ng ating mga cryptic. But Rico Infinity natin dito, tatlong kaibigan natin has already been knocked out sa ating mga situation. And let's see with the 4 rivals with Yappy dito kung masaya ba siya o mapapanout niya ang iba't ibang mga kaibigan. But yun na nga mga players, we have here the Stalwart natin dito si Action. Napakabilis ng ating Action doon pero hindi niya nakita na meron pang 4 rivals na buhay sa Gedley, but siya ay na-spray din to an open field by our players natin from the face clan. Kaya kalma lang muna para sa ating mga Stalwart Esports. And I know that they had the aggression, but their aggression paminsan it's not really very nice. But with MS Chonburi here, trying to make sure na mapapanout nila isang kaibigan natin on sa down one natin on the other side. And Team Secret, let's see with the Toby if they'll be able to get 1, is it 2 or 3, but wala siyang nakuha sa ating mga BC12 natin dito. And BC12, let's see if they will be able to take out the Team Secret along the way. And yun na nga, ang ating mga kaibigan, parang nangyayaring ginagawang lumpia ang ating mga team secret natin dito.
Nakatago na naman, oh. Oy, bigat! Oy, Justice, tatakbo lang para mamatay! Jumper now with the prediction. Hanggang lahat kanina daw, it was Rico Infinity versus FaZe and FaZe won it out. Kaya mga 4 kills sila per stalwart. Yung Lusob na maka 9 points dito. Sila talaga ang pinaka-aggression na pinaka-malapit sa mga ganitong klaseng labanan. Pero ito na, Team Secret versus BC. Well, pakagalingan na shot put na lang. Sino pinaka-mas magaling magpat? Pero dito, sino pinaka-mas magaling talaga matapon tong bola na to? And we got Zussy right now getting eaten up by the circle. But Jumper with the nade yet again. And BC is well suffering right now kasi ginagatekeep daw sila ng Team Secret. Goodbye na dito sa BC as well. At hello pa rin sa magbubuhay dito ng Team Secret. Nag-iisa na lang ang BC as well members. Pero 8 teams na natitira. Here we go with FaZe. Vintores try to go for the nade as well. Pero yun na nga, Bigatron may fine chance sa 6-8. At yung Crips na ngayon nalalagot. El Chapo, nasusunog ang bahay mo. At El Chapo, walang takas dyan. Pero Juni makikisama na rin. Tony K gonna go on down. At yung Cryptics may sagot need pa lang. Kaya ngayon, FaZe, kailangan nila mag-ingat kasi dalang squad ang nanganganib sa buhay niya. In the meantime, though, Vintores now gonna get confirmed by Juni. Screen in the meantime with a kill auto jumper. At yung Team Secret, kinakalaban yung Stalwart though with the fight in response. At kung Stalwart ka, may konting advantage dyan sa bottom right. And there we go with the shots yet again. Nado being thrown out here for the side of FaZe. Cryptics on the inside pa rin. And there you have it, Stalwart with the confirm of one more member of Team Secret. Pika though falling on down as well. And this is such a bloody battle between Stalwart Esports and Team Secret. Palag talaga malalakas. Damwon Gaming though nakikisama na naman. But here we have it on the main feed. Beer gonna be going for the shots, going for the takeouts. At mapapainom na lang yung kalaban nila. Cryptics gonna be losing their lives yet again. There we go with the cleanup. And that's Cryptics gonna get eliminated. But right now we're watching here. Gross ang gameplay para kay Kid. Pero wala pa rin, kulang pa rin. Stalwart pa rin ang magwawagi. 6 na lang natitira dito, Beck.
Not just 6 but 5 teams left into the game. Let's see kung ano mangyayari dahil isasama na natin ang ating mga Cryptics. 15 players alive here into the 6th place of the play season and napaka-open field pa nga. But with Ryzen natin dito, pinuto at ang ating mga 6-8 and he was able to get down siya natin dito. But let's see if tutuloyan niya pa ang isa pang kaibigan natin sa 6-8. Tapunan lang sila ng mga frag grenade. And is it going to be a successful bombs dito sa ating mga BTR? And let's see with Spree dahil kitang-kita niya ang lahat na nagaganap dito between the BTR and at the same time the 6-8. But Dashi natin dito has already been eliminated into the game and may natitira pa tayong isang kaibigan sa 6-8. But we have here the Stalwart na kung saan focus sila sa ating Damwon Gaming. And let's see with Damwon Gaming na si Johnny Boy, meron akong kwento and opening running in mga kaibigan. Na out nga siya dito. Tutuluyan pa kaya ang isang kaibigan natin dahil si Forrest natin, he is going to make sure that he will stay alive but na-eliminated na rin siya. It leaves out as 3 teams left. Stalwart, FaZe, and BTR. And etong dalawang teams na to, yung FaZe and BTR ang inaabang natin na bumawi sila this time. And let's see with our Stalwart natin dito, si screen natin, knocked by Yuhai Boy. And let's see if makukuha niya ang huling kaibigan natin sa Stalwart Esports na si Top. And moving on, ang ating mga BTR natin na kung saan sandwich sila sa kanilang mga position. But Ryzen natin and Yuhai Boy, kalma lang, kalma. Tapon lang sila ng tapon ng frag grenade pero hindi nila nakukuha. But Ryzen natin dito, knocked by Beer 11. And let's see will they be able to take out here Lucky and Zaki. Pero yung ating mga Stalwart natin, hindi sila pumapayag. They are denying these players here sa ating mga BTR. Pero what happened here sa mga FaZe natin as they were able to throw the frag grenade sa ating mga BTR and at the same time nakakuha sila ng isa. But huli ka Balbon ang ating mga Lucky natin dito. Susunod kaya ang ating Yuhai Boy and with the frag grenade alley-oop Kobe kaya sa ating BTR. And yes, it did. TOP, that was very on top. FaZe versus STE versus Stalwart Esports. Ano kaya ang mangyayari dito between FaZe and Stalwart dahil dalawang kaibigan sa Stalwart natin? Do they know kung asan ba ang natitira mga FaZe Esports? But FaZe Clan, do they also know na andito rin ating STE? But now dito si Scree. And let's see with Top if he will be able to clutch this situation. And 3 versus 1. And alam na kung saan mangyayari. But with the damage, nadami pa nga ang ating mga FaZe. But already in. Knock 2. Knock 1 for FaZe. Tony K down. And let's see. Oh my God. Nako, nabubuhay pa ang dalawang kaibigan.
Ay, napilitan gumalaw.
Oh. Wow.
FaZe up! FaZe up! FaZe Clan ang nanalo doon, Vic! 3v2 situation! Nahuli nila! At napilitan nila lumabas yung si top 8 kills si top 2. Pero who's on top here? 14 takedowns overall para sa FaZe Clan. Grabe!
In your face! Stalwart Esports! Yun ang sinasabi ng ating mga FaZe Esports. In your face! And yun na nga, with that great winner chicken dinner and 14 kills on their plate, man, 29 points. May secure na tayo dito para sa ating mga FaZe Esports.
Grabe. FaZe Clan with the win we have been looking for. Hindi sila napahamak ngayon. Beck, nakita natin ano yung kakayanan ng FaZe Clan sa mga squad versus squad action. Stalwart to, Ultimate Headhunters. Isa na naman game. Ang laki ng kill point haul nila. At tingnan mo dito, 16 points para sa Stalwart on the kill points. Doing incredible job. Big Tron there with 6 para sa third place. At kita talaga natin yung pagbabawi ng BR at ang pagbabawi ng FaZe Clan. So, chicken dinner para sa FaZe Clan. Batman pa nga. Biglang nakasuot. Bahala na sa Batman. Pero mukhang bahala na ang lahat sa FaZe Clan. But I have to say this, yung mga pinag-uusapan natin dito, week 1 na hindi umabot, BTR, Dam1, at FaZe. Yung tatlo yun, ang ganda ng step up nila dito sa week na ito. Parang sabi nila, guys, bawi talaga tayo dito. Kailangan natin umabot sa Super Weekend kung gusto pa natin pumalag. And it does seem like yun yung galawan nila. But there you have it, here are the highlights. And one thing we noticed immediately, Dam1 Gaming, how many times nakikisaw-saw na lang is all the angles in the world and more shooting range from afar. Kahit may labanan, ready sila makisama. But there you go, 4 rivals, also a squad to be reckoned with. But when Stalwart Esports was ready for action here, Beck, na dire-diretso na lang yung labanan. Dala-dala yung sports car. Isipin mo, ganun kakintab, magka-party sa harapan mo, tapos magbabarilin pag bumuka mo. Team Secret also trying to go for the survival, but it's Stalwart was winning those fights again and again and again. And dito, sa pinakadulo, BTR, they had that high ground, but the nades there from FaZe was absolutely on point. Stalwart kaya natamaan pa rin. And para sa FaZe Clan, sabi nga, di ba, FaZe up and FaZe win. There you go, FaZe Clan with the chicken dinner.
Yes, and that was a great winner chicken dinner para sa ating mga FaZe. Pero syempre, titingnan natin kung sino kaya ang it is really going to be a shake-up in the leaderboards. And masasabi natin dito, ano kaya ang mangyayari? Wait, parang hindi ako gumagala.
Beck! Beck, ayun ka na ba? Uy, ba't ako nawala? Beck, nawala ako! Beck! Ayan!
Wala ka. Akala ko naman.
Biglang freeze frame. Ganun lang tayo.
FBI open up. Oh my God. Wala po akong ginawa. But wala pong kasalanan. But yun na nga. What a great way to really get that winner chicken dinner sa ating huling mapa ng Erangel. And I'm glad to see na FaZe, Dam1, and at the same time, yung mga kaibigan natin from the BTR. But syempre, we have FaZe here placing on the first with 29 points, as STE here placing second with 28 points, BTR placing third, and we have Dam1 Gaming placing fourth, 6-8 placing fifth, Team Secret placing 6th, Cryptics placing 7, and 4 Rivals placing 8 with the 4 points natin. And grabe yun, no? 29 points already into their plate. And ano kayo mangyayari sa leader reports natin? As we have in the bottom half, the Rico Infinity placing 9 with 3 points, Reject placing 10, and D-Real Soldiers placing 11. We also have DC Swell placing 12, MS John Body placing 13, GD Gids placing 14, Infinity placing 15, and we have your our Behavior placing 16 with the 0 points. And grabe, yung ating MVP, we have here our Stalwart Esports. Alam mo, hindi talaga nawawalan sa spotlight ang ating mga Stalwart as they were able to, as we have Top here, who is on the very top with the 8 kills, 1,114 damage, and grabe, 41% team contribution ang ginawa niya. And at the same time, 182 longest elimination, 182 meters longest elimination. Akala ko nga mga nasa 200 plus, but this is going to be the shake-up as we have the Stalwart Esports finally taking that number 1 spot with the 117 points. Infinity going down with the 106 points. And syempre, we have the Team Secret placing 3rd, FaZe placing 4th, Dam1 placing 5th, DRS placing 6th, BTR placing 7th, Digba Galaxy placing 8th, GD Gids placing 9th, Pangjangbao placing 10th, and glad to see FaZe and Dam1 konting-konti na sila nag-rise up already from the ashes. And we also have the 4 Rebels placing 11, we have the 6-8 placing 12, Rico Infinity placing 13, MS John Buri placing 14, Reject placing 15, Nova Esports placing 16, Deadly Eyes placing 17, Cryptics placing 18, and we have here the Behavior placing 19, and BC Swell placing 20th, and wala. Wala ka masabi sa BCSL.
Wala eh. Hirap sila.
Hirap men.
Kita natin yung BCSL medyo out of their depth right now. Rivals Cup na nanalo sila pero at the same time, hindi sila makahanap ng form dito at pag hindi pa sila umabot ng Super Weekend, delikado na talaga ang lagay nila pagpasok ng League Finals kung wala pa silang points coming into the third week. Pero buhay pa ang Nova Esports dito, Beck. Ang delikado talaga doon. Pwede pumansin sa yung Cryptics at yung Behavior. But guys, huwag niyo kalimutan PUBG Mobile Esports, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at TikTok. At dito natin ang PMGC 2021 fan favorite vote rin. Don't forget na simple na yan. Gamitin lang yung PUBG Mobile kaya. You can get the voting ticket by logging in the game, watching live at Esports Center, or sharing the voting page with your friends. You can find out more information from the on-in-games Esports Center. Go play PUBG Mobile and get millions of rewards at various pink level permanent items dito lang sa PMGC League period. Nakita nyo na nga guys eh. Ayan na, pwede nyo manalo. Pero ito na ang ating mapa ngayon. Papasok na tayo dito sa Sanhok, Bigatron, Stalwart, down 1 game at face gun. Nanalo na. Sino ang magiging final chicken dinner winner natin dito sa dinner na to? Ako si Dax, kasama si Bekbek. Magbabalik lang tayo sa PH broadcast ng PMGC.
Coming out from blue.
What happened?
I saw the first light, the first steps. Now I see much more. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama. And I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration and the first steps. I am the 1+9.
Muling nagbabalik ang PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2021 and this is going to be the official Philippine broadcast. Ako po si Bekbek and kasama pa rin natin ang ating cool na siya. Kung kanina galit na cool na si Dax. And syempre, we would like to thank our following sponsors, the OnePlus and the 9 Pro. With flagship performance and an immersive 120Hz display and hybrid touch technology made specifically for gamers, the OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro are your best shot to climb the leaderboards. Kung ang kalaban mo is lag and render sa dulo ng circle, mukhang ito na ang pinaka-perfect phone para sa'yo, the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro. And moving on to the last match of the day, which will be on Sanhok, and I'm sure, no, hindi lang ako yung excited na makauwi ng winner chicken dinner. Pati rin si Dax, pati rin na rin si Direk.
Oo, today is the day na sobrang excited kami sa lahat ng chicken dinner na pwede mangyari. At isipin natin, sana naman ang laban sa Sanhok. Pero ito muna, head-to-head. Kakaibang head-to-head talaga pag yung tipong sa lahat ng players na pipiliin mo, yung magka-team pa talaga. Ganito kalakas yung impact kanina ng Stalwart Esports. Parang na lang sabi nila, nasa kanila yung mapa na yan. 8 kills para kay Top nga, 114 for damage. At on the other side, 4 kills, tas 1,000 damage para sa teammate niya. Pero ito na, game number 5. We are gonna be going into Sanhok next. At Sanhok talaga ang malakas dito sa week 2 na to. Kita talaga natin kanina, iniisip natin baka nga na mag-swimming ng mga teams natin, but they're on the Cap Alpha squad, sa Cap Alpha circle rather, sa western side. Bigla na lang natin nakita, naging mountain mama para sa Damwon Gaming. At isipin natin, paano kayo magiging rotations dito ng mga teams? Kasi nung last time nagsanok tayo, Beck, ang dami masyadong gear sa umpisa pa lang eh. Parang naglalaso na lang kaysa mag-hunting ng mga position. And in the end, sino na lang nag-camping? Yung Damwon, sabi na okay, tapos na ang lahat. Pero my eyes really are on these two specific teams ngayon, Beck. Behavior at Cryptics. Etong dalawang squad na to, ang pinaka may chance para tanggalin ang minamahal natin na Nova Esports sa 16th spot na yan if they get that performance. Pero at the same time, hindi pa rin nila nahahanap talaga yung palag eh. No, aga sila namamatay, aga sila nahuhuli, and it really feels like para sa behavior especially na it's such a bad day in the office for them. Mapaba yung mga placing na dalawang teams to, hindi pa sila gaano nakakapalag, and we'll see right now if makakabawi man sila or the real comeback story ng BC's well to make it to the super weekend here. Pero para sa'yo, may tanong ako sa'yo eh. Isip pa ba, maagawan pa ba ng The Infinity ulit yung lead ng Stalwart, o Stalwart na to para sa top 1 natin?
Alam mo, sa akin, wala eh. Hindi ko ramdam yung Infinity right now. Akala ko ramdam ko sila. Kasi kahapon iba yung vibes na binigay ng Infinity natin. But this is a different Infinity that I saw today. And ito yung ipapakitang performance nila sa atin. Man, masasabi ko, bibigay ko na sa Stalwart. Kasi alam mo na kahit hindi magaling yung performance nila on the super weekend last week, and ngayon, pinapakita ka nila na, man, this is the Stalwart that you guys wanted, or that this is the change that you guys wanted to see, the Stalwart Esports. And grabe, execution, balance on the kills, balance on the placement point. And ako talaga, no, mapapa-hands down talaga ako sa Stalwart Esports. Ikaw ba?
No, I honestly feel like you're absolutely on point. Eh, sige, di nga, partida na The Infinity didn't play 2 games today kasi yun yung groupings talaga. Pero hindi gaano kalakas yung placements nila. 12 plays ng round number 6. Tapos kanina, aga nilang nawala rin compared to yesterday. Ang positions nila, first, second, fourth, second, third. Kaya sila nag-top 1 eh. Kaya ang laki ng lead nila kanina eh. Pero pagkasok dito sa araw to, hindi talaga araw nila. And who was popping off? Stalwart na puro na ng kill points, puro na ng placing, at puro na ng palag every single time. Yung Stalwarts ang nag-uumpisa at nagtatapos ng mga laban. So I feel like you're absolutely on point there na Stalwart ka ang pwede mag-top dito. Pero in terms of everyone else's performance, it's same old. We get like the number 3 to 15. Parang mga usual suspects, except of course, yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. FaZe Clan, Damwon Gaming, at Bigetron. Buti naman, nandyan na sila lahat sa ating super weekend. Kasi yung hype talaga about FaZe being one of the best teams guys, ESA, pwede mo consider na the best team kung ikaw ay FaZe Clan fan over the Team Secret fan base. And it just goes to show to FaZe Clan pwede mag-aggress, at kung hindi lang sila na-unlucky sa mga rotation nila, okay ang squad na to. BTR, same case. There's that legacy to uphold. Kung kayo fan ng PMGC last year, ano ba placing ng BTR sa world stage? Diba second? Ganun sa kalapit. Ang pwede dalhin ng BTR sa org, and they're trying to do it again with this squad. Kaya asa na yung Bigetron, mukhang pumasagot na rin at bumabawi rin para pumalag. And Damwon Gaming, always na lang, Korean scene, there's a lot of potential. Basta makarinig ka ng Korea mismo, alam mo na eh, na pwede maging malakas yung mga players nila. At ang pinaka-interesting nga, yung Damwon Gaming mismo, pinick up yung squad ng Warriors Esports bago sila naging Damwon Gaming. Nalo yung Warriors, sabi na, ay, Damwon, kami na, kunin namin squad nyo. Ganun, tapos biglang binayaran, nilagyan ng Kia logo, tapos good to go na ang Damwon Gaming overall. So, good bawi for the 3 out of the 4 teams na hindi nakapasok last time. And I feel like ang laking shift makikita natin sa scoreboard dahil lang doon pagpasok ng Super Weekend. Pero ito na, malapit na tayo makapasok dito sa Sanhok. At besides the early fights here, Beck, ano pa inabangan mo? Kasi last game na to ng ating weekday session. And I feel like for every other team, it's just all about keeping position, holding yung scoreline mo, at para lang makapasok sa Super Weekend.
Alam mo, ina-expect ko talaga. Alam mo, from yesterday vibe, kalma lang sila eh. Talagang on the early phases, wala tayong nakikitang aggression. But coming in today, early phase pa lang, nagkakaroon na ng bakbakan, nagkakaroon na ng pitasan here sa mga early stages natin. And it shows, baka naman this last match natin, baka ganun din yung vibes. Early phase or early, pag nagkaroon ng contested draft dito, na sila, magbabakbakan na agad dito. And I'm rooting in again for the Southeast Asian winning this last match natin sa map ng Sanhok. Kasi di ba, map of Sanhok, talagang masasabi natin, nasa Southeast Asian ang ating mapa to, yung Sanhok na mapa. Oo.
alam ko Ewan ko kung tama to, pero may fun fact ang Sanhok na parang yung sun part galing Thai or something. Tapos yung hawk parang manok. Parang ganon. Ewan ko kung gawa-gawa ko lang to. Pero promise, pinabasa ko ganon. Kasi talaga inspiration ng Sanhok. Yung SEA region, kita talaga. May pagka-familiar eh. Parang beaches, yung ruins ka mismo. Isipin mo parang Angkor Wat na ewan. So, it just goes to show na para sa SEA, asa na? Di ba dapat ito home ground nyo? At kung tama talaga ako guys, sabihin nyo lang sa comments. Kasi feel ko talaga may pagkasabi ng manok dyan sa Sanhok. Rhymes, and it's time. And here we go. It is time for us to get into our last map of the day. Sanhok, 10 out of 10. At umpisa pa lang, northwest to the southeast we go. Already by Camp Alpha all the way to the dock. So, baka nga kung mag-bonay ka, medyo malayo yung dropper. At the same time, it's Sanhok anyway. You can go anywhere. Basta hindi ganun ka-awkward yung flight path natin. And here we have it. Kanina isip natin, baka Camp Alpha drops kayo mangyayari. But it has to happen that way. Paradise Resort to. My eye is on that place all the time here, Beck. Kasi alam naman natin, pwede pag-contestan ng dalawang squad if ever.
Ang dami kayang nangyayari pagdating sa Paradise Resort. And actually, we could see here two teams here in the area of bootcamp, FaZe, and at the same time, yung Stalwart Esports.
Oh, that's big!
On the previous game number 1, nanalo ang ating Stalwart Esports.
Ayun na! Beck, ayun na!
Nakaroon na nga ng labanan sa ating mga FaZe and sa ating Stalwart Esports. Huwag na tayong patupik-tupik na. Simulan na natin ang gera.
What a name!
Grabe, what a name coming from.
Basang-basa, boss!
Near 11 natin dito, knockout to ano kayo mangyayari. But harap-harapan, nakikipagsayawan pa nga sila with the Stalwart Esports. But also on the other side, ang ating mga Infinity, nagkakaroon din ng bakbakan. But action, tutuloy kaya ang natitirang FaZe Esports. But siya na rin mga kaibigan, knockout din sa kanyang posisyon. And let's see with Scree on top on how are they going to be able to adapt the situation. Nako, ang ating top, nag-aabang-abang lang siya with just wall. Nako, nakapag-beat up na siya. But he is knockout in his position. And si Scree, nako, revive me, kaibigan. Kailangan kong makipagbakbakan dito sa ating mga FaZe Esports. And let's see with Mr. Pride natin dito kung makukuha niya ang ating mga Stalwart Esports. Ito na ba ang laban nila? No, kasi kanina panalo ang ating Stalwart. But nabatay ang tatlo natin sa FaZe Esports, sa FaZe clan natin. MR5, lumayo ka na. Naandyan na ang ating mga kaibigan sa Stalwart. Baka sa'yo, umalis ka na, wag ka na dyan.
Boss, pero, oy, parang may baril siyang kakaiba dyan, no? Parang may S-Twig, hindi, kung tuloy lang yung S-Twig. Hindi, kanina may S-Twig yung auto shotgun. Sayang, pero...
Alam mo, may fun fact yan sa S12K. Para sa mga babaeng gamers, katulad namin, yung S12K, ginagamit namin long range shotgun.
Tama. Basta may auto shotgun sa laro. Kahit sa ibang bang ganun talaga yun, Beck. Pero ito na, Mr. 5, ano ang galawan mo, Mr.? Habang nangyari to, naglaban na rin the Infinity at PC Swell at kita natin one pick of each na agad nagawa ng dalawang squad na to. So, the PC Swell actually, that's a relative good start, getting that point at the very least. At nga natin kung sila pa yung ultimate underdog story per God Tuni. High ground muna, 6-8. In the meantime, binabantayan. At, Beck, kanina, yung STE ng lalason ng The Infinity. Eto na ba ang the ultimate rivalry? SEA versus PL. At Dowshi, pag umakyat ka dito, may babaril sa'yo. Ayan na. Mamster,
wala ka makikita! Ang bilis nag-reflex ang ating STE natin.
Oh, natalo mo si Gantuni!
Gantuni! Nako, ako sa'yo, bumaba ka na, umalis ka na, naandyan na si Daushi natin. Kasama niya ang ating F4 ng XTE.
Ay, lininas. Wala, nahuli na. Nahuli pa siya ni Yuyang at nako, hindi na balikan ng The Infinity 628. Wala na sila rin. Dalawa na lang pero Reject driving on around. FaZe can be so close by. Stalwart there as well. At yung Reject may pinaplano dito. Baka na ba? Ito na ba ang the play ng Reject? At I like this very much from the side of Reject. They're not in the safest spot in terms of scoreboard. Ang alam ko, total nila, I think they're in 15th place right now. So if they can shut down someone like Stalwart o yung FaZe Clan na alam nila sa scoreboard na naglaban ng ganina dito sa may bootcamp, di pwede sila makakuha ng free points per Team Secret. Titingnan natin. Balik na, Cam! Ano ba ang secret ng Team Secret, cameraman? Huwag natin sila tignan. Kung hindi, mamamatay sila. So, alis muna tayo dyan. Speaking of alis, though, Stalwart can be backing on the way. Pero yung Reject talaga, makahanap lang silang chance. They will take it, especially kung mahunin nila si Mr. 5 ng FaZe Clan.
Yes, and yun na nga, naglalaban na nga dito ang ating mga D-Real soldiers going against with Team Secret.
Oh no,
si Fredo natin dito. Oh my gosh, it is going to be the Team Secret curse activated agad. Bakit naman ganun, kaibigan? Dalawang players na ang ating napitas sa ating Team Secret. Ay, hindi pala. Practice lang yun. Isa pa lang.
Isa pa lang. I blame the director. Direct! Huwag mo tingnan yung Team Secret. Yan tuloy. Nakita ng the real soldiers. At ang tanong, maglilinis ba dito DRS? Will they actually go for push? Hindi. Ayaw nila masyadong mag-asim. At mukhang may naka-down naman sa kanila. So, asa na yung pag-up niyan. Konting Reds muna in the first place. Pero oy, si Kid may plano dito. Ang baril na may letter Q, QBZ. Gameplay going for the shots as much as possible. DRS though, in the meantime, gonna be backing on the way. First si Nima, enough lang. Dinan na kagad. Jumping for Joy with the M4. Mafia Ninja. Apparently, Mafia sa umaga, Ninja sa gabi. Pero sa hapunan talaga, sa hapon rin, makikita natin nurse ng team niya. Pero what will Gansel do here? DRS in the meantime trying to take handle. At Nima, kung magaling ka, tatago ka na lang muna dyan. Konting heal, konting pwesto, and the real soldiers looking to go for the real escape here, Beck.
Alis muna tayo mga kaibigan natin sa The Real Soldiers, pero nagpupush na rin ang ating mga Team Secret, pero hindi napapatupik-tupik ba dahil si Galvin natin on the other side. He was able to take 1 and 2 of our Team Secret. Ano yun, Dax? Dalawang kaibigan na natin sa Team Secret na wala na dito. My goodness.
Team Secret.
And hopefully, hindi ito mangyari sa ibang bang-bang natin.
Tama yung sasabihin ko. Okay lang, sacrifice this Team Secret. Mamaya, Team Secret win. Hashtag TS win. Yun lang yun.
Yun yung tagyan.
Ang masasabihin ko, Beck, baka ang Team Secret ang mag-ascend. Mamaya. Oh,
yes. I like.
Gusto
ko talaga pag kasama ko si Dax, talagang
biggest brainos. Yung brain cells nag-multiply. Kaya pagkasama si Ray sa umaga, nagde-divide, nagiging 1. Every 10 minutes with Ray. Minus 10 brain cells.
Ray, tapos mamaya read na lang.
Tapos R. Ganun lang. Pero speaking of si Mr. 5, ano na ang magiging galawan natin? Stalwart in the meantime, nagbabantay lang. I'm glad na nakikisama kayo dito. Roasting Ray stream. Basta wala si Ray, pwede pagtripan. Di naman na maririnig to. Smile. Ako lagot mamaya.
Wala magsasabi. Basta,
walang sobong.
Mga partners in crime tayo.
Pero, wait lang. Really quick. Tingnan mo yung stats dito ng action, Number one. Average in totals. Stalwart yet again, just dominating the leaderboards overall. And in terms of raw stats, Stalwart has shown to be the best team so far dito sa ating Eastern League. Hindi naman tipo sa points mismo kasi nahuli sila. Pero in terms of the potential of each of their players, everyone can be a star. Everyone can pop off. At talaga, Stalwart has my eye to be one of the best reps that will come from the Eastern Conference if things work out that way. Pero Team Secret, si iShots, 1 shot, 1 kill. Kaya kay Nima nangyari sa kanya. Parang naipit siya na ewan. Tumasayaw doon sa Nima? Okay ka lang?
Naglulot lang siya actually doon sa ano.
Ganun ba yun? Ganun.
Ang weird na makakita ng snow dito sa Sanhok. But yun na nga, spraying it to an open ang ating ang ating shoots natin dito. Mukhang na-shutdown nga ang isang kaibigan natin sa The Real Soldier. But let's see, itutuloy niyo pa nga si Galzen natin. Talon-talon lang dito kaibigan. And may nakikita tayo mga flying, crouching tiger na galawan dito sa ating The Real Soldiers. Pero kailangan niya i-revive ang ating kaibigan. Kung hindi, siya ay matutuluyan on an instant by the Team Secret. Pero the fact na andito pa ang ating GD Gids, nako, andito na ang ating kaibigan. Snake it till you make it. Kaibigan, kaya mo yan. Pag siya at pag yan, pinatay niya ang ating GD Gids. And kita nga on an instant. But yun na nga mga kaibigan, ang ating Team Secret has already been eliminated by our GD Gids and MSC natin, MS Chonburi. Kinakalaban nila ang ating Damwon Gaming, and we have si Forest natin dito knockout. But let's see if makakapag-pop ng makakapag-cook ng grenade dito ang ating Junie Boy. And let's see with Junie Boy, onti na lang, and let's see, knockout pa nga siya sa kanyang posisyon by MS Chonburi. As MS Chonburi, Jasper was able to eliminate the Damwon Gaming. He is not the friendly ghost. He is not a friendly. Hindi siya friendly ghost, kaibigan.
Pangalan niya Jasper eh, parang fake Jasper.
Hindi siya friendly ghost, no?
Pero ito ang ating live updates. Team Secret eliminated. So, ayun na naman ang sumpa ng Team Secret. Kung hindi sila nag-pop off, sila ay nag-drop off real quick. 16th place para sa Team Secret. At hinhabol natin consistency from the ba't may tumalon? Unang ulo. Mr. 5, nag-swimming talaga. Kasi ayaw niya. Bigla nag-cliff jump, nagulat ako parang, saan ka punta? Biglang nawala. Ayun, nasa tubig.
Dito ka lang nakakakita ng ng naglalaban. No?
May package habol niya. Ito yun eh.
Nagtitraining para sa swimming competition.
Oh, tama. Parang bagong Michael Phelps ng Thailand. Yun yan. I gotta say though, Northern Circle. So, kung tama pagkaalala ko, hatin kami on one side of the bridge, the other side, more of the main island. At yung pinaka-problema nga, kung maipit ka doon sa kabilang side, tas yung circle, magka-hard shift either left or right, doon ka magiging langanin. So, I actually like yung gawa dito ng Face Clan, yung ni Mr. 5. Swimming in the middle, at mag-isa ka lang, pwede ka pa makatago eh. Just make sure na makapasok ka ng mga shores. Kung hindi, mahihirapan ka na tago-tago sa rocks. Pero ito na, snake it till you make it, like you always say. At si Nima, bigla, isipin mo, mag-aahas ang dalawa, kung magbanggaan talaga sila. Nako, traffic dito sa gubat na to.
Oops. Ano magbago na ganyan? But wait lang, we have si Booms natin dito nakapag-na-out ng Gyalzen natin of The Real Soldiers. And let's see, tutuluyan pa nga. Nakita na ni Nima kung saan nakita ng GD Gids natin na nasa gedi-gedi lang. But Mafia in the morning, Mafia in the night, na-out by Saturn natin. And talagang popping off sa gedi-gedi na kahit naandun ang ating kaibigan. But The Real Soldiers has already been eliminated into the game. Manood na lang muna kayo ng laban namin. But syempre, dito muna tayo sa ating BTR, and this is going to be really a different it is a different BTR this time kasi nakita natin yung improvement that they had this time, and ang magaling talaga. But they are going against with BC Swell, and we know that BC Swell kailangan nila makapasok sa Super League weekend kasi it's going to be hard for them if hindi pa sila makapasok next week, and eventually talagang eliminated na sila throughout. Eliminated na talaga sila. So, this is going to be their last chance, and it is going to be a do or die. Now, kailangan nila dito winner chicken dinner, and at the same time, maraming kills para makapasok man lang sa top 16 natin dito. But let's see with that frag grenade kay Yuhai if mapapana-out niya. But wala, hindi nag-connect. Medyo malayo para sa ating BC Swell natin. But syempre may tinatamaan na dito ng mga BC Swell. Si Tomato natin dito. But hindi siya nakuha. But oo nga mga kaibigan, si Ryzen, pinutukan niya na nga ang ating mga BC Swell. And si our Tomato natin dito, tinuluyan na agad ng ating BTR. Now, leaving out to the 2 players left, Justice and Skyler. But let's see if Justice will serve para sa ating mga BC Swell. Kasi ang ating mga BC Swell, ready silang makipaglabanan sa ating mga BTR. But Yuhai Boy, knock-out dito by Justice. And let's see if tutuloyan niya nga. But hindi pa rin nagpapatalo ang ating BTR kasi gusto nila makuha ang ating BC Swell, si Justice at saka si Skyler. But with that frag grenade, it's not going to connect. Kitang-kita niya sa pinakatuktok ang ating Loxy natin, and talagang pressured na dito ang BC Swell na walang ginagawa. Pinapanood lang ng ating kaibigan si Skyler. Pinapanood niya kung ano nangyayari. Hindi siya tumutulog, but na-out na nga si Justice. And let's see if Justice will serve para kay Skyler natin dito sa BC Swell.
Oh, stock daw, that's the question. Ano ang palag nila? Kasi ang hirap na, pwede pa mag-save the day dito. Ang side ng BTR o ang BC Swell kasi may pupunta no, Rico Infinity. Parang tinatanong ko all day, asa na ang Rico Infinity? And here they are in their full glory. SK Ton, kakaiba talaga yung picture pa lang. Mukha na lang artwork and he's gonna be showing off yet again with the grenades, trying to go for more and more. At kita talaga natin BTR, ngumipwesto na lang doon sa bahay at nagsasama-sama. Ito talaga, tunay na happy family. Malit ng bahay, pero malaki ang space para sa isa't isa. Bow. Pero ito na, stalwart, action. Nako, pag si action talaga nakahuli sa'yo, patay na patay ka. Number 1 nga sa stats, diba? Yung 4 rivals, naging 4 fishies really quick. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Saan ko ba narinig yun?
Finding Nemo.
Ay, Finding
Ay, oy! Zaxi?
Uy!
Boss! Ba't mo sinasaktan kapwa mo? Kala ko happy family tayo. Si Highboy pa'y nadamay. Payag ka doon? Teammate, team kill. Boss!
Wait lang, kalma lang, boy. Hindi yan ang kalaban mo. But let's see with the frag grenade, if pagkokanig ba sa ating mga BC Swell, dahil isang connection lang sa kanila, mapapanakout nila ang ating BC. But yun na nga, nagtatapunan na sila frag grenade, harap-harapan na nga with the team, and hindi nga nag-connect. And let's see with the Modi, kung tutuluyan kaya nila ang ating BC. May nasusunod na Skylar, and hindi pa knockout. But yun na nga, knockout pala siya dito mga kaibigan. And then let's see with Justice if he will be able to put Justice to an end dito sa ating mga BTR. Pero hindi nangyari yon sa side ng BC Swell. So BTR here, talagang BTR win sa laban na yon. But may Rico Infinity na present doon. May Rico Infinity pa. And let's see kung mag-i-interfere ba ang ating Rico Infinity.
It's such a big loss though, BC Swell. Tapos na sila. Eto na, week 2, wala pa rin sa Super Weekend. So, bawi talaga habol na sa week 2. Bro, reject! Pinasabo dyan! And eto, hinahabol natin guys sa kung makuha nito, papatay nila reject. Sobrang big deal to kasi Beck, ang number 15, ang reject ngayon. Ang behavior, gusto pumasok talaga sa ating 16 place and more. At kung ma-displace nila ang reject, perfect opportunity na mas baba pa nga yung ceiling na kailangan nila punch through. And Lamborghini punching through to go for the shots time and time again. Reject lang getting cleaned on up. Ayun na nga si Rabis makakuha ng isa. At ito na ang behavior. Alam na nila, kailangan na nila dalhin yung best behavior na dito. Kailangan nila pumalag. Pero si Sarah 11 lang natitira. But phased though with the find on the fishies that were 4 rivals. And we got behavior looking to go for a cleanup. Naka-down. Push nyo na lang yan, te. Push mo na lang yan, Lamborghini. Pinasawag pa talaga si Duelo. Walang ka-respeto. Bigla na lang big boom to go for the takedown. And this is gonna be a good haul of kills para sa behavior. Pero ito na, MS Chamburi nakikipaglaban. May squad lang nalapit sa kanila. At ang pangalan nila, ang ahas ng The Infinity. Ayan, si Mela nakatambay lang.
Tingnan natin kung si Mela ay mainit ang kanyang tariba dahil ang ating MSC is ready to push in, ready to kill the last player of our Infinity natin na si Mela. Pero uy, may nagto-Tokyo Drift pa nga, Gedi lang. Jasper, makikita niya kaya? Ba't hindi niya nakita? Hindi niya nakita si Mela. Snake it till you make it. Talagang ang ganda ng kanyang ginagawa. Pero meron din on the other side ng ating MS Chonburi and Ponsai. Knock 1, knock twice for MSG Chonburi and Mela. Ika-cancel niya na agad. Wag na magpatumpik-tumpik na. Wag na tayo magdalawang isip. Ilaban mo na yan. Pero si Pop natin dito, tingnan kung tutuloy niya na ba ang huling kaibigan natin sa Infinity. Dahil Sharin is damaged and Clutch is what he needed right now. But let's see kung ano mangyayari. Meron pa sa likod. Nako, may natira pang Jasper. And Jasper was able to eliminate the last player of Infinity natin. Pero wait, there's more. Nandito ang ating mga GD Kids. Kalaban nila ang ating behavior on the other side. Kaya ano ang mangyayari dito? Kasi push na push with spraying with that red dot and hindi nga pa nakikita ang ating mga GD Kids. Ben, ang linaw ng kanyang mata. Grabe kung ginamit na pa ang 1+9.
120 Hz display!
Segway!
Ang galing! Palakpakan. Pero ito na, baka palakpakan para sa Damon kasi cryptics yan. At ito di ba isang squad na pinapatayan natin, yung behavior popping off. So may chance nga sila makapasok ng top 16 natin. Pero yung cryptics sila ang nangalanganin kasi yung 628 nagbabantay na yun sa drive on the way ng behavior dyan. We saw a while ago, Damon daw playing the gatekeeper. And speaking of the gatekeeper, yung Rico Infinity, kailangan nila makapush dito kasi yung 628 nakaharang na lang sa kanila. Ito na naman, bridge gameplay, but Prestigo with the fine auto dock. There we go with the cleanup, easy kill kasi mabigotche. Mr. Fido with the find of behavior as well for GD Kids with the fine auto Rico Infinity. At kita talaga natin, lumulusob ng Labooms, pero mukhang Mr. 5! Anong klaseng baril yan? Andyan pa rin! CQC ang galawan ng FaZe Clan. Buhay pa sila! And we got 27 people left with 11 teams remaining. Pero para kay Mr. 5, handang-handa pa rin. Dumikit na nanakit. Loxy gonna go on down, pero not this time! Minsan ka lang makakita ng shotgun gaming dito sa PUBG Mobile. Pinagana pa nga ng FaZe Clan doon. But at the very end, hanggang 4 kills na lang sila. But Stalwart now, the cleanup clue, Bigetron. Nako, kayo pa, baka mabigo dito. But we got Daoshi in the meantime getting position. At dahil lang sa last ng FaZe Clan, Beck, wala na ang BTR. 10th place, 5 kills. Okay na, pasok naman sila first still. Just one guy changed the course of their fate. And Anas, nako, huli ka pa ni Yuyang. Ito na naman yung 6-8 at ang galawan nila. Bantay, sarado talaga lahat.
Nako, kailangan lahat pumasok na sa ating log B. Tignan mo, marami na tayong makikitang
Makikisama si Pemburo. Makikiswimming siya. Sabi niya, part ako ng team nyo guys. No problem. At ito, Stalwart. Top, gonna be looking on around. Alam ko malapit lang rin yung Damon, pero ang tanong, sino kaya yung mag-go fishing dito, Beck? Sino kaya ang makakahanap ng mga isda na lumalangoy?
School of Fishers ata ang tinatayo dito ng ating mga PUBG Mobile Global Championship teams. Pero ang dami natin nakikita ng mga players as well na na-knock-out na sa ating play safe zone. So, 4 rivals. Etong si Lit hole natin. Alam mo, kaya niya mapa-knock out dito yung mga STE na papasok pa lang sa ating play season, but he's not doing it. What is he thinking? No, may Daoshi siyang makikita, but si Daoshi natin dito sinusubukan na patayin si ating little Lit hole, but he has already been eliminated into the game. Yun ang problema pag namatay ka or pag knock out ka sa tubig, patay ka agad. Walang choice.
Paano ka na magka-crawling dyan? At 6-8, bantay na naman. Sila pa rin. Infinity gonna go on down. There we go. With MSC going after Cryptix as well. At yung Cryptix, kailangan nila mabuhay dito na todo pa, Beck, para lang mabuhay. Pero Yuyang! Nako! Goodbye sa'yo, Pemburo! Nandyan lang! At ito na ang revenge ng 4 rivals sumalaban. Ang nag-iisang member nila. Ito, down pa nga si Daoshi dyan. Lazy Boy daw gonna get eaten up by the circle at Cryptix, El Chapo. Lahat ang nakatingin sa'yo dito. Senkai already getting consumed as well. Damwon Gaming tagapantay pa rin Pemburo. Ano plano mo dito? Already going for more. And Daoshi gonna go on down. 6-8 pa unang namatay. Pero Pemburo, wala ka ng oras para mag-meds. At ayan ang pagpatay pa ni Aksyon. Nahuli ka pa in action. 6 teams remaining. But look who's still alive here, Beck. Behavior with 4 kills in 4th place right now. Si Cryptix, sige, wala pa silang papatay, pero buhay pa rin. So may pag-asa pa ang dalawang teams na to makapasok sa ating Super Weekend.
Nag-healing game na lang ang ating El Chapo natin. Isama na rin si Fabian ng Damwon Gaming. Now, this is going to be hard for some of the players kasi sobrang sakit ng ating damage ng zone na to. And we have si Satar, kasama pa si El Chapo na nag-healing game na lang sila. What are the odds? Ang ating Stalwart Esports is they are the only team na nasa zone. Kasama pa natin ang ating MS Chonburi and Damwon Gaming na si Song na nasa bata, nagtatago-tago lang. Pero tingnan natin kung makikita niya right away ang ating MS Chonburi. But we have the behavior already eliminated by our play season, and with the tragedy wala kay Pop, pop up kaya siya, sinutubukan niya pa rin para out dito si Fabian, and susunod nga pa si Top, pero hindi aabot dito ang ating Cryptix. And now we have the Damwon Gaming, sinubukan talaga niyang patayin lahat ng mga kaibigan, lahat ng mga tao na papasok sa ating play season. He puts pressure, but STE Stalwart natin dito nagpuput din ng pressure sa ating Damwon Gaming natin na nasa gedi-gedi lang. Information is the key. What he needed is the head para ma-headshot niya. Pero yung frag grenade na yun, napatay na ang ating Damwon Gaming. And tingnan mo, GD Gids, MSC, wala sa zone. And it seems Stalwart Esports will be able to win this game.
The Stalwart Esports way is the victory that we see here today, Beck. At Stalwart na naman, all hail Stalwart Esports. Kasi ito pinakala natin, ito sinasabi natin kanina, today is Stalwart Esports Day. And with a performance like this will secure their top 1 spot. Jasper, tama na. Tapusin na natin itong araw na to. Jasper,
sumayaw ka na lang. Kanina sumayaw na lang.
Beck. Tingnan mo inventory ni Jasper. Tingnan mo gano'ng karami. May 80. May 20 siya kanina! Okay, so, eto na guys, ang katapusan ng game na to. Unless talaga si Jasper ang healing god of the century. Actually, ang tanong, asan na yung pinakahuling circle? Jasper, kaya mo pa? Kaya mo yan, Jasper? Love ka namin. Kaya yan.
Baka kaya pa, baka masyado
Kaya
natin
pa.
binibigyan
Kaya pa.
ng ano.
Tinatapos kagad natin. Pero habang nag-iintay tayo, I do wanna discuss this. Behavior. Nakakuha na 4 kills, umabot pa ng I think 6 plays. Ang tanong, enough ba yun para unahan yung Nova Esports? I don't think Cryptix will make it at all. Biglaga, labanan ng 16 plays yung magiging pinaka-importante pakatapos ng larong to. Pero Jasper, hindi magpapatalo. At yan yung gusto natin sa tao eh. You never give up. At least naglalaban talaga lahat. Tita mo, alam niya masasaktan siya. Alam niya mahihirapan siya. Pero marami siyang dala para lang maging okay yun. Patience is a virtue here for Jasper. Perseverance. At yan ang gusto natin. Hindi ka iniiwan, buhay pa rin. At ayun na yung circle, umilit na naman. Beck! I'm actually excited for the first time na may nakikita ko nagme-meds dito. At kung malaro itong tama talaga ni Jasper, baka mahuli pa niya yung STE dito out in the open. Pero feeling muna ang priority. Top action. Nasa open sila, Beck. Ayan na. Jasper! Kalago pa ng shots! Cleaning up top! Kalago na! Pero ang bilis pa masyado ang Stalwart Esports. Bibigyan namin ng plus points dun si Jasper para sa galawan niya. But it's Stalwart who will get a final chicken dinner. 6 kills para kay Action. Kaya siya talaga ang top sa ating scoreboard. But there you have it. Stalwart Esports yet again. Respetuhin nyo na sila. Week 1 pop off na sila. Week 2 ganun pa rin. Number 1 ang team natin galing ng Mongolia. And Stalwart Esports, they do it again with style here, Beck.
Alam mo talagang binibigyan ako ng sign para magpa-blood at saka magkulay ng buhok eh. Itong Stalwart Esports. Pangatlo na to eh. Pangatlo na sabi ko, I'm loving the hair, promise, ng Stalwart Esports. And baka magulat ka, next week, pink na yung buhok natin.
Okay, payag ako dun. Pero Stalwart Esports, ako mapapa-rise ball na nito after the team from Mongolia does it again. Pang ilang beses na yan, Beck. This is another victory for them. Pangatlong chicken dinner sa araw na to. At dito na sa highlights, ito talaga ang simula ng lahat. FaZe Clan, pinalagan yung Stalwart Esports. At sige, nag-impact yung FaZe Clan sa laro to. Pero nakanalo pa yung Stalwart dun sa dulo. Team Secret, we know this curse. Pag nakita natin, first circle pa lang, nakita natin Team Secret. Malala na talaga ang kanilang palag. Malala na talaga ang pangyayari sa kanila into the game. And not only that, though, yung recheck right there, getting caught on that, and it was dicey for them. They finity ito again. Too soon, na konti na lang. Sige, may palag pa rin. But it really boiled down to this one. Behavior. They need to go for a few more kills. And I feel like nga, hindi pa sila aabot dahil konti lang nakuha nila. Pero syempre, tingnan natin sa match. Pero shotgun gaming there from side of FaZe Clan. 6-8 though, the usual last one yet again. Pero hindi na nagpapatalo yung 4 rivals. At keep natin dito, one guy just to ruin the day of 4 rivals before he fell. Sabi niya, lalasunin ka namin. Dadalhin ka na namin in the first place. Diamond Gaming getting blown up. But this was the very end there. Jasper, you gotta give the effort. Pero inisip ko na, baka nag-beds na lang siya na at line up niya. But there you go, guys. Panghuli na natin na match na yung pang-5 out of 5 dito sa araw na to. At nagtapos ang ating weekday session. Pero may isa pa tayong tanong, Vic, na kailangan sagutin. Sino ang number 16? Kasi alam na natin, wala na ang DC Swell, wala na ang Dead Eyes, at wala na rin ang Cryptix in contention. Will it be Behavior or will it be Nova? Abangan natin kasi feel ko talaga, especially sa'yo, Beck, yung Nova mo, alanganin.
Alam mo talaga, it will really break my heart pag wala yung Nova Esports doon. But, syempre, trusting on them sa susunod na week, feel ko kahit pag hindi man sila makapasok this week sa Super Weekend natin, I think it's going to be okay. Kasi the fact talaga na nakapag-break sila ng record on the last game ng Super Weekend shows that hindi sila sumusuko. Hindi sila sumusuko at some point. And that's what I love about Jimmy, Paraboy, and even Order itself. Kaya kung makapasok man sila, that will be a lucky shot. And that will be a lucky shot for them. Pero if hindi man, we will see on the Super Weekday if they will be able to really shake the history of these players. And magiging last shot na nila yung Super Weekend na yon para maging susi nila sa League Finals natin. Which will be on December 21 to 24.
Tagal-tagal pa.
Tagal pa naman.
Yun yung aming Christmas gift sa inyo. Pero masasabi ko na, guys, sa ating listahan, meron na tayong mga teams sa pasok. Stalwart Esports, The Infinity, Team Secret, Enigma Galaxy, The Real Soldiers, Tong Jab Out, GD Gids, Damwon Gaming, 4 Rivals, Emerson Body, BTR, Rico Infinity, 6-8 phase, at Recheck, pasok na yan. At kita natin dito sa match rankings natin, Stalwart, they're gonna get 23 points, Emerson Body, though the effort really there to get 17. Pero GD Gids, medyo pagka low-key lang yung third place nila, hindi nga ganong kapansin, but they found those 16 points anyway. Damwon Gaming with 4th, but there you have it now. Ang ating bottom 8, PTR, Phase, Infinity, DRS, Rico Infinity, BCS, Recheck, at Team Secret. Pero nakita natin kanina, nasa top 8 ang behavior at inaabangan natin ngayon ilang points makukuha nila kasi ito na ang ating MVP ng Phase Mr. 5. Isipin mo nga, 'di ba? Sino nagdadala ng shotgun sa larong to? Si Mr. 5 lang. Kwento sa akin, di talaga kasing asento yung malapitan na gameplay na yun dito sa PUBG Mobile. Pero wala eh. Yung team contribution, boss! Yung Pentagon, 79. Wala na, lumampas na, hindi na nga na-hold, pero kita mo sino magsasama sa kanya sa 79%, si Mela rin, Lone Survivors, Lone Wolves, Vic, sila natira para sa mga squad nila, naka 3 kills pa sila, ultimate last and against some of the teams, yung sa Phase, yung BTR, yung sa Infinity talaga, nakuhuli nila, I believe yung MS Ramburi na nag-transit, and 731 to 628 damage, halos pareho lang nagawa dito ng mga solo player natin, pero ito na, ang the moment of truth, at alam naman natin, inaabangan na kung sino ang pasok. Ang scoreboard natin, iniintay na lang. Stalwart though, should be number 1. That's for sure. Na ang 3 chicken dinners. That's crazy.
I love the fact na Stalwart is really trying to change the history here. Kasi yung storylines na binigay natin sa kanila ng Super Weekend, waling-wali talaga. And right now, coming into the Super Weekday, ang ganda ng binigay nilang storyline. And here it is, the Stalwart Esports on that number 1 spot with the 140 points. Infinity placing 2nd with 110 points. Damwon Gaming placing 3rd with the 74 points. FaZe placing 4th with the 71 points. GD Gids placing 5th with the 68 points. Secret placing 6th with the 67 points. BTR placing 7th with the 63 points. The Real Soldiers placing 8th with the 61 points. MS Chunburi placing 9th with the 59 points. And Enigma Galaxy placing 10 with the 56 points. The moment of truth. Sino kaya ang ating bottom half? Sino kaya ang ating huling top? Sino kaya ang ating 6th slot natin dito? But we have here our 6-8 placing 11 with 55 points. 4 Rivals placing 12 with 53 points. Tong Jambao placing 30 with 51 points. Rico Infinity placing 14 with 45 points. Reject placing 15 with 40 points. And we have the Cryptics ang kukumpleto sa ating Super Weekend with the 16 onto the 16th place with the 36 points. And nag-tied up.
It happened again!
Dito sa ating Nova Esports.
Nangyari na naman! Yung nangyari sa Bigatron last time. At kala ko nga behavior, yung magkukatis hindi pala. Yung Cryptics kasi, yung pag-hold on ni El Chapo na buhay ng mas matagal. And at the very end, Cryptics pa ang mag-i-eliminate sa Nova. See you next week, para boy. Magsulat ka na lang sa amin. Tingnan mo, yung ranking talaga yan.
Yung fans club natin, ako,
on hold. Next week.
On hold.
I didn't expect this though. Kala ko talaga, behavior yung papalagdag, pero hindi. Cryptics!
Wala mo nang Paraboy, wala mo nang Paraboy fans club. Stalwart mo na tayo. Woo! Stalwart mo na tayo. Wala mo nang Paraboy. Stalwart mo na tayo kasi napakaganda ng performance na binigay nila. And syempre, the Deadly Eyes placing 18 and Behavior placing 19 and syempre BC Swell placing 28. So, syempre, with Nova Esports and Behavior, kasama na natin dito ang Deadly Eyes. At ang tatlong teams is naglaro last week. And I guess with their points, maganda naman yung investment ng points nila on the Super Weekend. Pero tingnan natin kung mahahabol sila ng ating BTR, Nova Esports, kasama pa ng Damwon Gaming, and at the same time, yung mga players natin from the FaZe clan. So, etong apat na to kasi, di ba, so, nasa 16th place yung Enigma Galaxy natin. I think if I'm not mistaken, nasa 40 plus lang yung score nila on the Super Weekend. And tingnan natin kung mahahabol nila yung ating Nova, Deadly Eyes, and at the same time yung behavior natin sa kasi syempre, di ba, what we know is the accumulated total points of the Super Weekend ang susi nila para makapasok sa League Finals. And syempre, we have here our Stalwart Esports on the number 1 spot, si Action pa rin natin with the 19 kills on his plate, Sumunod sa kanya is we have the Infinity na si Logan natin with 17 kills. Para Boy placing third with 13 kills. And syempre, we have Reggie natin dito placing fourth with 11 kills. And syempre, God Sonny natin dito placing fifth with 10 kills. So nakita natin dalawang Infinity natin dito is already in the rankings of the Super Weekday. Pero syempre, we could not deny the fact that Action is number 1 once again. Alam mo talaga, kahit sa ang category natin, kahit saan category tayo pumunta, laging umi-entrada ang ating stalwart esports. And that we can say na grabe yung engagements that they are doing. Now, here we are sa ating Super Weekends, week 2 natin, wherein we have confirmed na nga sa Southeast Asia natin, GD Gibbs, Infinity, Phase 4 rivals, Team Secret, BTR, and MS Chonburi ang sasali. But we have it for the MENA natin, we have Enigma Galaxy, Cryptix, and Rico Infinity. For the China team, we have Tong Jiangbao and 628. For the South Asia, we have the DRS, and syempre nandito rin yung ating stalwart. For the Japan, we have the Rico Infinity, and the South Korea natin, the Damwon Gaming. So talagang heartbreaking to see yung ating Nova Esports. Isama na rin natin dito yung Deadly Eyes and at yung Behavior. But BC Swell from Japan team, hindi talaga, this is going to be the second time hindi sila makasama sa Super Weekend natin. And it's really going to be tough on the Super Weekday ng weekday number 3. It's really going to be tough there. Kasi yun na yung magiging last chance nila na makapasok sa Super Weekend. And talagang Super Weekend agad, it is going to be really a big pressure on their plate, diba?
This is amazing. Ito na naman. I can't believe it happened again though, Beck. Pero huwag natin guys, hit that all notifications. PUBG Mobile Esports, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, at YouTube. PUBG Mobile Esports, kung nagkakabal kayo ng PUBG Mobile Esports, alam niyo na, simple lang, pangalan pa lang, halatang halata na. PUBG Mobile Esports. Pero yun nga, isipin mo, back to back, it just happened. 16th place, 17th place, tickets sa score live, tied on up. Pero kung kakaiba ba sa inyo, ang nakikita natin dito sa PMGC, huwag niyo kalimutan, yung PMGC 2021 fan favorite vote. Simple lang yan guys, pasok lang sa client, you can get a voting ticket by logging into the game, watching live Esports Center, at sharing nyo yung voting page nyo with your friends. At pwede kayo manalo ng mga permanent rewards. Ito, mga pink items, kita natin yung pangaling, yung parachute, yung suit, kitang-kita talaga, pwede kayo manalo dito. Watch live, earn rewards, at dito lang nyo makukuha sa PMGC. Pero bago tayo magtapos sa lahat, I just can't believe dito sa Eastern Conference, ganun kadikit ang labanan. But there you have it guys. BTR, Stalwart, Damwon, FaZe Clan, Stalwart. Ito ang ating mga huling chicken dinner dito sa ating weekday. Pero pagbalik natin ng Super Weekend, Beck, nako, back to zero and back to getting those points to try and make it to the league finals of the Eastern Conference this Christmas week. Pero bago lahat guys, thank you na lang sa inyo sa pagtutulong nyo, pagnunood kayo, at shoutout rin kay Vince G kanina na nakikast talaga. Ako ang ko ay si Dax, kasama namin si Beck, at ito ang PMGC Filipino Broadcast. Kita-kita muli sa Super Weekend.